Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Good evening to everybody that's out there. Susanoo, hello. M Trooper as well, how's it going? Non-sensei says open chest. Oh, the milestone chest. Yeah. I actually, it's mean to do that. Susanoo, you made it early. Well, welcome. I see some of you guys were waiting from before the stream started as well. So, hello Nekomancer, hello Wither, S2 as well, and Senju, Moonlight as well, and Ghost of Cat. Vampire BF was like a whole hour early to the stream, but if you're still there, how's it going? Alright. Hey Ceraminon, how's it going? Inose as well, hey. Hello Brian. Susanoo says it's night for you. Oh, that's good. So it's definitely night for me, that's for sure. What do we got here? We got a regular old chest. Oh, 4 molas. I mean, it's not horrible. What's this? What do we got here? Upgraded? Ooh. And it's gonna be epic modification chest is not horrible, yeah. I guess we take those when we can. I still have literally not bought anything from this shop yet. Legitimately have not bought anything from this. Oh, wow. Actually, I haven't. Wait a minute. These are some pretty good things in there. Are these new? I don't remember seeing those. Huh. Interesting. For some reason I don't remember seeing these before. That's kind of tempting, but I'm still not touching this shop. I haven't touched this shop at all, so I'm still not gonna touch it yet. No reason to at the moment. Moonlight, it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday to you. Brian said, as you think we finna be up till 4 a.m. Well, we'll see. Here, let me pull up the... I actually did Guild Wars earlier today, which is very unusual and proactive of me, but... Oh, okay, good. They did update the Epic 7 Masters thing, because they actually had, like, posted a link. They posted a link, and in the official Discord, it was like not the right title or anything. So, all right, let's see here. Yeah, they posted a link. It wasn't the right title. It wasn't. I think they said it was Group Stage ENF, and then for a second I thought I was tripping. I was like, wait a minute, no, there's no way, because we did that last week and it had like the old thumbnail and everything. So ooh, we got some speed checks to do, guys. Oh, I think I want that one, even though it's like decent starting rolls. I don't think I need it if it doesn't have speed. This is normally how I sort through gear now. It's just, at least with these sets, I pretty much only want speed at the moment. It's the only reason I'm farming Wyvern. Anything that doesn't have speed, I kinda do not want. I mean, unless there's something insane that I pass, but I don't think so. Okay. Very cool. How much leaves we got left? Ooh, I've not been farming nonstop actually, so tonight hopefully I'll be able to burn through some more leaves. It just requires me to kind of babysit my gear like this because my inventory just gets filled, but how do I even see how many leaves I have? Oh, did I not even claim my weeklies? Ooh, or I mean dailies. Let's go check out the old hunts here. We got 95 left, so not really a whole ton to work with. And yeah, this is the main reason why. Let's see. Let's bulk enhance these. We'll just take it, I guess, directly to +6, right? It doesn't matter. Alright, that's speed. Ooh, wait, that's double speed. That's bad. Anything that didn't roll speed, I kinda don't want. It's a crit set. Even though it's otherworldly, it's a crit set. I really don't need that. Anything that rolled 1 speed, I think we can roll 1 more time. Do I want the effectiveness one? Maybe. We'll see if it can, like, super stack effect. Okay, it didn't super stack effectiveness. This one rolled HP twice. I don't think I need that. Nope, that rolled speed twice. This rolled speed 3 times, but look at the low rolls. Wait, whoa, this rolls 3 times, but look at those low rolls. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We have 1 hope left. Okay, that's probably not worth it. If I enhance this, what? If I get a +4, 14, reforge, 17 speed? Don't know. 17 speed hit set is not great. Let's get rid of these. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight? How's your week been? Have I tried Estelle with scales yet? It's a good question. I don't think I did that in the debut video, did I? I don't know. I haven't tested Estelle with scales. I don't think Estelle with scales is really that important. I mean, obviously it's like, it's okay, but it's not, I don't think it's... I think it'd be more annoying on like a defense team. More like her artifact. I feel like her artifact is going to be more annoying on like Genesis Roz on a defense team rather than Estelle herself with scales. I don't know. I feel like Estelle just works really well with so many other units that it's not really the first thing I would try to draft her with, right? In RTA or something like that. Ghost of Cat says, do you get allergies? Yes, I have really bad allergies, but what is it? I mean, I just woke up, like, from a hour-ish nap, so if I sound a little groggy or my voice is a little weird, it's probably that. Do you not have the auto-select ignore speed? Or ignore pieces with speed? I still like to manually sort, just in case. Sometimes you get some really nice pieces, like otherworldly pieces that don't roll speed, that are still really nice to have. I don't know if I have an example here. This is a really weird one, but this is a piece that rolled decently. 44 effect res. I mean, you might be wondering, like, well, who's running an HP percent boot, but this is a pretty useful piece on, if you're trying to do, like, some Hearthsteady shenanigans, right? It's useful on some units. Let's see if I have any other pieces. I haven't really gotten too many great pieces lately. I was crafting for Estelle the other day. It's a piece that I got that wasn't speed related. I guess like this. It didn't roll speed. I mean, it had speed, I guess, but oh yeah, I did get this thing. Should probably enhance that, right? Oh, sad. Quad roll speed is only 17. Yeah, occasionally you'll get some pieces that aren't speed that, like this, right? It's usually otherworldly pieces, but like this, it's pretty stacked in terms of stats. I like to try to keep those. Estelle X Nurse is possible. If I'm not wrong, her damage is hers in her skill 3s. Oh yeah, her S1 and S3 scale off her HP, so you could nurse her. My nose sounds a bit stuffy. Yeah, it is a little stuffy. It's always like that. I have year-round allergies, so. But I think what it is also the when I'm streaming with OBS, I don't know if it's like a setting, but the microphone does pick up audio in a different way. I think it has less filters on. But it is also 100% the fact that it is almost 11 p.m. and I've been awake since 5:30, 5:40 in the morning, so normally I am passed out in bed right now at this point. You got no plans on getting Estelle? You already have enough mitigation nights? I would 100% still get Estelle. I sound stoned. Oh, I can tell you I'm 100% sober. I don't drink and I don't smoke things. So yeah, this is literally me waking up from, I was asleep since maybe like 9:30-ish. That's why the stream started a little later too. I like from like 9:30-ish I like fell asleep on the couch. I was watching some police investigation video thing. One of those like body cam footage like videos or whatever. But yeah, this is my Estelle. This is she's looking like. Really highly recommend. Again, she's not limited, but I would highly recommend getting her. Not necessarily that, like, if you don't have bookmarks, don't do it then. You can put her, you guys realize you can always put her, because she's not limited, you can always put her on your Covenant summons here. Just slap her on your wish list after her banner ends. You can even put her artifact on here too, and then just summon for her with these Chronicle bookmarks. That's always fine. Avid, hey! You're not late at all. You are early. We have like 11 minutes until the official stream starts. Right now they're talking about I actually don't know what they're talking about right now. They're talking about some disgusting takedown teams or something. I see. Oh boy. It's interesting seeing these like builds that they're showing. We'll tune in later, but yeah, if you guys want to see any builds or anything like that, just let me know, because we got some time to kill. You're not sure if you should go Destruction Pen or Counter Immunity for Estelle. I personally haven't used her in RTA yet, I'll be honest, but Immunity is a must, in my opinion. Like, you pretty much have to go Immunity. I say immunity is a must because if you're slow, you always want to make sure that you are protecting yourself from debuffers. And especially nowadays where even the fact that Perfumer and Bibilis cannot strip is enough reason to run immunity on an HP scaler, just so you don't get Perfumer and Bibilis, and she is a very common unit right now. $40k HP, but 1.2k defense on triple HP set. 40k HP is wild. I don't think you need more than 30k if you're on a damage build. I know you can build on a tank build as well. I don't know if she mitigates better than Arwell, I'll be honest. Arwell just has the ability to build resistance a lot easier. If you put Arwell with Estelle's artifact, it might probably be better, but Arwell can get stripped. If she gets her buff stripped, then definitely not as good as Estelle. Estelle can get stripped of buffs and be fine because her mitigation isn't just in her passive. It goes to cast a pretty intense thing to fall asleep to. Yeah, this is I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse of mine, but I can pretty much fall asleep anytime, anywhere. It was really bad when I was in school because I would fall asleep during classes. Yeah. So Snow, you're running low on bookmarks because you pitied Aki, Hakadia, then Bibilis, so you're hurting? Yeah, in that case, you could skip Estelle. Again, just put her onto your Covenant wish lists, right? And then just hope that you randomly summon her one of these days. Oh, Salome build. You want to see Salome? Sure. This is not a Salome that I'd be like, everyone should be building, but this is my current build on Salome. Oh, Nintenga, you have Estelle on speed? Okay. 160 speed, 27k HP on Helag Lance. That's an interesting build. I don't know if she needs a ton of speed. I feel like she does quite a bit with just counters and stuff. Obviously, if they pick Mort or something, you're gonna be at disadvantage, but yeah. Mort's not that common. Kuro says, yo, as talking about Perfumer, how do you counter her? I'm an aggro player, but cannot find a decent strategy against her. Let me hear your take. I am not an aggro or cleave player. I typically play really, really slow, but easiest way to counter her, in my opinion, if you're trying to play faster, is to seal her. So, Numu Luna, build a super fast Numu Luna, super fast Numu Luna, or build Shepherd of the Dark DN. You probably already have both, but sealing her is the easiest way to go about it. Having unbuffable, you don't need a seal, you can also just put unbuffable on everybody else on the team to make sure that they can't do anything to her. You can't get all the reflect damage and all the extra HP. When I fight her, I'm always using bruisers that can self-heal, so Lone Crescent Bellona is a big one. I know people would just say, like, come on guys, just like one shot the unit so you don't get any reflect damage. It's like, that's not realistic, especially if you're fighting tanks. If you're fighting a bunch of tanks and there's Bibilis, you really she probably has to be the ban. But I usually chip away at her teams. Injury and all that stuff is really, really good too. Injury helps a lot because you're reducing their max HP as they're scaling their HP up. And so you end up kind of counteracting it a little bit, but also by injuring down the opponent, you get to bring them down into like a one-shot range. Again, I'm not an aggro player, but once you get injuries in Bellona skill 3s or Soulburn's skill 1, like, it's enough to one-shot and not have to worry too much. Tori is another great way of kind of one-shotting through Perfumer Bibilis teams. Right, I've been dunked on by Tories in the past with, you know, have like a Perfumer Bibilis, ML Bologna's and stuff, and then Tori just comes in and wrecks my day. Tori's also immune. Tori's completely immune to Perfumer Bibilis's debuffs. Because, well, one, Perfumer Bibilis can't strip, but two, Tori has unstrippable buffs. Every buff you have on her, including immunity, cannot be stripped, so really, really powerful combo. Can Monica the Sword of Syria work with Spear of the New Dawn? Yeah, she can, but I wouldn't. She already does enough chip damage. I would not do that. Monarch of the Sword of Syria just really needs Elber's Ritual Sword because you double this chance to counter. A 40% chance to counter whenever anyone's attacked on your team is just crazy. Plus, of course, a double your counter set, so 60% chance to counter when she is attacked personally is just wild. So, highly recommend. Also, if I miss any questions, by the way, just ask again. Don't. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I'm like scanning the chat, and I might miss a couple things here and there. But Wither, you said, as a sensei, what do you think of Water Ludwig or ML being a new character on the constellation? Same with Dark Sid. Wait, is the new did they reveal his star sign? Or are you talking about RNL? RNL is gonna be the same constellation as Sid, right? Because Sid, I don't think we have we don't have an Aquarius 5-star thief. So if RNL is gonna be that fast, then rest in peace Rinok and Ron, I guess. We have a new Speed King in town. New Speed King. Which is kind of crazy, I'll be honest. Aki Bihu combo deals with Bibilis teams. Oh yeah, fixed damage also kind of bypasses Bibilis. For realistic RTA ones, there's not really super realistic RTA fixed damage teams. Unless you're like damage over time teams, like, I guess. Well, Venom's, I guess, is like really Bibilis right now, the only one inflicting it. I don't know, I feel like Witch of the Mirror Tenebria is also a really good one. If you guys have Witch of the Mirror Tenebria and you're playing kind of aggro control type situation, use her because her skill 3, putting the block just prevents your opponent from stacking more of the debuffs, and it's super, super powerful. Incredibly good unit. Most people are going to ban her on site because she's so hard to deal with. OS2... Oh, you both got revealed. Okay, that is interesting. I didn't see... There's no, like, previews, right? So I was like, I don't think there's previews. Maybe there... Oh, if you played the story. I didn't play the story yet. I just know RNL signs from the screenshots people have sent. Aquarius Thief is 128. Oh, wait, really? Aquarius Thief is 128? Do we have a 5-star Aquarius Thief? Who's Aquarius? 128 would be... There's no way to sort by star signs, is it? Don't think so. I don't think we have an Aquarius Thief. Yeah, we don't. It's only Acid, so we don't have a 5-star Aquarius Thief. They're gonna be like 131 or something like that, right? Speed. Envy is saying that RNL is going to be potentially our first 130 speed unit because a good time to introduce new stuff in their new era will be now. Yeah. It would definitely be like 130 plus. Yeah, there's no 5-star Aquarius. Okay, that's what I thought. The only like 128 speed unit I remember off the top of my head, I think, Is it Firelitica? No, she's 124. Never mind. Okay, never mind. She's 124. Slap some gear onto her for right now. I don't have anything I need to revert, right? Okay. 128. Ugh. Who's a 128 base speed unit? Is this Celeste? Is Celeste 128? That doesn't look like it. Oh no, she is. Okay, yeah, I was like, I remember one unit was 128. Celeste is 128 base speed. There you go. Let's put that back on her. Now I'm curious, do we have a Sagittarius 5-star Ranger? Oh my god, is there still more potential for faster things? There's Sagittarius 5-star Ranger. I don't think so. Oh, no, that was Celeste. No, we don't. We don't have a Sagittarius 5-star Ranger. Okay. There's more potential for speed creep. Oh, Fire Charon's 128. I thought Fire Charon was 129. Is he not highest speed? Yes, he's 129. Yeah, he's 129. Charon's tied with Ron and Rinok. Charon used to be just the fastest unit in the game until Ron was released. So, yeah, 128 is Celeste. I don't remember anybody else's 128 base speed. Oh, Blue Para. Yeah, Blue Para's 1 speed under Ron, too. You're right. Good call, good call. Yeah, she is, too. I can see it. 259 minus 131. Yep, 128. God, remember when Para used to be used? I love this skin, guys. This is one of, like, my favorite skins in the game. It's so cool. As any tips for getting through Champion and RTA, any pre-ban tips or gear suggestions, and in terms of speed, how fast should the regular units like Rinok and others? Your Rinok's 314, whoa! You wanna see how fast my Rinok is? You're faster than me, I'm telling you. This is my fastest unit. This is my Rinok, right there. 307. Here, let's sort by speed. She's my fastest. Oh, sorry, that's on the Thieves. Look, my fastest unit, 307. Second fastest, 303, 303, and then that's it. 307 speed, guys. That's the fastest unit. Yeah, I think you should definitely be fast enough. You only need like one fast unit, 1 or 2. You don't really need many fast units. But it depends on your playstyle. Personally, my pre-bans in RTA have pretty much always been... Let's pick this guy here. Pretty much always Lady of the Scales, Notos right now. Notos just because I don't really... Like, the only way I can showcase fun games is to ban Notos. If I was just playing by myself and I wasn't recording, I'd probably ban Lady of the Scales, Shepherd of the Dark DN, and then fight Notos, because I think I have good enough teams to fight Notos, honestly. Especially with Estelle right now. I think Estelle is a really, really underrated Notos counter. I tried showing her off in Arena, fighting Notos. The damage mitigation you have in your passive is really good. It's not like an escort buff from Arwell, right? You have that mitigation, you have that constant, really nice damage, and you also have injury that you're constantly applying to him. So it's super, super nice. I think she's an underrated Notos, like, quote-unquote counter. Like, you can use her with Bellona, with Setsuko, with other things, and it could be really, really nice. This is my personal opinion. But yeah, my Rinok sucks, guys. It's 307 speed, and we're not even on the whatever set. We're not even on the Pursuit set, right? So. Alright, let's switch on over to this right here.
Let's keep his personal secrets off
I'll turn off the background music.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna tune into the stream and see what they're up to here with the tournament tree.
But Group H though,
Watch party is officially beginning.
So lots of strong names on the bottom side. We'll talk more about Group H later. Let's go through a few more pages. So
Rinok is kind of hard to play right now, honestly. Rinok's like, yeah,
the big code, but before that we have numbers. Wow.
She's still very much usable, but I would say,
I can do math. This does not add up to 100%.
She's definitely not as impactful in matches as she used to be, right? You have FCC and Maid that kind of counter her a little bit with splash damage. Imperial Illinov for the defense penetration damage. You have Perfumer Bibilis now that actually kind of punishes her for taking extra turns. You have Bunny down for the punishment for extra turns. You have Zio and Harsetti that can challenge her speed. So...
Yes.
Oh, and Bossa Runka, of course.
There you go. Boom. 05 coupon 02. 05 coupon 02. Put him in, and you get all the leaves. Right now with all the buffs, like
there you guys
it's
go. That's the
buff. Not just a weekend.
That's the
it's like
coupon code there.
Half, right?
Let me see if I can get the
Still over a week left with all the buffs. Filling with page, so make sure to go
code redeem
leaves
site for you guys.
So you can get the best speed or anything you want. Hopefully your farming goes very well too.
You feel like Estelle is the first unit in a while that's not OP or useless on release, excluding MLs. Wait, what's the most recent unit that has been useless on release?
Out there, and as long as their drops are on, sync it to your Twitch account, and you should be able to get it from inventory. I know it's.
I'm kind of curious. What is the?
More step for iOS out there?
What was the last useless character on release?
I don't think that will ever change because of those. I don't know the reasons, but yeah, make sure to pick it up. Anyhow, so that's all I have to.
I don't
recall actually introduce a player.
Any unit that's been useless on release. Brigitte. Oh, but that's a while back.
Sure. So,
that is so far back. Like a recent unit.
First group of the night.
Even if we're just talking about like since the anniversary update, which by the way was almost like a year ago.
Top 16 qualifiers. Top 16 qualifiers, and again last year, top 16.
Yeah,
That's a surprise.
Let's go back to like Genesis, or let's even go back to like Rinok era, when Rinok was released. Guard Captain Krall saw use. He was pretty good until everyone decided to play Illinov in every draft again.
Melissa or not, I think
that's probably the biggest unit with a drop off. Like Aki saw a lot of use as well. People thought he was going to be useless. He was really, really good. In RTA terms, Robin. Oh yeah, Robin. Stark is always yeah, but Stark is not a unit you pull for, right? Stark's just a free. Every free unit's kind of eh. Robin, I guess, is the most useless RTA one, but even then, she did see use. She did see use, guys. We saw her being used quite a bit.
This player.
I've used her from time to time. Like they're not completely worthless. Ruiza. Okay, I can kind of see Ruiza. Actually, no one really uses Ruiza. Alright, you're right. I'll put I'd say Robin actually got more use than Ruiza. No one uses Ruiza. No one uses Ruiza because she just kind of... She kind of sucks at doing her job. You need to have Tactical Archetype Coley. And if you're running Tactical Archetype Coley, you might as well just full cleave your opponent, right? Like, there's no point to control them. That's the problem, is when you're meant to be like a full control unit, it just kind of sucks. There's no need to play full control.
And maybe the speed gear is not quite in his favor. As we know, for any new players watching, Zio can kind of cheat out that first turn. That being said, Elv is a very fast player. He's a flexible player now, and he kind of leans on Ruel. However, he can play so many different types of...
Yeah, Ruiza is a really good answer. I don't think anybody ever used her. Robin people use. People use Robin.
Yes. So there might be actually be the ban. You ban out Zio. certainly collect the speed. Torgrin on the other side, 0-1. Omega 1-0. That's not too many compared to the numbers that we have seen last week and the weeks before. Not just one game. Not a lunatic anyhow. So as we get things ready for this
Ruiza got the Ainz treatment.
see how things go.
Yeah.
Here you go, straight to winners.
Ruiza's just in a strange
Start
spot.
with
You want the
Marceli,
soul
Bibilis,
burn.
Notos, and Deanne.
Wait,
And
does she
Omega
even...
skills.
She soul burns to ignore res, right? It's been a while since I used her. Well, here's the draft. We're starting now, guys. Wonderful. I believe Mafty dropped out of the tournament, right? So that is going to shorten our night a little bit.
We almost see this opening that's like what we saw all of last week, except instead of
Let me double check the
Bibilis is playing
Ruiza. The other problem is she's a ranger, so she can't hold book to soul burn herself. No, she does ignore res. Okay, yeah, she needs 20 souls to ignore res. You can't soul burn herself. That's why she's not used. I'll be honest. If she was a mage and she could soul burn herself, 100% she'll see use. That's the problem, is you need to run her with somebody else, and you really can't afford to run that.
As well, so looking to block out the pilfer action coming in from that Renok almost immediately, and Bellion being hovered, so both of these players very comfortable with their strategies, pick after pick after pick, almost without running down the timer. And no, Monarch of the Sword, Iceria gets locked in. We're looking to proc off of those.
Oh my god,
AoEs
these
and
drafts
pick
are
the
fast,
counterattack
guys. I
with
like
the
it. These
splash
drafts
pad
are
looking to
fast.
I mean, you're fighting against a free run hyper carry. You might as well run the Bellion, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the best counter picks. He's hovering it here, maybe just making sure there's nothing quite better in that spot. Maybe draw out a ban so that his top 4 makes it through. But as you said, Valky, we have such a safe lineup. I really like what
Who's gonna make it out on top, guys?
Getting here with the Ruel.
I know a lot of people are probably voting for Omega here, but he is flopped in every single tournament for many years.
So far, he's fighting an uphill battle against a fast player.
So we'll see if he can finally make it through this one.
Even if he locks in the flag cigarette, likely she just gets taken out, and
It's just free run the team, right? Okay, Lady of the Scales ban. Ooh. Ooh, hang on. Bellion, Assyria, Rinok make it through. I mean, Rinok has to make it through, but Bellion made it through. Freerin.
Yeah, the Renok as well. It's a lot of stacks.
Interesting, because technically what's going to happen is Rinok's just going to skill 3, and that by itself would probably pop the Freerin, right? Literally a single Rinok skill 3 just pops Freerin. You don't skill skill 2, obviously, because the Bunny Dom's there.
Omega seems ready to go with Ruel and Renok.
Omega wins this draft, I think. Yeah, Omega's famous for choking.
Who are you going for?
Very well known for choking in these tournaments.
He has to go for
He's
that
like,
very prominent night here.
I don't even think he's really made it past qualifiers. I'll be honest.
Claim to fame.
He always like gets knocked out. We'll see if he does it here. Ooh,
Oh, excuse me. We're just ripping.
that did not kill. Rinok doesn't kill.
And immediately we're gonna
Already in
counter
action.
Oh boy, attacking with Nurse and not superhumanizing was a decision, I guess.
Let's see.
Buddy. Big S3.
Okay, Freerin is full health, or quote unquote full health. She has a barrier, but skill 3. Let's see. That is some crazy damage. Holy! All right, Freerin should be dead soon. Yeah, very much dead here. Skill 3. I guess the Nurse was saved to bring the Freerin back.
100%. That's a 3 fracture stack. S3 coming in from Monarch of the Sword.
Okay.
To be made an example of.
The main source of damage gone on the right.
Allow me to show you.
You survive with Bossa Ru.
Yeah, Ruel counter because Assyria allows the front row unit to counter. Oh, Rinok. Ooh, Rinok didn't go down. Not a damage boss, Arunka. Does the code and the pin still work? It should work. Yeah.
Flip that game plan, and now he really needs to get that Nurse Yolha turned back in order to defibrillate the free run and pull her back from the brink of death with the revive.
You're right. Yulha does have the Pikachu zap.
That's enough whining.
There we go. Bring back the heartbeat.
Alright, she's back, guys. She is back. No attack buff this time, but... Ooh, going straight for the mark of the Sword of Syria. Ruel countering. Ruel in the front's a really smart play here. I probably would have ended up putting Bellion in the front line. But oh my god, the damage. Oh my god, the Freerun is down again.
A second time getting packed up real quick.
That's no good.
Yeah, and that's a big tempo loss for the side of Turgan.
Okay,
because
that is
was a play. Look at the
pretty
side of
bad.
Bellion.
That damage was
Second
pretty
line,
bad.
Bellion hasn't even taken a turn yet. Definitely in his advantage right now.
Provoke.
I think Omega won this, just like from watching the draft. Yeah, Ruel gets to revive and she puts invincibility on herself. There's no way. Once you let the Bellion through, it was over.
Oh, as you guys both named it, it seems like Turgon was really having a tough
It was
time.
also a bad
Low
Freerun
souls
target.
for the
Like
Bellion,
I
and
wouldn't
lots
hit
of
the
counters
Monarch of the
on
Sword of
side.
Syria. I would have hit
Was there really a better
Ruel,
way to
probably.
sort this out? Had Boss Arunka, Yulon,
or
and
the
Moon,
Bellion,
but
I guess. I don't know.
hyper carry
Just
but there are answers, solutions already.
not a great ban. I wouldn't have banned Lady of the Scales. If you're not pre-banning, let's put it this way. If you're not pre-banning Lady of the Scales, you're in for a rough time. And they didn't pre-ban Lady of the Scales, saw that draft and was like, yeah, I'm gonna pre-ban Lady of the Scales now. That was not a smart decision. Had to ban the Bellion there. 100% you ban Bellion because Freerun needs the protection.
Lot of great bans.
You can get away with not
Genesis
banning
Ross.
Bellion if the opponent didn't have Rinok and the opponent didn't have Monarch of the Sword of Syria. But because they have both and they do so much damage, fixed damage mind you, that doesn't care about Freerun normally, the fact that Freerun doesn't have protection is even worse for her, and so Bellion had to be the ban. You're just gonna, and I know, like, oh, but the Lady of the Scales is gonna mitigate all the damage. That's what you get for not banning Lady of the Scales.
Open, but it'll take
Right, I mean, I get it, you pre-ban Shepherd of the Dark Deanna and Notos, but
We'll be up there very soon.
I don't know, I think as a Freerun player, you can probably fit Shepherd of the Dark Deanna into your draft.
Omega will be slowing down a bit preemptively just to match.
There's a lot of
the tempo.
synergy between them.
Chloe. Honestly, I think that character should have gone into last
He
match
didn't
instead
want to
of
target
Moonbunny.
Ruel
I
because he
think
didn't want the
Turgan had
reversal
made Chloe
proc.
last game. He stood a better chance versus
You're gonna
all
have to
the
finish her off
Slash
anyway.
games.
I would have
The
just finished her
Renard,
off and then
Monarch,
have
and
the
also
extra
Bellion.
attack from
And on top
Freerun
of that,
maybe take somebody
if they
else
had rolled
out.
over to this game, Omega wouldn't have access to this character. So
Lady of the Scales, your must ban.
you don't
She's
wanna
just
see her
broken, not
here.
fun to
She should've
fight.
been
I
gone
mean, I
last
pre-ban her too.
Luna.
I understand there's way too many units to pre-ban, and that you can't pre-ban them all, but that's also one of the reasons why I'm asking Smilegate to please add a third pre-ban into the game. Like, there's no reason not to at this point.
That's going to be one unit that he has to watch out for on the side of Omega.
Alright, what do we got? ML Arya getting picked up.
Consider some extra
Made New Moon Luna, so the Arya's pretty good at shutting down the New Moon Luna. No soul burns for free unless he picks another mage, in which case then he commits 40 souls to a single soul burn. Swift Flag Bear Sigurt's good. Arwell's really nice mitigation as well. If you ban Lady, she'll combo her Lady and Ruel, so that'll take a year to kill Omega's units. Yeah, I know. It would have been better than Bellion, and you would have at least had Freerun kind of having a little bit of a chance. I don't know, I just feel like Turgian definitely screwed up that draft and let Omega take like way too many degenerate units. I hate that type of playstyle that I see Omega drafting there with the Lady of the Scales, Ruel. Like, just anyone who drafts Ruel is just, ugh.
very different warrior.
I try not to. I know I sometimes do. I really try not to in my videos because it makes for such boring interactions.
That is a really smart
Dragging
pick from
King
Omega
Sharoon
there.
into the Swift
Her
Flag Bear
passive is going to be
Sigrid
the automatic
is
cleanse, also
nice because
stun
Arwell
as
skill
well as
3
speed.
stuns and
Turgan's
the
draft,
Swift Flag Bear
careful.
Sigrid has fear,
Two of the
so
characters'
that's a
ultimates
reason why
have those
you would pick her.
debuffs. So
Dragging King
with the
Sharoon's
single
honestly
pick,
kind of
you
trash
basically
into
walk
Swift Flag
away
Bear
to
Sigrid because they
against
can
your
just skill
opponent.
2
That
into you
is
first,
a
kill your
very
Dragon King
tough
Sharoon,
fight for
and
Turgan
then
to
fear
do.
your entire team.
Now he's
So,
gotta really
but the
weasel
fact
his
that
way
she
out.
counters 2 units on the other side, soft counters 2 units, makes her pretty decent, and she also can defense break the Arwell, right? Because Arwell's a knight,
Don't be fooled.
so it's pretty good.
A lot of control coming out the side of Omega.
A lot of fixed damage.
Shuna.
Yeah, there were early days when Renak was being paired with Dragon Queen, Dragon
Yeah,
Sharon.
that was a cool combo.
Is Estelle available in the tournament? No, she's not available in the tournament right now. Yeah, Cleaver's having a third ban would be basically GG. How would Cleaver's having a third ban be GG?
That's not something you would
I feel like having a third pre-ban helps everyone else survive at least one iteration of Cleave. Right now, Cleave has every option available to them. I know there's not enough, like, anti-Cleave options out there, but boy would it be more bearable if we had a third pre-ban. I just don't want the auto-win buttons. I can survive against a lot of things, but there's some units that are auto-win buttons, and you just can't let them through. You can't let Notos through as an anchor. You can't let Lady of the Scales through. You'll never kill their team, especially with Freeman around, right? Shepherd the Dark DN way too strong with her seal before she attacks. Shuts down pretty much every protection ability you have, like Empyrean Ilanov and all that stuff. Even shuts down Perfumer and Bibilis, so.
Now, what to ban? What to ban? Is Aram just the right ban because he can be fast? Okay.
Yeah, Aram is certainly out, and of course Flag Cigarette. So almost looks like Omega is just handing the keys over to Turgan. Says, "Oh, you think?"
Hey, Yumiko.
Go ahead. Let's
How's
see
it going? We're having a good time right now. Seeing if Omega makes it. That's the main thing, right? Although I feel like it's a little bit like rigged. I wouldn't be surprised to find out if like Omega paid Mafty to drop out of the tournament or something and be like, hey, make it a little bit easier on me. Whoa! Full resist on the right side, guys. Except for Hellion Lua, but
not as bad as we thought.
Turgian gonna go push back the mage. She's defense broken now. Okay. Hellion Lua's gonna skill 3. There's no soul burn to ignore res or anything like that. Okay, let's see what happens. Triple provoke. Sweet Miracle Shoe though doesn't really care. That's pretty decent, but everyone's skill null, right? The good thing is Lewis seals. There's no counters from everyone here. Oh, and there's a stun. That kind of hurts actually. That kind of hurts. Why is he stunning Dragon King Sharoon? Wait, why is he stunning Dragon King Sharoon? Okay, soul burn into the maid, right? Soul burn into the maid? Yeah, there we go. Get that, capitalize on the defense break there. Boom, she's down. Oh, that is pretty good, guys. That is pretty good. I don't know why Arwa went for the stun. Legitimately don't know why Arwa went for the stun. He just gave everyone Cascade for no reason.
And if you look at the Lytica's bleed damage, it's hitting quite a bit too. I wagered that.
Look at the damage Arwal's taking. Should not. Oh my god, should not have given the opponent Cascade.
So overall,
Battle's been paused. Turgian realized he done goofed.
Yeah, just quick pause. We will
Easy win there, but he had to S3 with the Arwal.
Nature is governed by cycles.
Turgian did draft well this round, but disagree with that skill 3 play there. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. That's hang on. That's pretty good. But now your team's vulnerable to attacks, and I don't know if this is good. Turgian shouldn't have skill 3'd, I don't think. This is not great, because ML Shu now can come in and really wreak some havoc. Lytica's dead. Hits the Arya, yep, get that injury onto the Arya immediately. See, like, this is the time when Arwa should S3. Should not have S3'd earlier. Now look at Arya, 20k HP Arya's hardly gonna do damage now. Yep. 7k damage is not great. Arya has a skill 3 now, but so does
but Lua will be able to come in, provoke.
So there's this injury stacking up on ML's shoe, is kind of racking up, and Arya's not gonna have a good time. Capitalize on defense break, really good.
Oh man.
Yeah, just saying.
The worse it looks for this Arrowell, 40% damage absorption.
I think he threw. I think he threw. Turgeon threw with the skill 3 there. 100% Turgeon. Oh my god, he threw with that skill 3, guys.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough. He's letting it rip though. Another soul burn.
Yeah, you do not skill 3 into you don't stun the Dragon King Sharoon. Like you don't stun the Dragon King Sharoon. That's like her whole job is there. She exists solely to make sure you cannot do that, and then he pressed the button.
Very solid.
I don't know if it's a mistake, I don't know if it's like a misplay or if he had a plan in mind. Omega might actually make it through, guys. I don't know. Part of me wants the meme to keep going and just see him not make it through, but Mafty's dropped out. He beat Turgeon. He's gonna have an easy ride in this bracket up to the top here. He thought Dragon King Sharoon has high resistance. I don't think I've ever seen a Dragon King Sharoon with resistance before. And even if they have some, Arwol gives herself an effectiveness buff too. Like, it's just... Even if she had 100 resist, that's a 50-50 shot. I would not risk that. She should have just S1'd. Just skill 1. She would have had a... She would have been gone, right? There's way more than enough damage to take out. He had such... Turgeon has such a good position here. Such a good position here. Look at that. So much skill nulls and everything. Look, the Litica had a skill null. Look at that. Everyone had defense buff, stealth on the Lua. No one can be hit, right? And then we got the defense break on the Arwol that came out because... Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, she still would have been able to skill 3, but the Cascade, guys, the Arwol took so much damage from that. Don't get me wrong, she still would have been able to skill 3, but she also gained like 50% combat readiness from that. I don't think that was the play. It's just not worth it. He really wanted the barrier, but the Cascade's not worth it. That Cascade is insane. Keep in mind, Cascade got buffed in terms of damage, right? So...
On Group G match 2, it will be Omega versus Rojin on top, and then the loser will go down to fight Turgeon again. So
you meta Dragon King Sharoon that doesn't get provoked by your
immediately skip to the
Summer Tenebria?
Rojin, who has been watching the game, saying, "Okay, Omega's feeling pretty
Fairy Tail Tenebria." Is that the one? But I think it's 15%. I've never met a Dragon King Sharoon with effect resistance. It literally is counterintuitive to what she does.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, so Rojin got a bye round, and so wow, this is gonna be a really quick Group G, guys. That is fun. So we don't have to watch Rojin's match, and so that means we actually miss out on 2 matches here. Hey, oh my god, guys, we get to go to sleep early today. Oh, I'm so happy. Because Rojin versus Mafty is a bye. Rojin gets to automatically move on, fight Omega here, and then whoever loses fights Turgeon for match 3. So yeah, we lose 2 matches because there's supposed to be 5 per bracket.
Omega. I think we talked enough about Omega already.
It's a funny thing. Omega always ends up like legend, right? Every single season, always legend. Sometimes top 3, sometimes, you know, like this was number 13. But
profile picture, by the way.
I don't know. He always finds a way to choke.
Very edgy.
Seems like he's about to drag me down to the abyss. Bottom floor.
Lots of Bellion revolving around his draft. Look at that. Pre-ban on the Harsetti as well. Elv also sometimes, or Omega also sometimes has that in his pre-ban DM.
Don't jinx,
Very
because one of the
popular,
matches
but
can
I'm
be the
curious to see
dreaded Ruel
Rebellion.
match.
She's
Oh
had
my
some
god.
very
I will
underwhelming results
honestly
this tournament.
blame the
Isn't that
player
right,
who
Yeah,
who decides to keep playing, right? I get it, you don't want to concede because maybe there's a shot, maybe there's a chance that you'll win, but when they see no chance of winning and they're still in the match, just concede.
Talking about Dalian, let me go. Dalian actually have 35% win
It's
rate.
because you can just run people with brute force with speed on ladder. Oh yeah. Cleave does really well in ladder. The reason why no one plays speed in this and everyone plays bruiser or tanky is because Cleave only works because people don't expect it. If you're using the same Cleave team over and over and over again, you can't do it in lunatic draft mode, right? You may be able to cleave one round, but then you have to play completely different in the other rounds. It is possible to keep cleaving. We've seen people in the past cleave in the Epic 7 World Championships, right? Different cleave teams every time, really unique, cool cleave teams. But definitely can't do it as easily or expect people to try to risk it here. Cleave works in ladder because you can get a negative win rate, you can get a below 50% win rate and still be in legend. It's just the number of matches you play. So if you play cleave and you play aggressive in ladder, you can fit in 3 matches in the time that I get 1 match in because I'm getting, you know, just screwed over by Ruel. And so because of that, you can ascend the ladder really quick, climb really quick, and just pick up, you know, tons and tons of points.
Are usually known to be very flexible, especially with so many pre-bans.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, Rob. I kind of didn't want to bring it up because I don't know, if maybe people will feel like it's weird that I'm like targeting Omega. I never root for Omega. This is not like starting beef with him or anything. I have nothing against him personally, but I do not respect the fact that he has bought his account, and I understand this is a long time ago, he's made it his own, people can defend him all they want. He bought an account, it's against terms of service, and Smilegate still lets him do it. It still lets him compete. If you're gonna play for so long anyway, just make your own account, right? That's also one of the reasons why I never root for people who have pilots for their accounts. If you don't know what a pilot is, it means you have friends who play on your account for you, so you can keep the account running 24/7. Or in some instances, we've seen players pay other people to play on their accounts for them. Phantom, for example, is a person who is known to have paid people to play on his accounts and stuff. So. Yeah. How do you compete against people who play 24/7, grinding, non-stop, right? Climbing, farming, not just for gears and stuff, but playing in ladder, RTA, constantly. Hey, here's your 8-hour shift of RTA. And I'm gonna go to sleep now. Okay, next person, here's your 8-hour shift from RTA. Here's your graveyard shift, go play some more RTA. You know? Can you compete with that? Can you? And they don't do it for regular RTA ladder. That's not necessarily what they do it for. They do it for like the Epic 7 World Championship qualifiers, the preliminaries. You farm preliminaries because the higher you are, the better the chances are that you get to the Epic 7 World Championships. So.
Briarwitch gets dropped in 2 revives on the side of Omega, so very high value there on top of the defense. Breakout Fumir, that's what I'm wondering.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, Fumir. I like that. I like that. An 8-hour RTA shift sounds hellish. Well, yeah, but hey, people get paid, so.
If you're not familiar with what she does now, after the buff, she's a focus character, and whenever she
it's because it was technically being gifted to him. Yeah, 100%. It wasn't gifted. Even if it was gifted, account trading and stuff is literally against terms of service, so it doesn't even matter.
Which means we do have Fumir.
And it's so public too. It's like publicly known. That's the other issue. It's not like older brother gives up game and hands his phone to his little brother and says, "Ah, yeah, here you go, you get on my account." No one cares about that, right? But for such high-profile players to not have their own account made from scratch is just, I cannot respect a player that does that. So that's why a part of me always roots for him to inevitably fail. And maybe that's karma. Maybe that's karma just biting him every single year. He never qualifies. He never wins the Epic 7 World Championships. He's never going to get there because karma's just out for him. Okay, Rojin has what? 60 souls here with Lady of the Scales Fumir. But can it be Genesis Ra's Ruel? Strips the Ruel. Okay, Fumir's cooking, guys. Fixed damage. Let's go. Okay. Sleep on everyone with defense breaks. That's huge. Look at this Freerin. Hang on. Oh, doesn't even kill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh. The fixed damage. That's right. Comes in here. Nice. Oh my god. Double fear. Ruel losing that huge turn. Okay, this is great. I'm rooting for Rojin right now. Come on, Rojin. Freerin? Good job. Everyone's gonna lap the Ra's though. Oh, never mind. He got pushed up. This not what I expected. It's okay though because Freerin has immunity and that's all that matters. Nurse hasn't even superhumanized yet, by the way. Oh my god, Omega concedes. There you go. See, now that is a cool draft with Fumir. Mad respect to that. Rojin was literally like, hey, I saw the last guy tried to like Freerin you. Let me show you how it's actually done. Yeah, let me show you how it's actually done. Let me take the first pick. This is why Lady of the Scales is degenerate, right? It's like, let me take the first pick. I got you. Don't worry.
Already taken away Monarch of the Sword. Last time around, she had a lot more opportunities to build up those fracture stacks. This time around, Genesis Ra's was dropping. The Ruel was dropping.
Nintenga, you just got back from Wendy's. How many battles did you miss? I think this was the first round. So first round of Omega versus Rojin. What'd you get at Wendy's? You got some spicy nuggets?
100% his.
The 200 platter of spicy nuggets. Fumir players are crazy. I agree, Sloth. I am so afraid of Fumir teams. It's not even funny. You will steal that draft. That's a really solid draft, honestly. Freerin ban protect drafts are just ridiculous. The fact that it's not been very common and people are just now starting to Freerin ban protect, like protect the Freerin comp, because they realized how free it is ridiculous. Because you don't need a knight or anything. Freerin just does damage, and she has her own self-protection. You just bring in a bunch of like Soul Weavers, right? Or units like Nurse and Ruel, right? Just revivers, Maid Chloe, Spirit Eye Celine even.
Ooh. A lot of people actually thinking about building Fumir right now after seeing that game.
Bot accounts like Omega will be having a hard time without learning how some units work. That's why I recommend creating a new account. The problem is he is a really good player. The problem is he is actually a really good player. I just can't respect him because he uses a bot account. Why did you have to go buy an account or quote-unquote get gifted an account is not gifted? 100% is a transaction. No one's gifting. Like what kind of person's out there just like, oh yeah, here I spent like $100,000 on this account, just have it. I like your streams, here, have my account. Take it. I don't know. There has to be some sort of. If it wasn't actually bought, there's some shady stuff going on in the background. 100%. But he knows how to play. He's a very good player. I just can't respect a player who is that good and just goes out and just buys an account or gets gifted an account. Like, just play on your own account. It's like the most honorable thing to do, right? The most sportsman-like honorable thing to do in a competitive game is like, I built this account up from scratch. Ooh, mill him into Landy.
Haven't seen this take. That is like when we saw the Golden Boys the other week. Now we have Millen counter pick into the Landy. She's going to be able to kind of bypass that potential stealth. And maybe, yeah, like you said, you clip that Dragon Punch, Dragon Buster.
He said he bought it with crypto? Well, yeah, there you go. If he bought it with crypto, there you go. Still a bot account, not gifted.
300 speed Milim because you're not getting a turn with her if you have to play under all of these other characters, and of course.
Milim vs. Landy is a throwback to many years ago. Milim used to be a counter to Landy. Oh my goodness.
Some kind of light unit there. I think you want to get your speed priorities here, because if you concede too much initiative and agency to
His
Omega,
problem is he is
you will just
outbought
be
and
dancing in
outpiloted
lanes
at the
around
top.
you. Kayron gets locked in,
His
though.
problem is he chokes in these, and it's kind of fun to watch. I like to think of it as karma biting him for using a bot account, so if only he played his own account. But he's a popular, he's a popular player, he's a popular streamer and stuff. I'm not trying to start beef with him. This is why I don't collab with any other E7 creators and stuff, you know. I'm on the down low. I do my own thing. I don't respect people who do this in anything, right? If you found out that, hey, my favorite player in whatever other game just bought his account or had other people playing on his account for him to get up there, and then he just plays in the major tournaments because he just wants to qualify for the major ones. That's the only ones he finds fun. Doesn't like playing ladder, just people play for him, and then he gets the time on the big screen. Like, you probably feel differently about that player, right? So, that's just my personal take, though. Again, nothing against him personally, it's just I don't like the practice of it. Instead of spending 6 figures on a new account, you probably got an account for a lot cheaper, since gacha games are expensive, especially in PvP. Yeah, well, that's the problem, though. That's why I don't respect it. Either get up there with your own skill, or spend your own money.
Landy just at once take it out, double S1s here, and the match is 2v4.
Oh, he spends a lot, though, yeah.
Guys, there's Kayron and Ida.
These people don't, all these people in Legend don't spend a little bit of money. They're not spending $5 a month for a monthly pack. They're all very much in it with quite a bit of investment.
S1 counterattack comes through. Flan will not be able to kill. And
so Kayron and Ida,
before he can get a turn, he can get this back. He can get the series
ooh,
back.
does Kayron live? Hang on, does Kayron live?
There's some barrier on that.
Imperial Ilanov cleanses.
Can you get him down?
Rinok has a skill 3 though. Use skill 3 here. Rinok skill 3s.
It's all over.
Kayron might not survive. Kayron might not survive.
Okay, we have 2 laps coming in from the side of Omega. And skill 3.
The Rinok S3 is still there. I think that might
be it. I think it should be enough.
I think this kills him though. Oh, it doesn't! Oh, but the dual attack does. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, and Ida's already popped off. It's over. That's the problem. Kayron loses hard to Afternoon Silk Flan. Afternoon Silk Flan does way too much damage. Yeah, it does way too much damage. There's no way. There's really no way.
Such a way that he's so stat hungry that the fast openers on the side of Omega were able to lap. But you like that interaction was so interesting between the Festivita and that.
I don't agree with the Milim ban. Milim has like the ignore damage share skill 3, but I don't know. Landy Landy wasn't fast enough for this. There's no way.
I also have to wonder, he did ban the Milim there to protect his stealth characters, but
I would have banned the Flan.
He didn't even get to do much that game. Would it have been better if he just banned the Flan? But going into the 3rd game,
Kayron doesn't need lifesteal. Kayron's full tank. You full tank Kayron, don't do damage, full tank. But the problem with full tank Kayron is that you still die to units that have such insane burst damage like Flan. Everyone can skill 1 with Flan and she'll just destroy you, so.
You say no better, but here is Yulha.
Yeah, that's a great pickup as well. There's still some strong contenders. Yeah. I think the first big advantage not as heavy here in round 3.
Yeah, that was a free match honestly if they banned Flan, but
combo in exchange. I like that trade-off.
I will guide you.
Nurse Genesis Roz, the OG degenerate fallback once it's time for round 2 or round 3, right? Everything is getting stacked up and banned, so why not just go ahead and ban, why not just pick Nurse and Genesis Roz together, easy peasy. Spirit Eye Celine getting picked up, kind of like it. Boss Arunka protecting from the Genesis Roz's skill 2 Seal. DN has a skill 3 with a defense penetration resistance for the Roz. Kind of like it.
Extra turns. Some no damaging skills. Maybe you'd like
You need to
see
reroll to
another
get
skill.
Estelle. She's not a
Tech counter pick.
Estelle is not a limited unit, so you can always put her onto your custom wishlist banner and then summon her over the long term.
When she's uncontested.
Sealed Eye
Oh
Sorin!
my goodness.
Second time.
That's the second one. And she won the first time around.
She did.
Omega's taking a page out of Minoru's playbook, and of course Rojin will be clicking in that ROM.
Ooh, okay.
Although, unfortunately,
Hellion
should be
Lua
forced
and
banned
Surin.
in this spot. So Rojin
Sorry,
needs
Omega.
one more character
Nothing
that
against you,
can
buddy,
defend
but
against this draft. This is
we've
going
already
to be
seen
tough.
it being
You have
done,
two
and,
very strong combos in the Lua Surin as well as the Nurse Ross.
as much as I want to root for the Surin here, I am still going to root for Rojin to win. I really want Rojin to win.
Oh, Designer Lilibet.
Dilibet would be interesting. That actually might not be a bad
I
idea.
mean, that's the power of the Hellion Lua. She can strip your immunities, provoke your team, as well as Sovereign to ignore resist completely.
Ron is a
lot you could be doing.
really
Rand is
wild play.
also
Okay.
A decent answer, but wow. Tactical Archetype Coley gets locked in.
Tactical Archetype Coley is fine. I wish the timer was more accurate so we can actually see the real timer left
Over
on
top
the
here. Omega's draft
picks.
looking very scary, especially in the first 3. Has some counter pickups as we discussed. So let's pick up the tempo. We talked about how high win rate Tactical Coley has. When she gets that first turn advantage, it is almost oppressive.
That speed imprint to go up a step.
Sealed Eye Surin was not 3 weeks ago, it was last week.
I cannot let you pass.
Yeah, it was literally last week that we saw her.
Insta ban there on that Christie. We can't let that.
Alright, ban on Christie, ban on the Boss Arunka. Whoa, Rojin's team is a little bit, how do we put it? Squishy?
Who's gonna open up? There's extra Coley and ITN.
The end does go first, though. Do you push up your team?
Please.
You do push up your team, okay.
We're going over the top, like you said.
We are just gonna go straight in here. Soulburn into the Genesis Roz. Oh my damage! Oh, what?
One tap?
No way!
On a Roz.
That's a lot of damage!
But it pays off. First life gone there.
Holy!
Now these are susceptible debuffs.
Warhorn Nurse is gonna go, uh-oh, wait a minute, that's actually kind of bad. That's actually kind of bad right now.
Big from Mega.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is really bad.
Artifacts, and this is exactly why. Now we get a superhuman cut-in.
Warhorn Yolha pushes up Genesis. Yeah, it's over.
Finally takes
Yeah, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's already over.
Spirit Eye, uh-oh. I think Roja's game plan is falling
Yeah, it's
apart.
done. It's already done. It's already over.
58,000 HP's coming in.
Should have skill 3'd, I think.
Here's Giras.
Yes. Yeah, Nurse Genesis Roz is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Sealed. Omega for the first time in the knockout stage. After all these years, he's finally there.
Well, he's not fully clear yet, right? Because he wins the Group G, but he still has to compete for the spot with everybody else, so I'm hoping. I'm hoping. He'll get knocked out eventually. Yeah, I don't. Rojin got paid crypto, man. He got paid on the table. It's fine. He got a paycheck.
Horn for the extra speed. Yeah, good cut.
And I mean, for Omega's draft, you really see the power of these powerhouse duos.
Rojin got greedy with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them by themselves can single-handedly take over a match, and when you have
Why not
Hellion
S3
Lua
on the
and Sealed Eye
Celine?
Surin,
I
you
don't
can
know.
certainly do the
I
same,
don't know
but
why.
big
You would see the
outset this
Warhorn
game,
proc
you
is the
really
thing.
need to carry
And you can count the
forward.
Warhorns too.
Genesis Ross win rate keeps on going up and up.
Rojan checked his phone and the check went through. Yeah, right. I love that that's a meme. I love that that's a meme in this community. Payment went through the match. And the reason it became a meme to begin with is because everybody knows of the pilots, the bot accounts, all this. Like, it is so prevalent. It plagues the E7 community, which is why no one takes these seriously. Is it fun to still watch these matches? Yeah, it's just fun to see, because honestly, I like the lunatic draft format. I wish we got to see more unique picks and stuff and unique matches like this, but it just, you know, we don't get this in ladder, right? So this is why it's enjoyable to watch stuff like this. It's why watching mock battles is fun, because, you know, you don't get to see that stuff every single day. It's cool. But yeah, so you can see the Warhorn procs there. That was just foolish.
She has so much damage. The potential was there, but the Nurse Ross combo, especially the Warhorn Nurse, stealing the turn there was a little bit of an unfortunate cut there.
Maybe you could have one-tapped Johan to skill 3. Instead of soulburning into Roz. Yeah, if he soulburned into Nurse and then killed Nurse completely. If he killed Nurse completely, I think maybe he would have been fine.
We'll be advancing into the knockouts top 16 next week. We don't have
Celine's first soul burn. Yeah, it has that extra damage scale, but I feel like if he soul burn first into Nurse, if that didn't kill her and then just send it with Celine into Nurse again, it might have been okay. I'm not 100% certain. It might have been okay at that point, but I know the Genesis Roz is annoying.
Who else is going up?
I don't know.
Between the lost players of first 2 matches,
if Nurse was on proof, he wouldn't kill. Yeah, but if he was gonna go for a second attack anyway, if he was gonna play greedy, you might as well just go into a Nurse first. I know that you can't control the Genesis Roz with your tactical archetype Coley and stuff. It was just bad. It was just bad for him that the Nurse was that the Nurse was on Warhorn. If the Nurse wasn't on Warhorn, then he would have been okay.
Was top priority in first game. You think that'll happen again, Valky?
Yeah, I think they're going to be fighting over who gets to play her, and I'm almost expecting
an E7 World Championship champion being perma-banned and erased from history is enough to never take this seriously. Oh yeah, no, I agree with you, Jimmy. I mean, again, it is well known that these players will cheat. They cheat. The fact that they're doing these finals in person is not because they wanted a grand stage finals, right? It cost them a lot of money in production to put on these tournaments, but especially a live production for the finals and everything. They're hyping it up with all this stuff. It's really just an easy way for Smilegate to cover up the fact that there's rampant corruption and cheating. They didn't want players playing online like this because, hey, I could have a webcam pointed at me right now, and I can be playing in this Epic 7 World Championship stuff, and then on my other monitor on the side, I can literally have people sitting in a chat telling me exactly what to do as I live stream and screen share to them. There's nothing stopping me from sharing my screen with somebody else, and there's no way for the tournament organizers to know either. So that's what they did. They found out that Marguerite was cheating because there are people who were helping him during the match, like telling him what to do and things like that. And he promised them money, but it's so funny because he would have gotten away with it too. He just never paid them the money or the full amount that he was supposed to owe them. And so because he didn't pay the full amount of money to them, they came out and ratted him out and sent proof and stuff of them like actually helping him. So then he got disqualified. I don't even know if Smilegate got the money back from him. Maybe as a scam artist just ran away, you know, like a rat with its tail between its legs just scurrying away, never to be seen again. You never know. If Smilegate sent them the money, Smilagate's probably never gonna get the money back. I don't think Smilegate's gonna even pursue them with like legal charges and stuff like that, because they're probably not even in the same country as Smilegate in Korea. So Marguerite's in I forget what country, but he was from the Asia server, I think. That or the Japan server. Either way, like, how are they going to get the money back? They're not.
We do have the Bibilis on the side of Freerin, so we don't have to worry about the reflect damage, which is something you have to consider when fighting against her.
I think Turgan needs to be very careful with this pick here, because if he goes too fast, then Rojin can just keep stacking supports in, but goes through the Litica, and I think Rojin just says, you know what, I like these odds, and just drops 2 openers. Oh my goodness. These guys are bloodthirsty.
Well, and Briarwitch, okay.
Alright, we gotta protect the Freerin comp.
There, but he's confident in that opening status.
Briarwitch to counter the Spirit Eye Celine. Whoa. How is Fire Litica gonna do this? Hang on.
Almost giving me no
Fire
second
Litica
right
skill
here,
2.
We're going in.
Because she's going first, yeah?
Matchup group G.
Oh, never mind. This Bryceria.
Close one. Pays off for Rojin, though.
Ooh, this Bryceria. Do you risk it? You check the combat readiness, right? You check to see if you're going to get that 15% push up. I don't think he gets enough. He's just going to skill 3. I don't think he wants a soul burn anyway. You're going to debuff most things, yep, for free, but you also don't cut. So Freerin doesn't make it. Litica goes. Skill 2, okay. Yeah, and then Freerin goes, right? Because you get the combat readiness push. So Fire Litica doesn't get to cut here. You skill 3. Hope that you take down... oh my god! Okay! Alright, down goes the Spirit Eye Celine here. There's the Venoms. Rojin. Okay, Rojin. Very nice. Good job, good job. Turgeon. Turgeon might be getting the fattest paycheck today, guys. Maybe he's just getting paid. Venmo's blowing up. He's got Bitcoin coming his way.
Comment because yeah, plenty of debuff comes from Briarwitch. Freerin to clean up. Good turn snatch, I guess.
You just got.
We didn't even get to see Ruel, guys. Ruel didn't even get a turn. That's how we power creep Ruel. Make every match so fast. Ruel doesn't even get a turn. Doesn't even get a chance to revive.
So we go with the second game. Iseria, G-Ross, Tori, New Moon Luna is the ban. Lots of Tori snipes happening from the players today.
I'm not cheap.
I think Chloe does get picked up first. I think Rojin,
You think you want to S2 restrict to get the ignore ER on skill 3? Yeah, but he should have known that Litica doesn't take an extra turn. Litica only gains 100% combat readiness. So by skill 2ing and hitting the Freerin who pushes herself up 10%, she would cut. So glad people are forfeiting this time instead of holding us hostage with revive heavy teams. Yeah, I am glad for that.
Yeah, we've seen this sometimes.
Very glad that these matches are going pretty quick.
Make sure the rest of his draft is not, predicated on having those late carry DPSs. Now he's more flexible on what he can put in that spot 3. Let's see how Turgan replies in answer to that pick.
We are playing with no warfare rules, and no warfare rules, I would say in general, is unfavorable for the
Freerin
Bologna.
around
Bologna's
250 speed, 4k attack for cleave on speed torrent set. Yeah, pretty much. That's fine.
Warfare rules that we have. So Turgan could go for like a Sea Phantom Politis strategy, but seeing as that he just been outsped twice, even today, he might be feeling a little uncomfortable with the speed, but oh, no Tori. You're gonna feel uncomfortable playing against this Bologna if you don't just have confidence in your speed gear.
What's a good answer against this lone crescent Bologna?
Tori.
もう引いてください。
C-Fan. Oh my god, it was hovered earlier. We gotta
Okay, guys, we were memeing, but I think some money is going Turgeon's way. There's 100%, right, guys? Okay, there's no way. There's no way dude's not getting paid right now. Guys.
As the hypercarry, you never know.
Hello?
That could be the case, but we'll have to see once
Shuna?
we lock in and load into the game.
I mean,
Shuna
mad
be
respect,
covering
props to
Dragon
him, but
Sharoon, so we're looking to counterplay the sleeps coming in.
But
from
we're
the
getting
Shuna and
paid,
potentially
right?
Any Abyssal Crown procs if this
we're just
was
not
to be
being, we're not even being
oh
obvious.
my
Like, we're not even
God.
like, sorry, we're not even trying to be discreet about this, right? We're not even trying to hide it. We're just straight up, we're just getting a paycheck.
Coming in from Dark Corvus. Yes, a hyper carry. If he's let through, you're gonna need some damage. Also, Turgan He has a lot
Get
of,
it,
like,
get that
splash
bag.
damage that
Hey,
could
everyone has a price. I
also
always say everyone has a
isolate him
price tag.
after his
You
initial
might have
attack.
morals, but you have a price tag.
The Ravi gets locked in by Turgan, though. Looking to just face
Dark
tank
Corvus
if
getting
he
it
can,
picked up.
and
Apoc
if
Ravi
Dark
actually a
Corvus
pretty
does,
decent
in
counter
fact,
to Dark
trade out
Corvus,
one
but
of her teammates, maybe you just swing your axe and you trade 1 for 1.
I do like that pickup.
I'm so lost.
yo, if Shuna
He's very
wins, I don't
technically
even know what to
has,
say.
you know, she may not die to the Dark
I'll be
Corvus
mad at
as
Rojin
injury,
for
can
throwing.
Also revive, as Valky was saying, so I like this pickup on Turgan. However, it's so.
Milliman
it's
Shuna,
almost
what's
like
next?
it's a little
Benimaru,
out of date. We have
Rimuru?
some
It'd be
early
kind of fun
Shuna,
to see,
Apoc
right?
on 4. I like what he's cooking.
Wouldn't be
but
bad.
I think Rojin's draft is just much more cohesive. We'll see how it pans out.
Setsuka.
I would say the lone Crescent Balone is quite scary as well, and of course, last pick Setsuka comes in. Just
There are a couple
looking to
people on
outflank
ladder
the
going
invasion a
Shuna
little
against
bit.
Malona for the
Don't
guaranteed
feel that
sleep.
good picking her into Dark Corvus or Lone Crescent Balone, and of
Is
course,
it
last pick,
guaranteed?
Lionheart Sirmia. It's not
Does
looking
she
quite
ignore
good for
res?
Turgan. I'll
I
tell
don't
you
think she
that.
does.
We had to get that.
Why would you pick
Corvus
Shuna
out.
and not
Figured it out.
DDR?
Yeah, and with the Ravi gone, that was the one unit on Turgan's side that I was very confident in. But here we go.
You seem quite useful.
Arcetti shuffle start.
Shuna's heal and barrier? Yeah, she does, but
I've more important matters.
interesting.
And let's also see a number.
Okay.
Oop. Some reds and Surma.
But Shuna can't sleep against Dragon King Sharoon. Alright, we're just gonna do it anyway. Okay, we're getting paid. Alright. Get it, I guess.
Run that as
Dragon
Dragon Force
King
is
Just
really
get it,
led
I
away.
guess.
What was expected with the Dragon Sharoon?
I protect.
Last
That's what
debuffs
I do.
in session.
Yeah, so about the Shuna. I don't think this guy's convincing me to...
For the extra
I don't think he's convincing me, guys.
Does it land?
resistance.
I don't think he's convincing me
Big
here.
Chloe after all.
Mm-hmm. That's what she's known for.
I can see
One
your
hit.
desire.
Allow me
Okay.
to awaken your desires.
Setsuka needs to go now, and we'll be landing blind on 3 characters, and I'm almost not convinced that's the turn order you would want if you're the Setsuka player. Normally speaking, you want to trigger the Lionheart passive far from over, get her immunity and defense buff up, and then use the Setsuka ultimate to
At
strip.
least Bellona missed.
Now,
I mean,
with
is there a
this
chance with the
miss, I mean,
Setsuka?
a
I
whole
don't
chain
know.
of events will happen. We're gonna have to see where this one
I
goes,
really
though.
don't
It's
know.
gonna get
I mean,
messy.
there's a Lionheart too. I don't think so, right? There's like no way. There's 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 no way. I don't think there's a way. There's no way. There's no way Turgeon wins this.
We'll be starting. Top right.
You just get slammed by this Lionheart like turn
First
after
hit
turn.
through. Turgan's team holds on, but we're looking at low health bars across the board for his team. One more hit, Soulburn comes in.
Yeah, Setsuka gets hit too. The revive, yes, we're not making this. We're not making it out of this.
Another counterattack.
It's over. It's over.
Gets the
Guess
proc.
you're more than just
It's
a
over.
So low on health.
Lionheart was a good pick too because Lionheart procs off of Harsetti's extra attack too, technically.
I think Rojin is getting almost every single RNG proc he could be asking for right now. And another bat back from the Bellona. Misses on a few, but oh man, these health bars do not look good. Shuna S3 should still be on board, but no, instead we're going to Soulburn the S1 for a little bit of healing.
Shuna's gonna Soulburn the
Yeah,
skill
that'll
1
get
for
some heal.
healing rather than... I mean, I guess skill 2 doesn't matter, right? Because again, it's
Yeah,
not a
the awkward
heal.
thing with
You
Shuna,
redistribute
the
your health.
equalizer was going to be a tough spot, so the Soulburn play, he reckoned he would get more healing out of it. DK Sharoon procs the counter.
It would be hilarious if Turgeon
Lethal
won this.
Whispers.
Well aware of what your plan is.
Another rebuttal. Setsuka looking a lot healthier though.
Alright, Shuna goes down.
More counters you have. Another miss.
Does not get the
Lionheart
counterattack
goes
this
again.
time.
I mean, infinite skill 3 is it's against the Setsuka.
Goblet with your blood.
Lionheart.
Oh, crit everybody. Yeah, crit everybody. Okay. GG.
That symbol of unity paying off dividends.
In the nick of time.
This Sormia can certainly land a hit.
Better to have some
That's
exercise.
Rojin.
Otherwise,
Going to the knockout stage of top 16 for E7 Masters. Will be the second player to move up from Group G, along with Omega. Congratulations. Yeah.
Yep. As we were discussing, the draft did look a little better for the side of Rojin, and I think the RNG was on his side. That symbol of unity.
I do feel kind of bad though, because Turgeon basically showed up to this tournament, didn't win a single round.
You gotta feel a
I know
little
this
bit bad
happened in
for Turgeon,
the
but
past
not
weeks
that
too,
much,
but the
because
players that show up
anytime
and don't
you
win a
draft
single
yourself into a
round,
varsity
it just feels kind of bad,
you're
right?
signing away, your life
It's a little
to
embarrassing,
RNG,
but
because every single
this is also why I know I
character
can't
that's
qualify
good
for a
in this
tournament
matchup
like
is
this.
just
If I did,
so
I'd probably
heavily
lose
random,
every single round,
from
and I'd
the
feel
speed
just ashamed.
RNG
I'd probably
often
quit.
for one into all of the counter attacks, extra attacks, follow-up attacks. When you pull all the things together, it's almost like you're just going to the slot machines.
Yeah, with Shuna. But the counter pick was indeed really good too. This was a free run showcase with a bit of a splash from the perfumes.
As we said, not much to discuss. It was just a quick cleave for the side of Rojin.
From life into death. And death into life anew.
Yeah, and also
Yeah, you can definitely, you don't need a 200 speed Lionheart. In the case that you want that much damage, 350 crit damage with
when you're up against
2000 defense, you're probably using Lionheart as like a cleave unit anyway, like you're cleaving with her. As in, you are trying, like, if your opponent picks a anti-cleave unit that has counters and stuff, you use that Lionheart to, like, counter that pick that they have. So, if you're doing that, then your Lionheart's fine. She doesn't need to have a lot of HP. I've seen Lionhearts with, like, hardly any HP, 10k HP, you know, and they do their job as a cleave unit. If you're playing a standard Lionheart, like if you're playing slower, yeah, you're definitely gonna lower your speed and just play with more more health.
Wanty, Fan, Keith, Vicchun. The last four players for the group stage. Get hyped. Another very strong group.
And 10 guys says, hey, as I just turned my birthday today. Hey, happy birthday. Wonderful.
Very quick and fast.
But yes, don't stay up. Make sure you have enough energy on your birthday day so that you can actually enjoy the fun festivities, whatever you're doing to celebrate.
Seems like the players have implemented some of the.
Hopefully you have a fun day though.
Not Tuna though.
Yeah, definitely not worth staying up to watch this. Sleep is way more important. It goes for all of you out there. The VOD will still be up. But yeah, don't be like me. Don't do what I do. Don't stay up.
So far,
so that's not worth it.
Sub updates has been done. So Omega, Rojin Go 2 moving up for the next knockout.
Gloria builds for Katie, so you didn't really retouch or rebuild her. Yeah, you can get better stat distributions. You don't need that much speed.
Stay hydrated, and we'll be back in 10.
Oh, they're taking a 10-minute break? Are they finished with the group? Okay, I guess they're finished with the group then. So, Group H coming up. I can't wait for Vicchun. Really want to see him. Really want to see him play. Super excited for him. Augustin. So Mafty actually dropped, and so because of that, who was it? Rojin had a bye round. And so, yeah, we had two less matches than we should have, which is great for us because now we don't have to, we can maybe go to sleep a little bit earlier today. Maybe saves us like an hour of gameplay to watch. So super kind of Mafty to be considerate of everyone's time here. I did fight him, yeah, I did. I did fight him. I do now. Speaking of creators and stuff, again, no beef or anything. I don't want to start anything, but I like Vicchun a lot. You know, I'll criticize people for certain things, but I like Vicchun. I don't think that he does anything that's, you know, unsportsmanlike or bad or anything like that. He's a great guy, from what I can see.
Some might call a flowchart that you can follow or apply to your own game so that you can reach your desired rank. Note, results may vary depending on your gear, but just know heroes are no longer a limitation with all of the amazing rewards that the new era update provides. Now, assuming you're taking advantage of the discounted Mystic Summons that all players benefit from, some of the MO5 heroes you can rely on in RT
There are
are
so
Lady of the Scales,
many
Boss
normal
Rosa,
interactions that
and
everyone knows
Notice.
about, but
Just Ross
he
being
still
freed up
does the
to
wrong
reach
move.
Shibuya's
Wait, what are you
pride,
talking
which is
about?
why he's in this spot as well. But to get started, make sure you pre-ban Harsetti and Bellion in every single game. This is the most important step, otherwise everything else will fall apart due to their unique passives taking over the game. And these are your core first picks. If one of them are pre-banned or stolen during the draft, pick the next one in line from left to right. They will be just fine. Since we are talking about cleave,
Victor's pretty good and he's funny. Yeah. I used to watch his Guild War videos. I think he streams now. Does he stream now? I don't follow. I'll be really honest. I really don't watch other E7 creators. Not because I don't like them. It's just I don't have time. Like I don't even really watch YD anymore. And he's a pretty funny guy. Like I don't really watch his stuff. I just don't have the time. I've just the free time that I have is very limited, and instead of spending it all on E7, you know, I'll get tired of E7 after just creating my own content on it. I'd prefer to watch something else, so I do tend to watch other things instead. He does stream now? Oh, that's cool.
And skill nullifier to your team. This lets you run over opponents who pick to pass.
Victor's been streaming a lot on his alt account, trying to get legend on a new account. Ooh, see, that's the kind of stuff I like to see.
Right, we're gonna go with the Harsetti and Bellion pre-bans.
You don't have to like buy an account to get up there to legend.
So hopefully you were able to get your hands onto Lady of the Scales, but she is banned out. So I will go ahead and pick up Genesis Ross, assuming that you did not get Nodos or Boss Aronka. Alright, so the enemy is going to go ahead and pick up Nodos and Empyrean Ilnav, so I definitely want to apply pressure on his team. And so I'm going to go
streaming his road to legend on a new account lately. It's fun. That actually sounds like a really fun thing to follow.
Let's try to go with Perfumer Bibilis, who is currently on the banner.
I wonder if he can do it. If there's anyone who can do it, he can do it, right? Is he doing a free-to-play, like on the account? Or is he like actually putting money into it? It's just a new account, like free-to-play?
And Renak is going to be the opener that gives us tempo and allows us to pick a lot of damage and try to overwhelm the enemy. And
you watch me, Hamsloth, and Mori? Ah, good choices. Hamsloth, actually, I do occasionally. I don't really watch all his stuff, but occasionally when he posts like a good meme video, I'll check it out. Mori, I do watch sometimes. Kind of like with Tristan Wolf. I watch them sometimes, especially for their PvE stuff. You guys know I'm not a huge PvE fan, not a huge PvE player, so I will definitely look up their guides to help accelerate the PvE progression. So, oh, he's doing fully free to play. Nice, fully free to play. Very cool. Imagine Victron is your opponent in 5 minutes, and you see this RTA guy made by Victron himself. Right?
We're gonna go ahead and ban up the Bunny Dom as it gives immunity and stuff, and off we go. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to pilfer the Nodos. We did get double countered. Hopefully this doesn't result in us dying. Okay, that was kind of scary.
Interesting.
And now we're gonna go for the S3, throw out our damage. I don't believe we're gonna be able to actually tag this.
I should probably look into creating some basic RTA guide-like stuff as well. Just looking at this, it probably won't be with. I don't know. I guess matches like these aren't bad to showcase certain things. I would probably end up clipping some of my like live matches I do, and then using those as examples for like how certain drafts work. The problem with draft guides is that drafts are so unique.
We're able to proc the Holy Sacrifice, and now Bibilis is going to be able to get the turn. Monarch of the Sword Iceri is going to move.
The main thing doing a draft guide would be like talk about classes of characters, right? Like, hey, this is why. Like, I guess draft order too. Like, what should you generally pick first or second? right?
So it is not
Versus
over yet.
4th and 5th pick.
Oh, there we go. We got the redirect provoke. Which
Probably a
is
generic
massive.
thing like that.
And
Because
now we're gonna
most things with
silver
guides is
to-
that I'd
onto
probably
Meatball
prefer...
I want to seal off her passive so that I can penetrate her defense.
I don't know, I feel like just watching a live commentary is just the best way, right? You just see how things progress, how things naturally play out, the flow of a draft, why the reason why stuff is picked and why stuff is not picked, why you consider certain things. It's better than just telling people, hey, always pick Nurse on 1 and Genesis Raz on 2. Because then when inevitably the opponent picks Nurse or something and then you're like, well, I can't pick my Nurse anymore, I'm screwed, I lose. You know? Or like, what's the replacer for Nurse? I need a Nurse for first pick. It's like, you start to tunnel vision into that. It's sort of like teaching problem solving in math, right? Instead of saying like, hey, every time you see this, do this, right? Instead of saying every time you see this type of equation, do this to solve it. You know, always subtract from both sides to solve the equation. Instead of teaching someone that, say like, hey, let's analyze the equation and see what's there, right? Do the inverse operation, do whatever's the opposite. If it says +5, you subtract 5 from both sides, right? If it says ×2, you divide by 2 on both sides, yeah? So, it's kind of like counterpicking, it's kind of like drafting, right? Your opponent picks something, don't just blindly try to force a unit in. Look at what they have, and see like, oh, okay, well, I can do this in response to that. You got champion mostly using the commentary to learn how to draft. That's wonderful, dude. I'm so happy for you, Jimmy. Thank you, Renzi. I appreciate that. I try my best to explain things as clearly as possible. As a teaching math, let's go. I'm so tired of teaching math right now. I take that back. I'm so tired of trying to teach things to people who don't want to learn. That is what I should be saying. I could be teaching a fun thing that's not even math. I could be teaching something else. I could teach someone how to play Epic 7, but if they don't want to listen and they don't want to learn it, it's not going to be fun to teach it. The best way to learn in general is just to do the thing you want to do, experience the mistakes, and adapt. 100%. That is the best way to learn. People ask me like advice on how to play RTA. Guys, if you go back and watch how I used to play RTA, oh my god, I know some of the algorithms have been picking up some of the older videos, but holy, what a stinky doo-doo drafter I was back then, guys. That was not great.
This group's got a problem because it's another stacked roster of players that I don't know which 2 players are going up, right? So that's a big question. Valky, I just have to put you up again.
Hey, math is so fun. It's your favorite subject? Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that there are some people out there who still enjoyed maths. I was definitely not the person who enjoyed maths when I was in school.
No water, no milk.
Very much hated it. It was my worst subject.
No cheese, no dairy.
Did not enjoy it whatsoever. Still to this day, not my favorite subject. I like it a lot more now. I mean, I took classes that I probably shouldn't have taken. Took classes too early. Wasn't developmentally ready for those classes. Struggled a lot in algebra, geometry, algebra 2, pre-calc, calc. So I was always a year ahead. Shouldn't have. I should have stayed just on grade level. Would have been a huge help for me to understand everything. But eventually I took courses all the way in college up to calculus 4 or whatever it was.
He does teach a lot of cleavers, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not. For fast games, yes, but if I'm getting cleave,
RTA is up to you to learn and watch, so you adapt to the problems. The counters most of the time are limited or ML5. I wish they make some RGBs. Yeah, I think Estelle is a good direction. They really do need to make RGBs more prevalent in RTA.
There might be different anchors.
Limited units don't really matter in terms of that, because they are, if you're playing the game, you should always have enough currency for a limited unit. Always have enough currency for a limited unit.
Dang, there we go. Masters, now.
Now.
Okay.
Because you have to wait for 15
There was an
more
exclamation
seconds.
point in
I
this
made
one.
that, apology. Now. That's a lot of.
I know.
Masters.
It's aggressive.
Mark now underscore 0502. That's a lot to type. Make sure to copy paste so everyone can copy paste.
Yeah, chat's got it online.
That's an interesting one.
Essing.
Alright, I'm
Thank
gonna
you so
update the
much.
pinned
And we also have some
comments for you
numbers,
guys.
Ooh. One Piece got half of the votes. Oh wow. One Piece, somewhat of names, of course, from lots of previous
Hey,
tournaments.
those were the two I voted. Keith is definitely a monster though, so it's gonna be rough.
I'm not gonna tell you who I voted for. Keith.
There we go, very nice.
23, that's almost
Coupon works,
1/4
guys.
Fan. Not as
Enjoy.
much. You never know. You never just know, because from the
Whoa,
previous results,
Victrin,
we have to
not
think
the
of this
favorite to
when
win this, huh? In terms of
players actually
predictions,
leading up to
interesting.
knockout, so very interesting group overall.
Brian says
and
they yap so much, they do. They're buying. Again, I don't know why. When we get back from a 10-minute break, we should jump straight into the match. None of this. None of this. This stuff should be shown during the 10-minute break.
knockout stage.
This group introduction, whoever's playing, whatever, blah blah blah.
Got some speed,
Yeah,
I can
this
tell.
doesn't
And
matter.
today's the day
Fluff.
with Dragon
Gobbledygook. Like
Charu.
nobody wants this stuff,
Might be
right?
today.
No one cares.
That's
Want to
might
see
be
the
draw,
fights. We
but
want to see the action.
Victrin,
When you come back from a 10-minute break and you have to see this, this is just poor production. No one wants to come back from a 10-minute break and see this stuff. Jump into the match.
not as
Come
much,
on.
but
People got their
very
drinks and
well-known
popcorn
names.
ready.
Very,
This
very
is like going
well-known
to the
names.
movies, and then you got your drinks and popcorn, and you go to the movies and they're screening like 30 minutes of ads for other movies before the actual movie starts, right? And so they're like, we'll be back in 10 minutes, and you come back and you're sitting here for another 5 minutes listening to them talk, and you're just like, come on.
Tournament tree.
I
Just to
paid to see a
double-check.
movie here. I'm staying up to see a movie here, and we're not seeing it.
Let's go with Wampy. Savaki. We said this guy has a pretty good chance of escaping out of the group.
See all this
Why
stuff?
is that?
This is
Why?
all
Can you
garbage.
tell us some reasons?
All garbage.
I think One Piece is
This
one
should have
of
been
the
shown
oldest players
during the
actually in
break.
this tournament in
Like,
terms
this
of
is
how much
10
he's
minutes
been
of
around
break.
the scene,
This is
being
what that
around
break
the
should have been.
community. He's a
Look at
part
the
of the
stats.
Chinese players
Here are
in
the
the
stats.
global
They should cycle all the stats of the
that's,
players,
I
you
think,
know.
been there since super
I like that they
early
had some
times. He's
videos and
always
stuff
been
playing with
competitive. We've seen
Victrin
him
with the
in,
drafting
like,
and
top
everything
10,
like that.
top
It's kind of
20 in
cool.
arena.
But
When
like,
RTA
this
first came
stuff,
out,
at
he
least the
was
last 2
also
minutes,
always
just
in
play
the
this
top
leading
10,
up
so
to
you
resuming
always see
the
this guy in
stream.
there.
And then we
He's
just
also
jump
known
right
as a
in,
very
right?
big
Hey
whale,
guys, alright,
however,
welcome back to the stream. Let's
unlike
go.
Keith, which is the two biggest whales I think in this
And then
group,
just start the
he's
draft.
not very fast. He's maybe fast on a single
Again, my
character,
personal
which is
opinion.
most
What do I
likely
know
why
about
you see this
productions,
ban
right?
Rena quite often. But he's
I'm just some
very well
random
known
guy.
for how
Just some
tanky
random
his
middle
account
school
is
teacher.
and how much
What do I
damage
know?
gear he has.
As you can tell,
It's
very
like
fast.
for
Ooh,
sports when they
another
say it starts at like
pair of
7:30, but it's actually
Renown.
8 because of
Those
pregame
take
stuff.
most
Yeah, it's just.
Might be having some
I know, I
contest.
get it. They don't want
They
people to
want
miss the
me
action, but at the
and
same time, you're
Vince intro to
disrespecting
say,
the people who are
"I
on
must
time.
go as
This is
turtle."
just disrespectful for people who are on
I
time.
feel
If people are late,
I
Is that-
feel like
I don't know.
dreaming?
If you do a
Am
10-minute
I
break and some
dreaming?
guy
I feel
decides to
like
go
I've
fall
heard
asleep
that
on the
from
toilet,
lots of
like that's
Asian
their
players.
problem. We shouldn't have to wait for them to wake up, right?
I think
We
Asian
should just go.
players just compare
You know,
themselves to each
you're
other.
keeping
That's
everybody.
why they all think they're slow, because none of them are Keith.
It's like when you're at a red light and then the
Yeah, I
light
think
turns
they just
green
all
and the
like
person
to
at
go
the
fast.
front
You
of the
can
lane
see
is on their
indicated by the
phone.
pre-bans,
We
Zero
shouldn't
Heart
be
City out of
respectfully
there.
waiting for them to
They're
stop
wanting
using
to
their
take
phone
that
while they're
first
driving. That's their problem,
There's always
right?
some crazy,
Go.
Speed numbers, gear tuning from Asia. But as you can tell, but most ban does make sense. Most pre-ban Zio maybe don't want to really contest, or he's banning Zio because he's got the gears. Either way. And also, I say that you
Do you
don't
think
want
there
to
should be
stumble because
additional
you're
damage
confident with
mitigation
your
units?
speed
Oh,
here.
do you think there should be more
Might be
additional
the
damage
reason
mitigation
Wampi
units? Currently,
versus
there's only
Fan
2 in their
64.
ML5s. If you're talking about Mei, Chloe, and
Somewhat more relatable
FCC,
now, 'cause we've got some, more numbers compared
like
to
like
the other
cutting fixed damage in half, then I think 2 is enough. I don't think we need
That's
more.
actually
So,
really
10
interesting.
total
They
matches.
ran into each
The
other
problem
that
when
many
they
times.
put too many units that have the same
Yeah,
niche,
different circle.
like when they have Maid
Hold
and
up.
Fallen Cecilia,
Hold
one
up.
of them's better than the other, right? And
No.
objectively, Maid is better than
No.
FCC. So
No, wait,
All
what?
right.
Really?
And he might give it
Do you
up.
like the
No.
Oh my
No,
god.
He's
He's
giving
no
it up.
toast.
We're seeing
Bibilis.
no toast versus Bibilis.
Did we ever have
Whoa,
this?
guys,
Look at us on the side of
Notos.
Wampi. No, we haven't seen
I think
this
it's
yet.
the
Every
first-
time
yeah.
I believe he's been left up, he's taken in the first
He
big
was.
spot, G-Clef.
Notos getting picked, no pre-ban on him.
Pick was able to pick up Notos.
Can we see a Notos match?
Wow.
That is a power play from Fan, so he definitely has some kind of plan here in store. Most likely,
You
as
need
we
an artifact to
discussed
ignore
with his
damage
lineup,
share,
he's
it
gonna
breaks
try to pick up the
everything.
pace, play
We already
very
do, it's called
aggressive,
Summer
and
Photogenic.
either rely on evasion, look at
And it's a
Setsuka there
really good
to
artifact.
mitigate the damage that the Notos can do, or just kind of kill him outright.
I don't think we need
Boss.
Wow, and Wampi
a
has
ton of
the
units
option
with
to go
I don't think we
Zeo
need
there, but
a ton
instead
of
goes for
artifacts
Boss Aruka
necessarily,
instead,
but I
so he's
think
playing
do
this
think we need more
real
units
slow
that
and
ignore damage
steady.
share.
Looking to actually just tank it up. Does not want to race.
There's
a
not
Rion
many
no
that
matter
ignore
what.
damage share, and the ones, most of the ones that do aren't even
Lua right
relevant,
now,
like
not
Milim,
likely
Last
that
Piece
could
Korean,
swap
like
in,
they
but
ignore damage
you
share.
tell me
They're
he's
not
going
relevant.
to play debuffs here just to pick, rain it down onto the Setsuka as well as the Bibilis, I believe.
Avid, hello, welcome, welcome.
Not in
Lua, though.
26.
Maybe not this one. Well, not in round 1. If you told me this was a round 3 pick, I think that's quite possible.
She can be fast.
Oh wait, oh sorry, I misread what
Or
you're
faster
saying.
if you're on a
You're
bike.
saying always arriving early, but other peeps
Speaking
like
of
to
fast,
go
that's a
late.
powerhouse pick.
Then the
Wampi
agreed
hovering the
time
Swift
is a bit
Black Bear
annoying,
Super-
and then
Oh,
going
back to
home late
Tori,
to make up for the
finally
lost
went
time.
out.
Yeah,
A
I agree with
pre-banner
that.
post-ban jail.
It's like
First time we've seen
meeting
this
up for
today, I
dinner.
believe.
You're like, oh, let's meet up for dinner around like 5, you
you're
know,
right.
so we can
It's
eat dinner, you know, have a good time, whatever, and then go home at 7, and then they show up at like 6:30, and then you have to stay out till like 8:30 or 9.
Tanking or
Yeah,
throwing
it
damage?
sucks, super sucks. Do not like that.
Well, and which of the mirror? Canabria?
I'm not sure I like what Fan is cooking here entirely. I'll have to wait.
You
to
don't
see
like the Boss
full
Arunka
thought
pick there? The
process,
Boss Arunka
but it
ban
seems
protects
like
mostly for the
we
Rinnock.
Might need to ban the Notos still, despite having like an evasion game plan, and then we're at the mercy of Tori
And it also
versus
protects the
Setsuka. We'll
Notos,
have to see how
right?
the
Protects
bans
Notos
go.
quite well.
Wampi now needs a 5th pick to round out his draft.
And you really like One Piece position here because there are
Notos
quite a bit
might
of
just be
single
banned.
target
Oh, there's no way
ban,
there's picking Roy.
on
Okay,
ban
I was
side,
gonna
and
say.
with the Boss Aruka
Genesis
holding it
Ross
down,
is pretty
it's
good
a
here
ban
because
protect.
you're immune to the
You have a
Fairy
lot of
Tale and you can
safety in
seal the
almost anything
Setsuka,
else you
but
wanna play, which is
yeah,
what
not sure how
makes
that's gonna
this
play out with
Noto so
Ruel on the
scary
other
here.
side.
Boss does get locked in. We're immune to debuffs through the first 5 turns of combat. Will be a very big threat.
Genesis Ross was the last pick. I know some of you out there.
Bibilis and
will
Ross.
excited
Oh,
from seeing that role.
guys, Notos made it through.
Not going to be fitting here. Bibilis
Notos
ban.
is left through.
That's right.
Yes, we're gonna rely on the debuffs. We're gonna rely on the evasion. There is a Tori, but we have the likes
Okay,
of Ruel.
let's see if
Kinda
Notos
what Fan is
cooks.
cooking. This is very dangerous. Let's see if it pans out.
Notos.
I don't know why Notos
Is
is
it
through,
game
but let's
one?
go.
Rinnock fans.
When
maybe
Notos
have
enters
full
his
lockdown?
domain, it's over.
Silver.
And, but like the Fairy Tale Tenebria can control
Have
though.
anything stopping the full combo coming in, so we'll be getting the Pilfer plus the bomb going through. Will be a lot of damage though. The
Oh my
Tori
god, the
will
Tori's
go.
gonna die. Does he
Wow.
skill 2? No, you skill 3 here, right? You skill 3. You skill 3, but that gives Tori a turn. If you skill 3, it guarantees Tori has a turn. So you go for the skill 2, get the combat readiness. Oh no, you don't gain combat readiness, you go into stealth. Wait, whoa, wait, why?
Yeah, and it's a very important one as well in the form of Tori. He's gonna be our unit to use
Wait
the
a minute.
basics. Now Fan just has to
The
rely on
Soulburn's
RNG.
great because you proc the DN. DN pushes everybody back, right? This is good stuff.
Good Boss Arunka Soulburn for One Piece side. We can pull this DN now, and with this console, we will be pushing back the entirety of Fan's team.
What?
Notos is getting a clear lane to the finish line.
Notos gets
So
the turn.
Notos just skill 3s.
Oh, DN. Big debuffs, and yes, G-Clef, Notos.
Why are we waiting?
Gonna see an activation.
I don't care that everyone's sealed and stuff. Just skill 3. There you go.
The
All
god
right,
of battle.
everything is
God of battle,
has
Notos.
appeared.
Gonna try to kill the Bossarunka. Bossarunka goes down.
Fan's gonna take the initiative.
Ruel can't do
No
anything. She can
Boss Ruka
heal,
buff, no buffs of
but
any kind. We can just close out a few of Wampi's characters here.
she
Really
is
put
probably
Notos
gonna be
into
the
end
first to
game.
go. Let's be
Does he
honest
close
here.
out the solo? Now, to remind you guys, in
She
order
is
for
going to
Notos
just
win
skill
this
3
endgame, he
because
does
she
have
knows
a
she's
couple
probably going to be the
objectives.
first to go,
First,
so
he needs
might
to
as
kill
well
the
full
Ruel.
heal herself
If the
and somebody
Ruel is
else.
alive, well, she's
Up.
going to be able to heal back and top
Gonna
off
heal up the
anybody
Rinoc,
on her
okay.
team.
Rinox
Secondly, you
really
have
the
to
only
kill the
damage
Setsuka.
dealer that can do stuff to
Setsuka's
Notos
alive,
right now.
Evasion could ruin your Notos game plan. And,
Skill 3 doesn't really do anything.
We'll be activating his skill 1 dual attack here. Won't be landing any debuffs, but you're gonna have to press that button regardless.
Who do you choose first?
I'm very curious
Does
as
have
well what
souls on his
artifacts
side.
is rocking.
Yep, Ruel's gonna go down. Unless she dodges here, she's dead.
Runs it into the Ruel, goes for the prime
Yep,
target
down
first,
immediately.
46 right
One
out.
tapped.
First one down.
Fan, soul.
I'm nervous. Over here.
The end still getting a turn. They're a little bit of a dual attack. That's a natural dual attack. Hang on a second. I don't know if she should have gone to do that.
Dual attacks are in order. That one definitely determined.
Okay.
Here we go. Notos, the second action.
Oh, that's a miss though.
It's a bit
That's
of
right.
a...
It's one of the counter plays.
Hang
in
on,
the
that's
Notos
not
just
good. That's
dodged.
not good.
Find that RNG.
Oh, here's
Is he gonna do it? Get rid of the fairy tale? He has to, otherwise fairy tale's gonna screw him over afterwards. Oh my god, he missed, but it okay.
Get the first kill on a miss, though,
All right.
but he's now out of the domain.
To me.
Ooh, and Setsuka finally gets the debuff off. I think Notos is actually stuck in a pretty uncomfortable spot here.
Counterattack.
The S1
Oh, yeah.
counterattack.
This is not good.
There's a leech
Oh, this
block
is not
no
good.
results.
Oh, if she counter, I mean, even if she doesn't
Ramping
counter
up,
here,
though,
this is
and
not
Notos
good.
still 2 turns back
Oh,
to his
there's the
X1.
counter.
No
Oh, this is not
counterattack.
good. Setsuka wins this, guys. Setsuka vs Notos is so funny. Oh my god.
Release.
Yeah, it's over, it's over. Oh my god.
One more
Holy
kill.
sacrifice.
There's a holy sack, but there's still one more turn.
Can this
will absorb
dominate
damage here.
Setsuka?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's over, it's
Does
over.
not get the kill.
Counter.
Now Notos
100%,
missed.
100% counter
Misses
chance
again,
right there.
counter.
Oh my god.
Wow.
GG, it's over.
God has been brought down.
Ooh, Setsuka comeback, guys. That felt good.
Just get that win. I think this is
Rest
also
in
the
peace,
first win
Notos.
after the expansion, right?
You remember seeing my short with this scenario?
Yeah, I
Yep.
believe so as
What did
well.
I title
It's
it?
very
One
fortunate
lewd
events.
girl
Van knew
versus a
exactly
literal
what he was setting
god?
up there, has an evasion game plan, and was able to
That was
knock
a good
that torch
video.
super early with that first turn lead. That re-knock damage was insane. In the Witch of the Mirror, little alley-oop takes her out, and from there, Notos, as Valky was saying, has so much on his plate. He was able to knock it down to a 1v1 scenario, and it was still so close, but Van played to his outs, and what a
Notos sucks?
statement.
It's not that Notos sucks, it's that,
Now, this is the
Um,
problem. People are
Notos,
asking for
Notos dies to evasion. Things would have been a little
Notos
different
is
if he hit the,
weak. We need a
Tenebria
buff
with
on
his,
Notos.
skill...
Not a chance. Nice try, guys.
With his skill, skill 1. If he finished her off there, it would have
No,
been huge.
I will just say that out loud. I don't think it's gonna happen ever. Maybe not never, but not for a long period of time. Here we go, second game. Freeren, Brywitch, Saria. Oh, dual ban there.
Ooh,
And
double
Cultist.
Briarwitch
The
ban.
ban.
People really don't
Better
want to
catch
fight
up there,
Briarwitch
Yulha.
Cleave, I guess.
Wow, good
It's
ban
fair.
on Dan's side. Takes out the free run with the Briarwitch as well as the Sea Phantom. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Wampy was the one setting up to play for a free run hyper carry, but that does seem a little bit out of character for him to play. But Nurse Yulha buffing up high HP characters, that seems perfectly in character with the,
How
what
fast
we see
Notos
from him.
needs to take 2 times turn
Really
before
not.
Setsuka?
Early feud.
You need to be more than double her speed, which is really hard to do. Setsuka, even at 150
Genesis
speed, he
Boss
needs to be
was
300.
picked last game, so cannot be picked.
Yeah, it's a great call out, Jacob. A lot of times you'll see him in contention, either taken away from the combo with Yulha, or you'll have that Yulha Ross combo. Fan now
Is that
hovering.
all you had
We've
to
seen
show
these
me?
early Lone Crescent Bellonas on too.
Yeah, I can't say Yeah, I can't really criticize. She is indeed very good.
Especially
Really
when Tori
good
is out of the
identified
picture,
by
right?
these players because see Phantom Politis is pre-banned as well as in the Lunatic ban slot, Tori is out. There's not a lot of good default counters for this Lone Crescent Bellona unless you want to commit to maybe a New Moon Luna on third pick ban protect.
Bellona's a good
She's
pick here
very
because
hard to beat
Tori's
when you take
banned
her
due
out
to
this early.
lunatic draft format. Why didn't he kill Setsuko instead of
Lots to
10A?
think about.
He could have gambled.
Really good to snipe against Bellona. And
The problem is, I understand why. If you go for Setsuka and you miss, and Tenebria lives, you're 100% dead. If the
Secret in the bend.
Tenebria dies, you at least have a chance to
Those are
survive
very
against
scared
a
for.
just a
Very
what's
risky
her
play.
face?
Double debuff this early. No
Setsuka.
Genesis Ross, no Tori, so Fan does in fact need to go for a cleanse setup. He needs to play a lot of cleansers here if you really want to get the draft through this New Moon Luna, as well as the Flag Sigrid. The debuff seals, unbuffable, as well as those fears is just so nasty. And of course, maybe you don't need the cleanse if those debuffs never land. Silvertide Christie being hovered here. The passive does give all of her effect resistance over to one single ally. So it does in fact let you carry, but now that's locked in. You still need one more strong pick.
That's right.
Ooh,
You wanna have two
okay,
hyper carries in
Nurse,
case the other one gets
Luna,
banned out,
and
since Silvertide Christie's
Swift
on
Flag
that
Bearer
ban protector
Sigrid.
slot.
That's
You need to
interesting.
pick up something else. Now, Monarch Isteria, Sword Isteria is not here, so let's see what Fan is going to dig for in that second hyper carry position.
One more.
Open the gates.
Delian
Christie.
blocked out the soul.
Give you a taste of
Christie's wild. Oh, I know, it makes
Another
sense because of
Lionheart
Sigrid and
Serbia.
New Moon Luna.
What a
So
powerhouse
picks
when the
DPS
counters
as they
are
can hide in the
available.
back line, right? So Bellion works as well here. Not bad.
Counters from Bellion. Also Bellona could be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad pick, but you do see this is where why top players are considered really good. Lionheart Sermia is a very good pick versus both the Bellona and the Bellion, but first pick Empyrean Ilanav is going to hold back so much of her damage.
So do you need more? Wampy? Because if not, Sermia gets
certainly.
banned. Crow?
I'll show you how I do
Longer
things.
games?
Ooh,
Why not?
Last Rider Crow and Lionheart are both
Rider,
decent.
yeah, locked in,
He's
but,
probably
I mean,
banning
he's really
Bellona
good against
here.
AoE attacks, but
He's banning Bellona.
is it going to be able to out?
Christie is one of the units you plan to build. Does she need speed? Not at all. None. None
Additionally,
whatsoever.
right, if that Ilinov is left, that's another unit that is mitigating some of the damage.
Oh, quite a bit of Last Rider's Crowd's damage, even with a Nurse Yoha buffing him up. Oh, oof. Does ban out the Spirit Eye though, so I think he's
Yeah, we're
looking
going
to
for the
play
long
New
haul.
Moon Luna.
Uh-huh. Depending on how much damage you can see from this Luna, there might be some lack of damage, or you have to hold on to it. There's a lot of bulky on the left. And also Bellion land a hit. Here we go. Get your pillows for this one. I can feel it.
Yeah, this is definitely the
But don't fall
slowest match
asleep.
we've seen in a long while. And there's no Ruel.
enough lining. Time
While Wampy says no need for a pillow and blanket, we're getting this match on early. Boosts up the Luna, 52,000 HP on board.
That's a
Instead of
chunky
working the
Luna.
SW, looks
Gonna
the
go
Luna
onto
will
the,
just be dropping the spear for the
onto the
splash damage.
Ilinov,
Look at
huh?
that. It's nothing crazy, but it is a healthy dose of damage splashing into the fan side.
we take the crown.
Here's Sigrid.
It's hollow justice at best. Now that you know my secrets.
Yeah, that's the power of that silver
That's
type
the
Christie. A
power
lot
of
of
the
debuffs dropped
Christie.
off. Uh-oh, New Moon Luna has 3. Another big
Let's
resist.
defy the
Bellion the only
odds.
one taking the brunt of it.
You could try a little harder.
Here's the first
Last
bite.
Rider Crowd does get the turn now. We're ripping it in.
Siegfried.
Cheap tricks won't work on me.
Yeah, this Bellona is
My
gonna
tea
throw,
is getting
throw a
cold.
whole lot in this game.
She is, but G-Clef, that's another.
The thing
unit
is,
that's gonna
Bellona
cycle
needs
the
to
Last
do
Rider
a
Crowd.
lot of
So
damage.
Last Rider
That's a
Crowd
nice
is
damage
worried
right
about
there,
the
but
damage.
needs to do
I think
enough
the
damage on the
Womp is
skill
lying
2
out.
to kind of start penetrating the
That
barrier
is
of
massive
LRK.
pillow fisted fight.
Good target selection from Fan. We're targeting down the Nurse Yolha first, and she gets knocked out right away in this match. It's turning into a 4v3 already.
I'll try my best. Shall we burn some
After
rubber?
losing Sermia,
It's your
Wanpi
turn now.
resists, but still brings the team.
But the S1s from the Luna, the Crown, not the most effective characters that you could be pulling. You still have that superhuman. S2, we saw the first turn, he did okay damage, but he's got so much to
Some
chew
thousand.
through.
Oof. Yeah.
That's
The LRK was a really good
not
pick.
bad.
He's kind of a problem
Still
right
need
now.
A lot more turns.
I'll set the pace.
The Bibilis even busted out after the cleanse from Imperial Illinois. Finally, the silence comes out, almost a little too late. Bologna does bat back, hitting 3 targets, and look at that amount of injury.
That's
I think
big.
Fan has Wanpi in check already.
Why
He's
don't you
just
just
taking his
surrender?
time, marching slowly towards victory.
Another skill 3.
Yeah, that injury is just a sign, an early sign of doom here for Wanpi. We do get another S3, but the damage, even though it's ramping up, we were talking about the injury counteract.
Yeah, never mind.
Too much. Another
Never gonna
rebuttal
deal enough damage
from
like
the Lone
this.
Crescent
I'll
Bologna.
wrap things up momentarily.
See, this could totally happen. A single-digit prediction
Surrender.
versus about half the votes.
Yeah,
Look.
You
what
don't
an
deserve
upset
my
here. It's
mercy.
looking bad for Wanpi,
was
the
nothing.
favored in this lineup.
GG.
Mm.
Live another day.
Fan 2-0.
Wampy doesn't deal enough damage because the Lone Crescent Bologna. That's why I said earlier that it looked like he was gonna ban the Lone Crescent Bologna.
And also
But then he didn't, so
draft win. It was overall a very
you know,
good draft
that's
win for Fan.
cool too, I guess.
Oh.
A little bit of an awkward lineup there. We were talking about the lack of damage. When Lionheart is taken out, what are we relying on? A superhuman cycling S2 Luna, the Last Rider Crow S3s, but then we have to go through the Ilinov, and these are early picks, by the way. So I don't know, Wanpi, maybe some signs of nerves, a little bit of the draft seemed kind of weak. However, he is not out of it just yet.
Yeah.
I would say that's a very good recard, but you do also have to consider, I think Fan just did their homework very, very well. The game 1 looked clean, trapped the no-toes, baited him out, and then got a draft through. And game 2 there, like you said, really hinged the game around their first and second pick, and just won completely off of that.
Yeah, going back to first. Tori deleted Notos.
And you really have to question this target selection. Like normally,
Yeah,
yes,
HP
you go
Scalers
for
versus
Well,
Bologna. It is definitely
Well,
Bologna
just
that
earn the
wins every
skill
single
3
time.
revive. Maybe you give her a little bit of a break and go with that first hit onto the Setsuka.
Don't think it would be a stretch to assume they have more than one LRK.
The cast
Really
your specialty,
unfortunate
Val, but
turn
you're-
of
Some people might. Some people
Do
might.
we wonder if maybe like if we did
Instead of
see a few
LRK,
pivotal
what
misses,
unit
right?
could he
One
have
of which
picked
of them
there?
One here on the last hit. Setsuka's gonna hit. We're gonna survive. Another miss here.
The problem is the Bologna was such a good pick because Tori was banned from the Lunatic draft format, so she was used in the last round. What would have been good against Bologna?
Oh yeah. You want to take
Bologna, Belly, and
better set of
Christy
decisions,
Ilinov.
So you increase your chances, but in that case,
Yeah.
yeah, it was very
My
low
takeaway is
chance.
buff Notos.
Come on, let's not ever say
I'd
that
have to see
again.
what was available.
Yes, that was a cool game because first of the one and only.
Bad
where the
idea is to
first
pick all the
first
DPS
turn
after
player
ban
did not pick
protection,
Notos when he was
100%. Always
allowed,
pick one
and
DPS
with the
early
win
in your first 3
against it.
picks, and
So
then
fans,
pick another
it seems
DPS
like
in
he has
4th or
a
5th
lot of
pick.
answers in this draft.
Always.
And
Yeah,
just to
Star?
hammer it home, right, G-Clef? Number 1 seed versus the lowest voted player. Huge upset here to start off Group H.
Well, that's a win. Fan up there. Now, going to go for maybe a highlight match of the day. We can all say that Keith, this player, as you can see, only less than 700 games played, slightly over 2/3 win. Look at that, 14, number 5 in Asia Group, number 5, 14 in server. Got speed.
Yeah, let me look at that speed badge on the Dragon King Sharoon. You know this guy's fast. He's at least 5 out of 5 on the 25 speeder, so going to be very advantageous when you're in a mirror match against other cleavers. And That's exactly what his opponent is today.
Always pick 2 to 3
Speed.
DPS. If one was
Speed.
banned, you're good to go.
He is
I would
Vic
pick
Chun,
2 in most
another really well-known
cases.
player. About
The only time you really go
2000,
hard on DPS if you're like
2009.
cleave or aggro, or if you're
Game
like,
played.
if you
Well,
know that those
That
DPSs
many
go hard
Briarwoods,
into your
maybe
opponent's
even
draft.
considering
Otherwise,
banning that out?
yeah, I wouldn't.
Not a bad choice.
Well, he's practicing
maybe.
what he preaches here. That's a
Uh-huh.
very strong cleave lineup. You see the Bellion and that Harseti pre-bans like he was discussing in his video guide. Briarwitch is also a unit that is very prominent here in the E7 Masters, but a lot of times does get banned out or pre-banned.
Yeah, again, a very well-known E7 content creator as well, holding some of the community tournaments, as himself is also the player in the E7 Masters now. We'll see how far he can get. Maybe if he ends up doing really well in the tournament, might be streaming less.
Gotta keep that, yeah, those tournament secrets.
We'll see what happens. This matchup seems to be one of the most
Is Victor
spicy
gonna
one for
whip out that 320 Briar? Oh my god, he has a 320
0-0.
Briar.
Cleaver versus Cleaver. We have some. I feel like we're going to be screaming a lot in the draft and finishing up with couple turns in game.
Alright
Yeah,
guys, it's
I'm
Vic
a little
Chun.
surprised at the relative
It's Vic
record
Chun,
of
it's
the
time.
2-2 here. Normally when
This is
you
what
are
I've been waiting
playing
for all
speed
night.
versus speed in this mirror match, and I mean, you can see which player here is faster with that speed badge. I think Vic is only like 40% of the way there, and both players will be going into it. Unfortunately, no Notos, no scale, but Bibilis will be going over to Vic's side for this.
Lady
Yeah,
double
first turn,
ban.
as we discussed.
Oh,
huge
Dien
advantage
instead.
and opts for the Shepherd of the Dark Dien.
No
So
Bibilis.
Perfumer Bibilis is available for Keith.
Yeah, Lady double ban.
Ooh, you know, that might be a better pickup in this cleave
Care
mirror
for a
match because
sample?
both players are going to want to go fast, and locking away soul burns in a scenario like this is going to be very advantageous. But it does look like Keith is posturing for that free run
Give
hyper
it a
carry
go.
draft. So does Vic have a move that's going to disassemble
Bibilis
it,
nurse,
from turn
okay.
one? I think that's going to be the question of the hour.
Some snipe units against that free run. Vic certainly has. He has to have some answers. After all those games, also Keith, including all the players in the tournament, they're such high up in the ladder that they have to have these experiences throughout the season.
Shall we end
Genesis
this?
Ross. What do you put in that man protection? The main damage source. You reveal it now. Or bring some more
It's a
protection.
tricky spot, right? Showing your
Yes.
hand this early. Both players kind of jockeying for position, just taking very strong neutral units on 1 and 2. Vic Chun is going to be the one that has to kind of reveal the game plan early. Will he set the pace? Renock. Definitely tried and true for Mr. Vic.
Setting the paces right.
Huh.
He wants to go first, and Renock at 129 base speed is going to be one of the best choices, but do you want to race 5 out of 5? Is Keith...
You notice how they
You
put
know,
the
I was
timer up
almost
now?
insinuating Keith was going to
Is
take
it
Zio or something,
correct?
but
Is it
no,
the
at
red
his
the
speed,
red
he
bar?
takes top model Luluka. I mean, she's 3 or 4 base speed slower with the exclusive equipment, but still... If
Your
you know
common
you're
pick is
faster, you
Bibilis,
can take
Arweld,
this
and
race any day
G-Roz
of
on
the
Ban
week.
Protect Tori and any unit that
Sure.
is good.
Now, I
That's
do
an
wanna say
interesting
about
one.
Key, right? Just let the viewers at home know that there is still some speed RNG.
I usually
So
try to
if your
ban
opponent
protect
has
a
better
good
speed here,
DPS
there
or a
is a
really, really
chance
strong
that you
support
could
unit.
Uh-huh.
Almost never ban protect
That's
knights,
why
I
always
would
we have
say.
to
Unless it's like a DPS knight
wait
like
until
Monarch
the
of the Sword of
actual-
Syria.
The speed bar. Okay, top model Luluka.
Top model Luluka to contest speed. Tactigar Tycoli, oh my god. Vic Chun's being
Speed
raced.
imprint, that is scary for Vic. How does he respond?
Locked and loaded, Zio. This is the
Uh-oh.
only
Zio's
answer.
coming out.
There's nothing else that can be faster. But Zio
There's
can
a
be
lot of
banned.
confidence on Key's side. I mean,
Uh-huh.
rightfully so, but going up against Genesis Ross as well as Shepherd Dien with the tactical lead, that's
Ooh,
not
Zio
a great
is
matchup
picked
you
up.
normally look to take on the ladder. Of course, Zio does get locked in.
Only
May
unit
even
that
be the
guarantees
post-ban
first.
Here, and Vic does need one more pick to follow through to really bridge the team together.
There's a good potential that Zio might just be banned. Knowing that Keith is going for the first turn speed. Another anchor
I'll teach you a lesson.
or an imprint.
Okay, there's the silk.
Wanderer Silk.
I think it's a very interesting choice going for the Wanderer Silk here over something like perhaps a Green Vildred, which combos way more naturally with the Renock. But whenever you're playing against that Perfumer Bibilis, I think your options are always very limited and you always feel like your hands are tied. So it's an understandable pickup, and Keith is hovering the Ruel last pick there. Oh boy. I think that's just, he's backing out of the race.
He's either backing out or he's so confident that he can win, even despite, right, having a lot of opportunities for whatever his end game plan is. Maybe that rule is going to give him that reassurance.
We'll see. You know, when you brake too hard, your brakes might just catch on fire.
And we're saying Ruel can fix those brakes?
No, you have
She
to
can
get out
revive
of
my car?
You have to get out of the car and escape. Okay,
Alright.
no brakes here. So just take out the brakes.
Last pick Ruel. That's the ban right there, but
Okay. Let that Zio
Zio's
go
gonna go
with
first.
an imprint.
And then who? Renock?
He's
There's a
Keith?
Genesis Raw's Anchor. On
Trying
the
to
other
take
side, there's a
damage and
Perfumer
survive and
Bibilis
then counterattack?
with the Nurse Yoha.
That is
I don't
game
know.
plan
I feel
Ruel?
like
We have seen some
It's
cut-ins from
looking
Ruel,
like
so
it.
we'll have to pay close attention to the CR bar.
Okay.
I'll show you what the
Big Chun
true
Zio
vessel is
starts.
capable of.
This top model Luluka is indeed.
ooh, look at how slow that Raz is. That's like a base speed Raz there. Can Luluka full
However, is
defense
fast
pen that?
is the
You hit
one.
the
Super
Tomoka, right? You just hit the Tomoka back. It's fine. You just hit Tomoka. Yeah. Then you're good. Then you're good. Because then Renock goes, and then you can kind of do your thing. Maybe give her a Tomoka.
Shield there, going to make things a little bit tougher for the Renock to play against, especially knowing you have a Nurse Yolha there anchoring the
Steal
whole thing
stats from
down.
Nurse.
She can double
Okay,
somebody's
push her
HP and
back.
shield them
That's
back,
good.
but pushed back by the Renock now. Good target selection from Vic.
It's a pretty bulky Renock. Oh my god, that's like a
20
20 KHP Renock after the first skill too. That's pretty bulky.
Knock some of the stat down. Time's up.
Skill 3 into the Tomoka makes sense. Yep, just finish her off.
There's a pop.
Force the revive from Yoha onto her,
Big takedown.
right? So
Shield them
Bibilis
himself.
goes.
We still have the Yula S3. Perfumer Bibilis already paying off big time. S3 so scary here for the side of Vic. On top of the S2 healing she already did.
Ooh. Okay, Wanderer Silk loses the turn.
Tactically, will
She's still in
be getting a
stealth.
natural cut of the turn here. We're dropping in the
Holy
S3.
comes in though. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Everyone's dead.
Misses on taking out every other character.
Nurse gonna probably revive Tomoka, because then
Yeah,
Nurse also
Nurse
pushes up
Yoha now.
50% combat readiness, which is huge.
Oh no. Oh no. Top model Luluka's coming back, and
Yeah, Tomoka might kill the
I
Raz.
don't know how many of us remember. She's got an extinction
That
on
speed
skill
difference is
three.
definitely
If
gonna
this
be
kills the
there.
Genesis Ross, I think Vic is in a lot of trouble.
Superhumanization, remember,
Got
that
some
also
blow-ups,
increases your
let's
speed,
see.
so...
Frame of
Oh,
mind,
doesn't
look at
kill!
Bibilis' lead.
That's... Wait, that is
Okay, but since the extinction didn't land,
huge!
he will have a second life.
That is
Yeah, with
huge!
that much speed, you can only imagine. Oh,
Are you ready?
When the Renock survives.
Genesis Raz might be able to go.
Double
Secret.
tap.
Oh, down goes the Renock. Raz? Doesn't go yet? Defense broken. Nurse? No soul burns. Yeah, he'll get a turn here at the very least.
Yeah, little X.
Can he kill though? 34 KHP Genesis Raz seals the Nurse.
collapse.
You take out the Nurse Yolha first. She's
Not
the
sealing the
reviver.
Bibilis, huh?
And your fate.
Here comes.
Wish I had a
Ross
Tomoka,
again.
guys.
Still standing.
Oh, that kind of hurts actually.
Gets more damage unless he
Yeah,
hits
there's
their
no
arm.
way.
Throws
There's
in
no
the
way.
towel.
Keith takes round number 1. That's some scary stats.
The fact that
we
doesn't
saw.
kill is kind of wild.
Especially his speed. as
Sorry if
can
you guys
tell.
heard that. That's me opening
So now,
a rapper.
even with the first turn pick for
Um,
Big Chun, might be having some headache.
Wow, that's like a
Going
0
down that
speed
much
Roz
speed.
too. So he's tanky. He's
there's
like
just a lot of
super
value
bulky.
between
Of
the
all
Bibilis
of the
and the
modern
Eula.
day Soul Weavers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. Valky,
because
just
if
real
you
quick,
do-
the Soul Weavers you mentioned, so power. It's a cleave versus cleave battle. We give up the first turn, and we're still able to survive and.
Don't
clap
worry,
back. But
Vic
as you
has
were
a
saying,
chance.
Val,
Vic has a chance.
The Bibilis, the Eula.
Yeah,
Waiting
I'm
for him
saying
to
the
come
Bibilis
back.
and the Yulha, it gives you so much more utility. Even if you do give away that first turn, like Zio goes, what does Zio do? Zio has no combos, no follow-ups, especially with the Shepherd DM banned out. Keith basically just diffuses the bomb off of the plan right away, and then immediately he's just kind of taking it easy. Even if he does mount the retake, it's just a slow march towards victory. It's like a victory lap even.
Uh-huh. Lunatic
Just a lot of
format.
confidence too.
Uh-huh. Yes, Car?
Just a lot of confidence in the draft from Keith, right? A lot of times you'll see either they'll try to match the speed or you'll see a Zio ban, but let's focus on round 2 like you were just saying, G-Play.
Yes.
Tomoka is hard to
Lutski,
build.
banned out,
Yeah,
including
she's
Amid.
really hard to build.
Politis, Freeren, Bossarunka.
She's one of those
Lot
units that
less-
you use
a few
like
less
gear
influence.
crafting events on
You
to
can
make sure
still
you get
speed.
like
And
the
that
most
last
premium
game was
gears.
a little bit of a sneaky tech from Keith as well. Some people in chat were wondering why that top model Luluka was lapping the Ross again and again. You do have to consider that character is likely 320. Let's just even say 300 speed. She gives herself speed buff. That's 400 speed. You superhumanize that, double the speed. That's 800 speed.
That
on
speed
top
badge
model
really
Luluka.
puts
Yeah,
pressure
she
on
will
Vic.
run laps around Vic. But you know what? You can run laps. If Arrow keeps you alive, you're still cool.
We've seen a lot of variable today.
Uh-huh. Especially from the right
Okay,
side.
Arwell,
too.
Swift Flagbear,
Yeah,
Sigrid.
that's
What
a good
bothers me
interaction,
about
maybe
this is
on
that the
that,
portraits.
that-
You see how the
it
portraits
depends
of
on the first pick or
Arwell
second pick,
is
but
not fully in
Arwell
the
just
middle.
seems to be the
Sigrid's
guy of
face is a
choice
little too
for today's
big.
mitigation.
It's been
Big
bothering me this
escort
whole time. I
and
don't like it.
production, and that stun,
Wish they'd
that
fix
strip,
that.
Getting that hit chance doesn't always pay off, but she has a lot of potential and utility as well.
Better speed imprint instead of Zio.
Surprisingly, Arwell
Not given to
has a
despair.
75% win rate. 12 games.
Oh, that's
He needs to
impressive.
abdicate his
13
throne.
games,
Very high.
Very high.
Last piece Corinne. Last piece Corinne is.
And if you look at pre-bans, there are a lot of characters that are just so
Funny thing
integral to
is,
making a combo.
I did
think
use her in
both
Guild War
players are
today,
very
and she
wary.
was
They
pretty
might even
good.
just say, "All right, you know what? You want to ban away my
She
combo?
ignores
Let's
damage
play
share.
good
People forget she ignores
fundamentals.
damage share.
We'll
But
play
the
tank
problem with
support,
last piece
standard,
Corinne is
and
that
just slug it out like
you don't
real
really have
men.
anyone to use her into. She
dropping
dispels
the
stealth, but
flag
there's really
secret,
nobody
debuff. Ooh.
it's useful against except like ML
Pre-bans,
Politis.
No Nurse Yolha for the auto
So-
cleanse, no Genesis Ross.
I mean, I
There's
guess
a
like
lot
if
of
there's a
value
fast
off
guiding
of
light
Secret.
user, but
Lona Christie.
it would have been nice if last
We've
piece
seen this
Corinne got like a
archetype before.
speedy
This
E.
time around, though,
It would
right? We discussed
definitely have made her
Phantom
a
is
lot
off the
more
board, but
comfortable to
Tori's still
use.
available, so Vic has a different scenario
I mean, I guess the
for
crit
him
rate does help
compared
a
to
little
his
bit.
predecessors that Tori has to be watched out for, and it's on the band protection spot.
Crit rate helps her be able to be
Thinking.
built with more speed, I guess.
Again, anything after, including Salome, is not allowed until 2 weeks after, until today. So no Salome, no Estelle, no new artifact. Hovering back to Luna, Tenebria.
Why no last piece Corinne against
Moving
Malona?
forward.
He's weighing his odds. Does he like his effectiveness?
don't know if
check
last
into
piece
this
Corinne
Christie? I
kills.
think he'd rather take the Luna. Or
Some Balonas are
the-
really
I don't know if he'd
tanky.
take the Festivita here, but
I don't know
Luna
if she'd
certainly
kill.
Seems like she'll work. Just Soulburn the Seal and get all of the passives out of Vic's team. Can't be bad value, but no, go for the Witch of the Mirror. I think he's just
okay.
gonna take his chances into this Christie.
Which of the
I mean, he was
Mutiny
very
are always
confident
so
in round one. We
scary.
were
I
talking
mean, I
about
know
how
there's
good this guy's
already
gear is,
a
so that
Christie
does seem
there,
kind of, par for the course
so
for Mr.
it's a
Keith.
little bit weird.
Christie.
I will
It's
say,
honestly,
whenever
like,
you're up
super
against a
strange
Christie,
with
you're
the Christie
expecting
already
upwards
there.
of 300 effect resistance, and with this Aria in play, I mean, her passive gives the entire team even more resistance. This number is stacking higher and higher, and this is looking pretty rough for Keith. But
Disciplinary
who knows? Maybe
Prefect
he's,
Aria
he's
picked
just has
up.
350 effectiveness,
Which
and,
I mean
Vic has
stacks
no
even
idea
more
what he's signing up
resistance,
for.
right? There's no
We'll
way
have
you're
to see. These
debuffing
guys are
anything
really
with
just
Aria and
charging
Christie
into
on
each
there.
other.
But where do we go now?
Aria. Very bulky team is being created on the right.
Witness the
In the
futility of our
second
world.
twisted K-Ron of the day of the tournament.
It's hollow justice at best.
Lot of debuffs now
Human
from
Luna.
Human Luna against
have
Arya.
access.
though.
Wait, what?
Keith. Yeah, a little awkward.
Why are we
but depending on
picking
our band
so
selection,
many debuffers?
Okay, we had to get those out. Those are the kind of two key factors we were just about
Okay.
to discuss between the lack of souls, the
Yeah,
soul
the
tax,
moment Human
and
Luna
the
was picked,
more
you knew that
effective
Arya was
resist soul
banned,
burn
so you
on
can like kind of soul burn. I guess that makes sense to
A lot
ban
of
the.
soul packs. Keith's still up one.
I guess it's fine. You just rely on the Kayron, right? Just sit on Kayron. Kayron's in the back line.
Team looks good to target on specific.
But Tori's a little
Vixen
scary for
slower,
Kayron, guys. I
tankier.
don't know.
We've got Bellona and Kayron.
I don't know
Let's
if
see if
Dona's
that's
gonna
enough.
make it.
Round 2.
Shall
Cigarette
we burn
start.
some rubber? Rally up, everyone. Where the banner leads.
When the buff stack for Vic is looking good.
Still, that
No
cool
fears
looks
landed. Okay, we'll pass one check now. We get through the second.
Tenebria.
Okay, let's see. Does anything land?
Effectiveness.
Oh! Oh! Landing
He is
through
just
Christie.
confident.
Broke
He had
the
that game plan when
game.
the Arya's taken out.
Oh
Yeah,
my
look at that.
goodness.
do better.
And he has the ball before
Holy!
The cascade is in effect. 3 soul burn straight into the Kayron. Show me the damage.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Tori's second soul burn. Kayron's dead.
This is even worse.
Oh, Vic. Oh no.
No. What a brutal start here for Vic. Definitely on the back foot now. That Master Nightmare proc was just...
Yeah, just dual attack there,
That was
right? No
just
need to wake up
nasty.
the Bellona or anything here. Oh my
even know.
god.
How you can get
This is
that
why
with the
Tenebria is so scary, guys. This is why Tenebria is so scary.
target.
Ooh, and Sigrid S2 is gonna go through here.
Vic is cooked. He's gonna be in
Resisted the
loser's
debuff.
bracket, but he has a
Back from
chance. He has a
Bellona.
chance
Is
to
this
come
too
back.
late? You get some damage in. Oh, and the arrow goes down as well.
The promises of this spear.
Elinav.
There's a chance. He has a
going through the
chance.
sky Into target.
I'm sorry I
Bit more
couldn't do
damage.
better.
But it's all about this.
Yeah, no, she's
Oh yeah, this is such a
Dead
proper
here.
hit against Lone Crescent. Bellona lands the hit, and
Nightmare.
surely it's enough to kill.
2-0.
wow.
GG. Keith.
Keith.
What a scary player.
Oh yeah, that looks just so one-sided. And Vic is such a strong player too, but man, Keith, from the first game with the the cleave versus cleave, the confidence to kind of let it through, and in this match, hyper carry versus hyper carry, he has the confidence to have
Yeah,
enough
Tori,
effectiveness to go over
like
the
I
top.
mentioned earlier,
Now,
guys,
he did have
such
to
a big
ban that
advantage
Arya,
over
right? Maybe he
Bellona.
wasn't that confident,
Almost a
but still,
guaranteed win
what
every
a
time.
Lineup of debuffs.
This is insane.
Tori is
to
so good
break
into
through
Bellona.
Christie.
There's a reason why they balance
No,
the Tori
as
as
an
well at
opponent,
the same
what
time as
do
Bellona, is to give
what can you
Bellona
do
a
now that
counter.
you know
Because if
the
Bellona, if
numbers?
Tori didn't exist,
Fans
Bellona would
waiting in
be
the winner.
even more insane than she currently is right now.
Might be scrolling through
You guys
some
remember
of
when the
gears
people said
right
Bellona
now
was
as
mid?
we speak?
From the balance updates, they thought it was a nerf. They wanted Smoggy to revert her buffs.
Well, I know a lot of players in the past have said ER, kind of a fake stat, and we've had a lot of characters that can buff it. We saw Christie, Arya taken out in that Witch of the Mirror when she's just on a roll. It's oppressive.
Commencing mission.
This is
That Tenebria carried so hard.
Moments of impressive from the weeks before. Lots of cool drafting.
Tenebria, keep in mind,
Good
Tenebria,
damage.
while she's a debuffer, she is really hard to build effectiveness on while balancing speed, because she doesn't awaken into
We're talking
effectiveness,
different
and she
levels.
doesn't self-imprint into effectiveness. So,
Yeah, being able to break through a Christie usually means with
it can't be
potentially
280,
some stat stick on your
290.
artifact,
Assuming
you're looking at
Christie is
upwards of
300,
270, 300?
this can't, if it's a 300 resist Christie, there's no way.
Once Vic loses all
because
of his agency here,
At
the Malone
290,
just can't
you're
keep
not
up,
getting,
especially with the speed buff
you're not
coming
getting
in from
enough
the flag
effectiveness on
Sigrid.
Tenebria.
You just run over any turn 2 composition the moment those debuffs stick.
That certainly was
300
a key.
effectiveness, 270, yeah, that's about right.
That was another
260,
massive
270,
nightmare
it's
proc, by the way.
possible. 290, no.
Holy, even the RNG on the side of Keith.
Had a lot of nightmares. We still have to watch out for those artifacts coming through. Man, imagine yourself as Vic Chun. Says, okay, Christy. Okay. I should be okay, right? Delivery should be coming in 5 minutes. I can eat that and go live after 10 minutes. And well, no. Nothing according to your plan. Tenebria just breaks through. Well, literally a nightmare in your game plan. So Keith, up there, fan.
Man, can't believe Vic got taken down there.
Saying,
It's kind of rooting for him.
okay, so I banned Tenebria. I think that might be the best game plan. I don't know.
Apparently, there's
So
no
you got a
counter to
couple
block
of more minutes as
debuff.
we go
Block
through the
is
break.
honestly by
Once we come
design
back, we'll have that winner,
impossible to
fan
counter.
versus Keith.
It is legitimately impossible to counter. Did someone see what Tenebria artifact? What artifact Tenebria had? I did not, actually. Yeah, I don't know why there's a break right now. They really want to extend these streams to as long as possible. They legitimately wanted to end at like 4 AM for me every single time. They do not like it when the streams end early, probably because they pay their workers and their workers like, you know, need a minimum number of hours or whatever, some dumb stuff, I don't know. Or if they prepaid them like, hey, if you guys work for the stream, we'll pay you this flat amount. Doesn't matter how long the stream goes, then they probably just want their quote-unquote money's worth. Right? The executives want their money's worth by like prolonging the stream. It's really bold of them to assume that people are gonna watch. Most people are gonna watch a... How long does it take? A 6-hour production? A 5 to 6 hour production of this? Of this? You know? There's a lot of things you can watch in 5 to 6 hours. To assume that people are gonna sit here for 5 to 6 hours and just watch people who buy accounts and pilot other people's accounts play Epic 7 is a choice. It is a perspective they might have. Who knows? Boya needs a buff. She never kills G-Roz with 29k HP. She does, but she needs a soul burn in most cases. Boyan just needs a soul burn to kill G-Roz. I'll be honest, if Bison Huayang gets like an EE, I would like her to have the ability to be buffed. I would just straight up just like her to that's all I think she needs is the ability to be buffed. The fact that she can't be buffed is really holding her back now. It is really bad. She doesn't need Soulburn to kill, are you sure? Mine certainly doesn't kill. Not against G-Rosses most of the time. It is a pain, but wouldn't she be super strong if she could be buffed? Could just be immune to debuffs? I mean, Genesis Roz exists. I don't know what to say. Genesis Roz is a thing. He is immune to everything, but also you can buff him. Sylvan Sage Vivian's immune to debuffs, and you can buff her. Tori is essentially immune to debuffs when she has immunity, like, cause she can't strip the immunity, and she can be buffed. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to buff Bison and Huayang. Do we need another one of those units? The difference is that Bystander Huayang cannot cleave your entire team like Genesis Raz does. It's a very big difference. Superhumanized Genesis Raz puts his damage out the wazoo, right? Insane amounts of damage. He's an HP scaler. So you superhumanize your Bystander Huayang, and she just has twice the HP. It's like superhumanizing like anything else, like a ML Bologna. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't increase her damage. It doesn't do anything worse. You'll just be able to attack buff your Bystander Huayang now.
Welcome back, everyone, to E7 Masters. Winter time for Group H.
Maybe people will run a, I don't know, faster Bystander Huayang that can run Benimaru's Tachi and not use Sigurd Scythe or something like that. I don't know, it opens up some more possibilities, right? Because right now Bystander Huayang is a one build unit. There's only one build that's viable for her, and that's pretty much it. I think it opens up the door to a lot more possibilities. A lot more experimentation.
In between the matches. Not in between the rounds, of course. Lunatic, if you played Lunatic before, you can't change anything.
I know you can't superhumanize her. I'm just saying, like, if you gave her an EE that let her get buffs,
could have changed some stats. You never know.
Then you can superhumanize her.
Those can be
but I don't think it'll make her broken. I legitimately think that light units are so strong right now that it would not make her broken.
You're scrubbing through all those equipments.
I feel like
More than an hour.
if you want an easy, natural way to counter degenerate units like Ruel and stuff, you buff Bystander Huayang. They made her restrictive for her time, which was fine, but now the times have changed, and like Lady of the Scales, Genesis Raz, Ruel's buffs, you know, Maid's there too with her revives that are a little annoying. You have so many light knights everywhere, right? Boss Arunka is essentially untouchable.
Putting on a showcase, a workshop for everybody on how to handle that man.
Man, seems like there might just be ways. There might just be ways up against a very stat-filled player. Keith, as the icon of speed shows, that's not something that you can get easily. Only the chosen people, the worthy.
Give her first turn free soul burn and crit chance EE. That'll make her consistent. It'll make her easier to build.
The ones who were born to play
free crit would be really nice. And the free soul burn is also really good.
Different type of gameplay. Yes, Keith, we've just seen him, so we'll see.
A lot of her issue right now stems from the fact that she's too stat hungry, and so that's why it's hard to build damage while keeping bulk. People stop using Bystander Huayang because Genesis Raz, the unit she's supposed to kill, kills her first. That's the issue. I stopped using Bystander Huayang because the unit that she's supposed to kill, Genesis Raz, literally kills her first. You know, Genesis Raz skill 3, even without superhumanization, kills her. If you're down one unit, they just have to kill one of her teammates, and then they skill through Genesis Raz, and you're gone. So, alright, finally, guys, we finally get to see another match.
But does go for the MLD.
All these 5-minute breaks.
For that cleave, looking to lean into the soul burn playstyle.
Aren't we?
Picks up the boss Aruka.
Ballsy, aren't we?
Reenock. Both players actually banned Harsetti. Want to go fair?
No Harsetti, no Lady.
When we get into the speed battle,
I'll take care of it myself.
Lethe!
Oh, we saw something very similar. Yeah,
Lethe getting picked up. Ooh, tactical archetype Coley getting picked up. That's a little weird. Okay.
Keith, though, has been so confident. I think this could be a different.
How fast is this Lethe, guys?
Man,
there's no way it's
hopefully
that
this is
fast,
not
right?
a
There's no
matchup
way.
You take. Lethe is about, I think, somewhere from 8 to 9 speed slower than a Reenock just from base speed. So Keith once again showing his hand, just going, "Yeah, I'm fast. What are you gonna do about it?"
More imprints.
There's no way around it.
Okay.
That might be the only answer. Azio's
Veronica
allowed.
very strong. She gets free combat readiness push off the Shepherd DN. So looking to set up combos on combos here. He might not just have to ban that on the 4th pick.
More imprints. Put extra paper in the shoes.
300 Lethe. But is 300 Lethe outspeeding with a speed imprint a 320, 310 Rinnock?
Silence.
With a speed imprint here too?
We're hovering.
Keith is a... Okay.
Christie's
You guys know these
difference.
guys better than me, so...
Yeah, that's
Christy,
Try me.
the juke.
Try
Oh my
me.
god, he's hovering with the
Try
man.
me.
I think he's
says-
trying, man. I think he might be trying.
Keith?
He goes, you disrespecting?
This is a
Did you not
bait.
just watch?
Do you go for the bait? Do you care?
Does he go for another speed imprint?
The
Oh,
secondary speed imprint in the green Vildred, though. Oh, he's
Yeah,
hovering.
picking
He's
up the
hovering
pace.
one of the green
Look for
thieves.
units.
he's now pressing
Alright,
the try
shall
me
we clean
button.
Locked
No!
One of the few matches where
Does go for the green
Perfumer Bibilis not in
Vildred.
the pre-ban and not in the picks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I guess because we're so aggressive in Noto.
So he bans the Veronica, right? Is he gonna outspeed the Rinnock with Lethe? I would be so shocked.
Christy. Lots of tanks on the left, and Notos. Survive.
Bans
both
Vildred,
imprints.
bans the Veronica, okay.
Now.
Mm-hmm. Tack Coley's still available.
Oh, Yakoli is available on the right. But Notos might just be getting the turn. We'll see how the lockdown goes from the Leafy.
Speed DN? I think it's a speed Lethe. I think they're gonna Soulburn Lethe for free at the start, proc the DN.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's not even close. Look at the Rinnock.
This fast and 31,000?
31k HP
Outspeeds the Reenock
Lethe?
by 6%. I think he takes first turn here, even without the speed imprint. Soulburn is going to activate the DN, though. This is going to be a
Oh
long
my
run for fans.
god.
2 stacks on Omen.
We're prepping. Boss Arinka is prepped.
Let's play hide and seek. I'm it. When I catch you.
And this is the importance of the combo. Once you have the DN in the grab, you send every other character back on
Alright,
As long as I can see you.
yeah.
Alright, let's see if we land on the Christie again. The real check.
Yeah, that's
That's a
insane.
little more normal.
What
Wouldn't expect
in
that
the
from the
world
Tack
to do
Coley,
this?
but
Notos is
still
dead.
Coming up big. That Lethe opener really paying off. Superhuman.
Superhumanized
This is where it gets
Lethe.
scary. 57
Second
total
Omen.
HP now, double
Loop
the
around,
size.
third Omen. Oh my god, guys. No way. No way. That's insane.
Waters.
What?
Oh, no.
Extinction.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that ex-
Taken down.
Yo.
Oh man.
Keith is built different. The confidence that he has in his
That's
picks.
not speed RNG, guys.
Fans
That's
try
not
to
speed
change it
RNG.
up,
That
you know, letting the Noto
that
through this time,
is
but picking it for
terrifying.
himself,
That's what
and
that
confidently
is.
has that Lethe. We're talking about the effect resist interactions, right? With the Christie versus Witch of the Mirror in the previous match. Lethe Soulburn, though, we came over the top.
Holy.
Had that Tack Coley had that follow up, but that
That,
extension, the Omen.
guys, this
Lethe
is
finally gets,
gear gap.
I think a win
wow.
versus Noto.
That
She has
is
had some wins, but
full
not against
on
Noto.
gear gap there.
Big
And
speed.
you really gotta hand it to him.
What
for that
in the
gameplay.
world?
Tactical
Who is this
was not
dude?
there to land on
You're
the
right,
Notos
who
nor
is
the
this
Christie.
dude?
She was there for the other characters. The moment you got the boss Arunkas
Bach,
out the
I
way,
agree.
The Lethe would just start running laps.
I've never heard of
and,
this guy.
Once you get the Kraken going, doesn't matter if you're a holy sacrifice or not, the extinction will get the job done.
So this is what a game looks like at the peak, the top of Apex of Asia server. we've seen a little bit, and I like it. I love it. Okay, even the draft is a little
See,
fast.
this is like entertaining though. This is the type of stuff I want to
Right away,
watch.
Zia.
I just want to watch a bunch of whales like duke it out with each other.
Oh,
But our fan
This is
is
what I wanna see.
reeling from that just brutal match one. Keith is just showing that he is him. The way that he picks, the way that he drafts, everything is just so confident and calculated. Fan now, Perfumer Bibilis being picked up. I can't believe she was let through game one.
yeah, funny. Bibilis in game 2.
Yeah, this is now I understand why
Yeah,
Big
Q
Twin
is
didn't
so
stand a
respectful.
chance.
Bibilis first pick, and then we're staring
Who needs
down the
Bryceria when?
Ruel.
Yeah, who needs
Are we-
Bryceria
are we
when you get
skipping
Leafy,
over the
right?
Ruel? Is Keith going to cook
Yo, that's
here?
crazy. I'm impressed.
Shall we end this?
I'm impressed.
So far, I like
That's
the smell coming
ridiculous.
from this Keith kitchen. So let's wait. I can wait
I
a
thought you were gonna say
couple
you
more
like the
minutes.
smell of
Fortune will
Keith.
favor us.
But no, I agree.
It's his kitchen. Yes.
G-Pep, I'm at the edge of my seat with what he's picking. He's just surprising us, and the way he drafts, it's like his opponent's gonna have a counter pick. But if
Seeing
he
something I
is
can
good
never
enough, then he
replicate is
doesn't
kind of
care, and
crazy.
it's
Oh
paying
yeah,
off. But
100%.
Van, he played
I will
so
never
well
be able to
in his
pull that
previous set.
off.
Let's see, Signs of Life need to come out. His
People are like,
tournament
"Asa,
life
why
on
don't you
the line."
cleave?" This
Yeah.
is why.
Ross, Ruel,
There's always a bigger cleaver out there.
Yulha, no Dien,
Wouldn't stand a chance.
as those were used in game 1.
Yeah, Lethe has
Nice
not
lead.
great base speed. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
Do you care that much about souls, Keith?
Hopefully,
Here comes
it's different
Tenebria
this
again.
time.
Which is the Mir Tenebra.
You're
On
not
third
looking
pick
like
this
at like
time, this could be
faithless
a
Litica base
alternative
speed, you
unit.
know,
If you have
114.
multiple copies of the same character, you could do different builds and kind of tech in and out. Last set against Vic, he used a very high effectiveness Witch Tenebria. I wonder if he's just going for a fake out here, maybe going for a high speed variation here instead, or maybe still going for that slow effectiveness build and then letting his 4 or 5 picks bridge him over the top, like Hard would say.
So you're saying this might be Tenebria number 2 on his account?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
you gotta keep the opponent guessing, right? That's how.
That's
how
an
good players
insane
cook.
Lethe. It's
On
an
a different
insane
level, I
Lethe.
see. Can certainly be a thing. Scrolling through a couple. Festivita, Strays.
If you think you have a good account, never forget there's a Leviathan out there 10 times stronger than you. Yeah, pretty much.
Having less than 7-8 seconds.
But even
now.
when it comes to like skill-based games,
Alright, Keith, what
you
got
might
for
think
us?
that you are like really good at a game, that you're super solid, like one of the best
Festivita will
players.
get locked in. We're
There's always
looking
going to be
just
someone
let
who's
the
more
Festivita
unemployed
get
than
run
you,
over by the flag,
who
get her
spends
buff stripped, and then maybe
24/7
just
playing
splash damage
whatever
to Spirit
FPS,
Ice
whatever
Lane and
skill-based
go.
game
Completely
that
taking
you
out
will
the
never,
aim from
ever,
Vega's game
ever
plan.
win against.
Right, Senya. Add extra layers on top.
Okay, Fan. We actually seen some Dragon Bride Senyas pop off in this tournament. So pick up from Fan on 4. How does he round this out on 5? Spirit Iceline is that counter, that hyper carry pick on mid. Are we setting the pace?
Alright,
That
Keith
aggression
going
could be coming over the
for
top.
quite the slower play this time. I mean, Witch of the Mirror Tenebria is band
Bomb does
protected, but
generate you a lot of
Genesis
tempo
Ross,
if you get
Ruel
both
getting
attacking
picked
for
up.
damage buff on the Spirit Iceline, but do you really
Festive
want to play
Ida
that
for
way when
the
there's a
Spirit
Ruel on the other side? You do a
Iceline.
lot of single target damage, and Ruel clicks a single button, and all of that damage just gets undone. It's kind of a tough call.
Unemployed or rich
Suffering.
kid? I mean, I don't mean unemployed as like an insult necessarily either. Because
Yeah, it's
if you're an
all-in-game
adult
fan
that like
from
works,
Keith now has the counter
you
pick
come home and
available,
you just want to
round it
enjoy
out.
like
They're
a
drawing
like let's say you
Van
want to
here,
enjoy a
or just
quick
have a
game
unit that
of
can
I
kinda
don't know,
just secure the victory.
Call of Duty or
Go
something, it's just
faster.
casual shooter game. There's always gonna be that high school
That's a fast
student
character,
who doesn't
128
even do their
base
homework. They don't even
faster.
care. They just go to
Beyond
school
it.
and they come back and they start playing
More
games.
faster.
They don't have to cook food for themselves. Probably don't even shower, just sit there.
Just pair.
Just play Call of Duty.
Oh, man.
We're bringing some heat.
That's
to
what
this
I mean.
game.
Yeah, there's always someone out there who's
Scary
playing more than
proposition,
you.
especially when we have like a carry like Spirit Iceline. Can't let that Aki through on mid.
Alright,
And
what do we
Sheik
got
Man
here?
on
Aki
five.
is gone. No! My boy
Against one of the
Aki.
fastest players in the game. You really don't want to find out if that's like a 300 or a 310 speed Aki. Just get him out of here so he has no
Alright,
chance to ruin your game plan. Let the
Ahmed
Spirit
gun is
Iceline hyper
honestly
carry
normal,
and
so
let him
let's see
fly.
what happens.
Keep 1-0.
Oh, that Tenebria's fast.
From advancing.
She's gonna
This
go.
is going to be the speed witch Tenebria this time.
Freedom is only but an illusion.
Yeah. Okay. Speed.
Oh my god, quad stun is ridiculous here.
7 out of 8. Stuns.
Lots of
Full sweep.
stars.
Oh
We're gonna
no.
add more debuffs to it.
And the silence. So even if the Veritas cleansed here, it wouldn't even matter.
As well.
Wouldn't even matter.
I think so.
You hit the Spirit Eye Celine, yeah?
And
Oh, no,
guard
you
the
don't?
block
Oh,
with
okay.
Spirit Eye, that's everything you
He's
could
not
ask
trying
for.
to
Veritas does
get rid of the
get
Spirit Eye
one
Celine
debuff,
just
but
yet.
still
Skill
defense
2.
break is there against
No?
Bibilis.
Skill 1, dual attack. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. Procs the cleanse.
Trust me.
Oh, is he gonna
Bibilis passes does come
seal?
in.
Do you seal the Spirit Eye Celine? Yeah, right?
Genesis Ross is all inning the Spirit Eye
You don't
Celine,
care about
protecting
the
seal
the
and
Dragon
the
Bride
lens.
Senya here.
Those who cannot resist.
Doesn't quite kill. We'll activate.
Or maybe you do. Wait, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is not good. Do you skill 1? No, you skill 3 anyway. Okay. I don't know. This is a weird game state.
Genesis Ross.
Interested in how this gets played out here.
Down. Guys, this is after the oath has already popped.
Very interested in how this gets
Yeah.
played out.
Time to send. Was there
He's
any other
debating, 'cause
choice?
we do have that Festivita still, so we will activate, and she
Is
coming
high
up
effectiveness
next.
Tenebria the
Yeah,
new
I'll
meta?
just
You
assess
really
instead,
do
doesn't
need
wanna
high
eat that
effectiveness
damage just
Tenebria
yet.
though.
You're holding?
He
Fan
has
is
to, 'cause
playing
in the
so
Spirit Eye
The
Celine
Spirit Eye
here,
Celine.
Bob
Wow,
Ross
the
is-
stun!
Do?
Ooh, that was
Everything went
huge!
Feeling a bit
Oh my god, that was huge. That was huge.
I think
Yeah,
the
no,
Bibilis has to
that's
carry here.
that might be game.
25,000,
That's a game-winning stun right there.
3 provokes.
That's a ton of provokes though.
Everything you could possibly ask for.
Okay.
I
So
vow
got
to
through
be
one set of turns.
independent.
Got a lot of injuries in.
I make this
And now you
Yeah,
No
have
soul
that
burn?
clip
Bar
that
now.
You need to see our push the Spirit Eye Celine and just get everything going.
43,000 HP Senya? Oh my god!
Well said, though.
Alright, no, never mind, never mind.
Does get
Alright.
that first light, but look, Ross still
Spirit Eye
available.
Celine's about to take a turn too.
Three.
She's gonna skill 3.
No,
Ruel. If Ruel revives Tenebria, does she even go? I don't know.
A miracle
Would you
will
protect the
occur.
Raz here?
Time for Ruel to
Protect
go.
the
We're going
Festive
to be using
Ida,
the
who's
skill
already
three
be
to protect the
injury
Festive
down. Okay.
Spirit
Does
Eye,
Celine
go
just
for the
skill
hit.
3?
Amid this ceaseless
Open the gates first.
may you find the righteous path.
Sending that
Shall
mortality.
we end this?
Yeah, brings back that Flagbearer Secret as well. Slow playing from Fan. He has to watch out.
Do I
Keep setting
think
up that kill
Dragon
with
Bride
that
Senya
Festive
giving
Ida.
the debuff immunity thing to the backline is too much? That
Care for a sample?
honestly doesn't sound that bad.
Down
It
the
sounds pretty
Dragon
good.
Bride Senya a little bit.
Would make her a
I think
lot more
both players
relevant.
Are starting to slow down a bit, just playing very slow and respectful. Sigrid finally gets the turn here. Instead,
Okay,
we're
this
gonna
is
go.
big.
Okay,
for
gonna go
this Soul Burn.
straight
Gets rid of
into
that.
the
That's
Ida.
great.
Oh, Ida's dead. Ida's
Should be
dead.
gone.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ida's
yeah,
dead.
2 times over.
Yeah, that's not great. That was a really cheeky draft. I was not expecting
1-1 tied.
Yeah.
that interaction there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, showing that Keith can bleed. He was looking so dominant.
I was not expecting that team to be so
Today,
difficult to
very well
kill,
played
because the
from
Bibilis
Fan. Looking a
cleanse,
little risky.
Dragon Bride
That
Senya cleanse,
Dragon
right?
Bride
That was
Senya
actually
pick, and
really
then that play with
cheeky.
that Spirit
I
Eye
like
Celine,
that.
Not proccing that Festivita just yet. Slow playing to his victory, getting that revive on that Swift Flagbearer Cigarette, and finding that kill potential, right? That's the unit that was going to seal the deal for Keith. Very good identification from Fan.
That was a good comeback, but also Fan didn't really do anything, right? In this scenario, Fan literally just sat there and was just like, okay, cool. I auto cleanse, you know?
She's a very squishy character,
Didn't even
so
do
both are
anything.
Very easily activated, but we're gonna immediately jump into game 3 and look at the pre-bans now. 2 knights banned out for Keith, and Fan just says, "Yeah, no Notos and no DM, please. I don't want to get cleaved again."
Stand in line, please.
Yulha. And Ilinav, Bossarunka also added to the pre-bans.
Mm-hmm. Round 3 is always exciting. You'll for Keith.
Is there a chance that Fan...
Nurse
contesting
first
for-
pick, but no Genesis Raz with Nurse, keep that in mind. There's a Rinnock though.
You never know. This is a demonic server with speeds.
Yeah, these two players in particular, you just can't get a read on them. One game they're looking at like, well, Fan especially is just so unpredictable.
This is the other scary thing about these players is that
now we're in round 3, hovering over
they can
his
have
side, showing
multiple
that speed
builds
from
on
that run-off
each
like
unit.
TF was saying.
So
Keeps up
you don't
that
know.
initiative.
If they pick something, you don't know if it's the high effectiveness Tenebria or if
I
it's
don't know
the
about that one.
can outspeed my Rinnoc Tenebria, right?
Declave, you trying to
So
take us back to
it's
2023?
definitely really scary at these upper ranks.
Ay, caramba.
Let me hear
Oh,
you
May
cheer
Chloe.
for me.
That's more
Yeah,
normal.
we'll go
There
for a
we
big
go.
Chloe. You know, a bit more of a standard match, Reviver both sides type deal.
Picking up the
Oh.
Rinnoc, but also taking the
Man, when
maid,
Keith hovers, these speedy characters.
taking the counter pick
doesn't
to your
feel like
unit,
it does
right?
to me. Coley, such a good pickup
Field experience is crucial.
early on.
I'll take care of it myself.
Again, Liti.
Ah.
Yulha. Similar strategy here.
Yeah, showing
Keith
some
and
speed.
Richard are now
Ellie
your
is
favorite
so
players in
fast,
this year.
doing the
I
same
love
build.
Richard still. He's so cool.
Oh. Lock in that imprint. Can't ban it.
Fan must be out of ideas on how to defend against this. Usually when you're hovering imprints against a cleaver, you're thinking about how can I outspeed, how can I stack the imprints in my favor. And, well, when Keith has first pick, that's never going to be the case, especially given his speed. And if you guys remember, when Keith has Nurse Yolha with his opener, even if you do somehow outspeed him, the Nurse Yolha will just be able to bring them right back. So it's looking like a lose-lose for Fan if he doesn't know how to defend against this.
I cannot let you pass.
Christy. Super tanking up the team.
Yeah, almost maybe a little too defensive. The Christie. Yeah, I wanted to see a hyper carry come out. Tori is the option for Fan. And behind that Christie. after that
Okay,
Uni wears
Tori,
off, you can
Christie
still maybe shrug
together.
off,
Here's the
some beat-ups
Lethe
here.
again, guys. Yeah, right. No
He has a lot of
fan.
options of what he can throw
Don't
in the back
race
row.
speed. Oh my god. This Lethe is insane.
Watch out. Thessaline can
Still on
activate.
vacation.
Afternoon flan for now.
Wow, Vildred being hovered. That is so much tempo for
If they
Keith.
won't get
We
out.
Fire
look at
Swan
even
and
how
Vildred.
damage and speed
Ooh,
is in
okay.
the Lethe draft, but
Coley
with Flan
Vildred, so
and
double speed
Vildred,
imprint with Lethe,
oh, man,
along with
Fan
the
is
afternoon
looking
soak
like
Flan.
he's in a lot of trouble. Young Senya does get locked in, but I'm sure she gets banned out right away.
Lots of love for Senya
boy.
from Fan.
Yeah, he's even hovering over the regular green Senya, but she does get taken out, like Valky was saying. Top 4 for the side of Fan, and the other Flan on the other side, I think, deeming too much damage getting through. There's still a lot of aggression from the side of Keith.
The problem, as Valky pointed out, will be that Yulha. Yeah, bringing back a target. Max HP. The winner goes up to the main stage.
Okay.
Lethe. Again, very fast.
Wait, why is Christy protecting
Very well
Maid?
played on Fan's part to put the make Chloe in the back in order to catch this resist from the Christie. But as you can see, the issue when you are playing
You
against
ignore
Lethe
res
is
though
that if she has
on
more
Lethe.
HP than you,
Uh-oh,
she's just going to be able to
uh-oh.
ignore, and the dual attack from the Vildred. Oh, that is not
Oh
good at
my
all.
god, this Vildred.
Immediately, this is going to get the kills going early, and oh man, the snowball is
Yeah, you're
rolling
just gonna
down the
superhumanize.
hill,
You just
and it is
superhumanize the
not
Lethe, don't you?
halfway done.
Oh no, this is so bad.
Coley on standby.
It's
We
over,
gotta
it's
attack
over.
Coley straight
It's already
into a
over.
Superhuman Kraken.
Will Fan get a turn?
It's already over.
He may
Before he
get one,
uses
but
all
what
It's already
we have
over.
Left. You take out this
It's
Maid
donezo.
right here, and that's
Lethe's
lights
gonna
out.
be, yeah, you see.
It's just a waste of my time.
And you ignore damage share too, so.
Extinction. GG's
Oh
goal.
my god, what is that?
Insane
Keith just cleaves,
player
kind of,
with
whatever,
no
doesn't care about the
stats.
second round, cleaves again. What the
This
heck?
guy's Lethe, just built
How do
different.
you
He did have
stop
imprint
that?
Vildred, but as we were discussing, When this man is showing aggression, all gas, it looks unbeatable. It seemed like Fan was a little stuck in the draft, trying to hover between going overly tanking, hovering over some Senyas, but it just seems like it's a struggle in the Lunatic format when you have an opponent like Keith with the speed, with the gear, the effectiveness. What do you do?
What do you do? That's the question, right?
this
I agree.
case,
What do you do?
Flop over and go to the lower
In this case,
bracket,
what
but
do you do?
This is not a draft that anybody can just do because it's so difficult in order to get a Leafy like this going. I mean, she's fast. She can outspeed Renox. She has enough HP to just naturally kill, and if you nurse buff her, well, she's killing whatever she wants, and this is going to be a problem for anybody facing against Keith going deeper into the tournament.
Leafy all of a sudden. Since
Oh
last
man,
week.
43.6k, and yes, chat, this is your warning. Absolutely do not try this at home unless you are willing to break a few eggs, okay? Because, man, in order to get that build off, you're gonna need a lot of gear, and I'm not just talking about speed, HP too.
Defense pen
And
resist?
talking about gear, his Witch of the Mirror, Keith showing that this unit can combat the
Defense
likes
pen
of
resist
passive
doesn't matter because
resist,
Coley's
but this is round
bombs
two where
and
Ben
then
shows
Vildred's
signs of life.
damage,
Look
right?
at the well play here from that cigarette. Bringing in the crew, knocking out the unit that was going to take out his hyper carry and secure him the victory.
Aram would
Man, that was
prevent the
such a counter.
debuffs, but Aram
It
doesn't
came
stop
down
you from
to
dying.
Leafy, unstoppable, maximum power team again.
Do you seriously
The big problem was
Double
actually
Leafy wins.
so Yulha, right? If there's no Yulha, Leafy just cannot pull off that combo.
giving me a headache?
The Yolha is definitely a key ingredient in this cook.
Dealing with you is just a waste of my time.
Yeah, if he bans Nurse, Yolha Flan does kill everything. Because Lethe skill 3s, right? Skill 1, dual attack with Flan, triggers the Vildred, Coley comes in skills 2, skill 3, Vildred goes skill 3, I mean Flan probably already goes in skill 3 somewhere in there too. Yeah, Flan's damage is crazy, especially a Cleaver Flan. Cleaver Flan goes wild.
This was a solid win. Super confident in his stats and ready to go, prepped to win those matches. You can see the confidence in his picks. That's sort of the advantage you also have. You have that much stats ready to go. So let's move to match 4 now. 1v versus Viction. Have been waiting for some time for not a rematch, but the lower bracket match.
Very shaky start for Juan P, the top seed and one of the highest voted players. He does have that second chance of life in the elimination bracket, but he's gonna have to come out big here. Has Viction as his opponent, and then he's gonna need a follow-up match.
And the opponent, Viction.
Come on, Vicchun, you got this.
Let's go to the
Vic, after facing off a
We
tough
gotta
first
see.
round, will be finally going up against somebody who I think is a decent matchup for him. Looking to get some footing back in the ground so he could keep himself in the tourney here. Briar, which if he does get one of those drafts off, I think it's quite favor for him. So if you're in chat and you're cheering for him,
Keith
will
loves
see
this
some Briarwood
Lethe and
games.
Coley pick annoying, but
chunk,
one of the
big
easiest
chunk.
men to defeat using Bossarunka. Hmm.
Wampy.
I don't know if it's easy,
Slightly
because
higher.
Tacto Archetype Coley and Vildred have really good AoE damage, and then if Lethe just gets rid of the Bossarunka, it's pretty much donezo, right?
And Victor, that was a tough
That's a good
loss against
point.
Keith. Uh-huh.
and I think if you watch this any series that Fan plays, Fan looks like a player that both researched their opponent very well as adapting super well. Like dropping the game to Keith is one thing, but did almost come back, and the game 2 win was very, very clean, especially considering that you are playing against somebody that's faster than you across every single unit.
We'll see Notos, our steady lady of skills. The end.
Well, let's see what happens.
Bibilis Chan,
And have a horn
surely
instead.
first pick this time.
By 1P. So how is Victon going to respond? Adding to this, starting the build up.
He does fan out his own DN, so this is going to be very telling if he goes for a more all-in strategy or if he goes for more of a standard opener like we've been seeing with a Boss Arunka as well as Nurse Yola.
Giving a lot of thoughts to this.
Oh yeah.
First
There's a lot to go
stage.
through, especially in his second pick position. I think he is going to hover over maybe a Boss Arunka, a little safer play instead of coming out of the gates hot in a cleave fashion. Taking some 2 powerhouse units. Much more flexible draft from Vic Chun.
Yeah, I was about to say no Yulha. There she is. The school buff is real. Imagine your entire school with that type of a nurse.
Yeah. I think I
No
have
one-
the
no one would
fever
miss
every
a
day.
day.
The meta is
No
new
one
to
would
you.
miss a day. They
With
would
her,
go
Lethe,
in
Cleave,
sync
and
to
Ladder
school.
is this the standard meta unit. She's not a normal ladder unit. To get a Lethe that good is crazy, and if you invested that in other units, you'd have an even easier time climbing ladder.
Games total, 37.5% win rate. Actually, very low.
Okay.
37.
Yeah, I was actually thinking it's
The only
gonna
way
be
you
lower.
think it's Abigail or Kayron, but with
Despite
Coley
how
it's
often
quite
she's picked, there's a
difficult.
few units like that
Yeah.
we've been discussing, but look at Vic here. We didn't have the best showing with that
How-
prefix
how would
Aria, but
you,
that was against the likes of Keith. This is a much different scenario for him.
Even a unit like Infinite Horizon Acades gets cut, doesn't she?
And also drops in the flag bearer, so going to look to play debuffs, let Wampi get the first turn, but immediately take control of the draft back.
Why
into
not
its
bring
own
in Bunny
hands.
Dom?
So Wampi,
Because then
does
Lethe
he
won't
close
soul
out with the
burn.
combo?
She'll just skill
So
3.
he
She
bridges
just won't
into the
soul burn.
Renac, or is he
So
going to
she'll
go for
just
something
skill
more standard,
3,
you know,
and
play
you'll
like a
still eat
bruiser,
all the
trade hit
damage
for
from
hit, and
everybody
just get
else.
value out
Or
of
she
the
skill
Bibilis and
1s and
Ruel in
procs
the long
Coley,
game.
right? And then Coley comes in and deals a ton of damage, can proc Vildred. Or she skill 1s and just dual attacks after Soak Flan. Like, there's a lot of things they can do.
Gala can certainly chew through. Oh.
Oh, you
Cigarette.
talked about this combo earlier, G-Clev.
Oh, the Renac.
Renac.
Oh, and Saria. Hello.
Okay. Rinnock, Sharoon, Saria.
I love it,
It's a lot of
Oh, man,
damage.
definitely
That's a
some
lot
shout
of
out to the
damage.
P7R team, the best looking characters, I think, across all games. Saria usually gets banned out, though. She's such a powerhouse unit when left to her own devices.
Arya with Sigrid.
if Vic,
What's the last
decides
pick
to
on
leave it up
Vic's
this time.
part?
Oh.
A little bit of a different draft than you see normally when Saria's picked on 5.
It's a lot of damage. Made.
Make Chloe is a good pick in mitigating the damage, just almost hinting at a Saria ban here, looking to just reduce the additional slash damage coming in from Renac as well as the DK Sharoon. So looks like Vic likes his odds in the long game, and if he doesn't, well, you know, pray for the best.
Wampi.
Yeah.
Still a couple more seconds. There we go. Made Saria.
Ooh,
Mix.
Made actually
him
getting
out.
banned. Kind of, yeah, Saria's
out.
the ban here, but Rinnock's
Had a
damage is going to get
longer
cut in half by Made, so they definitely want to get rid of her. Rinnock's the main DPS, so,
Rinnock
and
seems like a
Dragon King
problem.
Sharoon as well, so definitely don't want that damage cut in half.
Doesn't it with Bibilis. Let's see. Wampi versus Big Chun. Lower bracket.
Consider this an honor.
Notos doesn't seem so much of a menace against that Lethe. Yeah, Notos is pretty easy to deal with if you're faster. If you're just faster than your opponent's team, you should be able to deal with Notos pretty easily.
Sending it in to the Boss Arunka. Ripping the skill 3. Landmine in order.
Alright, Rinnock coming in.
Ooh, and this is going to hurt. She saw
Oh
stuns
my
immediately
god, that
cleansed by the
damage.
Dragon King
Holy
Sharoon
Dragon
for
King
everyone
Sharoon
wondering, that
damage
is
coming
the
in
combo.
too.
And now this could get real scary for Vic. Vic needs to hold on. To try to
Oh
stabilize
my
the
god, that's a
defense.
lot of
Break does land,
damage.
Splash does go.
Okay, Boss Arunka does live though, and you can
Damage already.
superhumanize with Nurse, so that's huge.
The reason why
He
I
could
mentioned
skill 3 or he can
Seen this
skill
combo
2 right
early
now.
days
I
of
think
Renac.
skill 3 is probably the best. No?
target
Oh,
on
skill
Saru.
2. Okay.
Send in the squad.
Defense
The hit
big.
team.
Defense-
That's big.
That
Okay.
defense break is massive. One stack of bleed.
Oh, misses the crit.
Didn't quite kill. Does he superhumanize Arya, or does he superhumanize the Boss Arunka, right? Because you want to superhumanize Arya for damage, but at the same time, Boss Arunka is about to die, and you're about to lose all your protection.
Because if you do power up the Arya, then your Boss Arunka is totally vulnerable. So
I think you have to do the Boss Arunka here. Yeah, I think you have to do the Boss Arunka. 60k HP Boss Arunka. Slam it straight into the Dragon King Shurun, right? Focus her down? No? Go for Bibilis. Veritas cleansed, okay.
Immediately shook off by the Veritas. Don't want to see it, but gonna have to keep marching on. Bibilis going for the ultimate. Does not land on the Arya, but will be landing redirected provoke on every other character. Nurse will be keeping her team free of one debuff per turn, but those injuries will still
yeah, Vic's team is definitely gonna struggle. I mean, look at Wampi's team, like just so much sustain. It's like they haven't even taken damage yet, right? Just keep healing. Look at this, just keep healing.
Wow. Let's roll.
Fiction has to go through so many.
That's right, Secret can't skill 3 because of the Shurun.
That's what I'm saying. So we opted to superhuman the Arunka, which is, you know, we need to stay alive, but how do we get through? We have the DK Shurun as well to kind of mitigate the debuffs from the side of Vic.
Oh.
Fight gang coming in hot.
Wait,
But look
why?
At that. It's the cleanse. Cascade
the
now
power of the
available.
DK.
Let my guard down today.
Wait, why do you just give everyone Cascade for
Man,
free?
I mean, you do strip the buff, which is a net positive, but every time you go for a buff strip play like that, you are giving over so much additional splash damage, and Boss Arunka does have the extra HP, but the longer this drags on, the worse it's going to look for Vic.
Gonna go for Rinnock. Unfortunately, Nurse is the highest attack unit, so it's not really gonna help too much here.
Half HP.
Double bleed that time.
Ooh, double bleed was huge.
Okay, that's a stall for Vic. We did talk about though, Ruel still has skill 3 available.
I mean, Ruel does have a revive, but
Another defense break.
gives you a chance to hit down the other units here, right? So skill 2 onto Dragon King
The
Shurun.
flag bearer, this is a pretty decent turn for Vic. Overall, very high value. Getting damage in on 2 characters.
Why
No,
is he
he's
spreading
going
out
for
the damage?
on 3. We're splitting across
3
the
for
board.
3.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, Arya might get
And we
this.
will be getting the and one.
Oh, that's huge! Wow, that was well played. Well played. Well played, Vic. Well played.
Oh
These
my.
defense breaks from Arunka are paying off so big for Vic right now. That tempo is exactly what he needed because we do have the revives, but look at this 4v2 scenario.
This is how you want to fight against
We'll
Ruels.
be able to close this out.
She can only revive 1 unit.
And this is the toughest spot for Ruel to be in.
That was
You
really well
only
played, Vic.
revive
Oh my
one
god, I'm like
character
chewing my
and
nails again, and I need to
completely
stop
top
that.
them
That's
off. Who do you go
I'm so
for? It's
nervous for
going
him
to
right
have
now.
to be the Renock, no?
Come on, Vic, you got this.
Surely.
I'll set the pace.
Yes.
Oh, but then that's the problem. Flag Sigra says, yeah, no Dragon King Shurun. You're in trouble, buddy.
just cycles
because
so
now you're going
quick.
to eat the fear.
A bunch of mutts.
Yeah, gets the strip.
Those who
Does
fall
miss
Get rid of the
fear,
Rinnock,
though,
get rid of
but
Rinnock.
Arias gets the good strip. Soulburn S3 is going to come through. How's the damage looking?
Nice.
It's
Oh my god, there we go. Thank you
Vic
for not dragging
takes
out the
first
match.
game.
Thank you for not dragging out the match. That's amazing.
Wow. What a
Well played, man.
turnaround. Just like the chat in the middle of the game.
It was looking rough, but I think the fast scaling from the cigarette, she's taking so many turns. The S2, I think, guys, the defense breaks from the Arunka were the real star there, enabling that Arya to lock out the kills and get the tempo.
That was actually really well played. Really well played by him.
Vic in the early game, but he played to his outs. He played beautifully with that Yulha decision on the revive, the S3, and I think, yeah, well played. 1 up for Vic.
Absolutely, Card. That's the magic of playing Flag Bearer Sigrid is once you have a team lined up, and if you think about it, every single character here gets really good value with any amount of extra attack that the Flag Bearer Sigrid sets up. Bossarunka, like you said, defense break, bleeds from the nurse, as well as skill ones from that Aria, which is going to drag the extra
Your maid was
attack anytime
banned. You're
the
sad you
ultimate is
didn't
on
get
cooldown, and
to
that just
cheer
ended up
for
being
maid
so
best
much
idol of all
because
time.
add defense break into the formula, and the Ruel just couldn't recover.
Maid is
Those three defense decrease.
Maid's a pretty solid unit.
Yeah, they opened up the opportunity for eviction. Politis, okay, Politis, Newman Luna, free rent. Banned early G Ross for Wampy.
Yeah, Wampy just looking very shaky. His drafts are so reactive, where we see when players
Did
like
Vic
Keith
play
Fan,
Keith already?
kind of set the pace of the match. Wampy just really struggling to kind of get a
Did he?
foothold against his opponents.
He did.
Lots of
He was
Politis
knocked
bans
out
today.
by Keith, and then
after Omega.
Wampy was knocked out by Keith as well.
So free rent out of the match now.
Dare block my way?
Haven't seen
Now
her.
Big going for a first pick Lone Wolf Payra.
That's rare.
Looking to go high tempo and could be setting up for an evasion comp as well here. Lots of things up on the table, but that's also something new. And like you said, Carr, whenever we're seeing guys set up for something and we don't know what it is, that's usually
Vic
a
playing
really
with the
good
Payra
sign,
is
because
playing
that means
faster,
they
but
practiced something, they
As long as
planned
I'm
it out,
holding
and they
Ooh,
were at the drawing board for a long time.
FCC?
Follow Cecilia, so removing one of the default knights, that's going to be removing a lot of splash
so
damage.
Maid
that
and
the Lone Wolf
FCC
Payra
are
is
the only
looking
two
to
that
output.
like stop fixed damage. Maid was picked in the last round. FCC is gonna get picked this round. Interesting. Maybe some
Seen
fixed
games where
damage
Payra
stuff
did
here.
Most of the damage to close out, especially with the soul burn. Fire.
We did see some big
Lineage?
flops though with the KJ match. I like that tech, but if you recall, the Lone Wolf pair didn't quite seal the deal. I think it was on a free run. Anyways, I like what Vic is cooking here. It's almost reminiscent of E7WCs in the past. Today we see just a lot of unique units. I'm liking this E7 Masters so far.
Elena,
Future of the Wind Tribe.
need one more.
Ooh.
Different.
Wow, he's
Imperial
going for the
Helena?
Witch.
Probably for all the
Well,
AoE
when you
attacks
third
and
pick
social
a
turn
shooter
cycle
like
pretty
this,
quick, but
It's
yeah,
usually
which
a telltale
Tenebria
sign that's
gonna be
a
insane.
high-speed build. And Vic
trying to
already
say,
has
remember when you
followed
spam
Cecilia
FCC and
in this
DJB?
spot, so
Oh,
he's,
those are the days.
I would say
Such good
relatively
days.
prepped for a buff stat composition if he has something
Is this a
lined up
para
for this.
cleave like the last match? Yeah, I think it's a para cleave team.
I can
And
kind
just
of.
Big
just
wrap
to
this
explain to
wrapped
the
up
viewers,
with,
right,
though.
Valky, the buff stack that you've mentioned multiple times, we want to have like a protection set, a Fallen Cecilia barrier. We just stack a lot of buffs and protect things like immunity, right? To make sure that debuffs are
Right.
very ineffective. Oh, and
Cody?
speaking of
Right,
ineffective
right.
debuffs,
For the new players in the chat, essentially
You
what
haven't seen
happens is
Hakadia
the
at all?
best
Too frail for the
debuffers
meta?
in game
Yeah.
can only strip 2
Problem
buffs
with
at a time.
Hakadia, she's
So
way
you're trying to
too
stack the barriers from
vulnerable.
Cecilia,
That's just the
maybe
issue.
multitudes of other
People
buffs,
in
the
that
anti-crit from, like, a
Ruel
Rigid
incident
Rose,
video,
a lot of different
yeah.
things. And the whole idea
The
is to
whack-a-mole
protect your
incident,
turn one immunity,
if you
so your
guys
team
watched
is
that
safe
video,
from that high tempo
people were saying like,
debuff.
oh, just use Hakadia.
What about
Hakadia exists for a
Lotos? I thought
reason.
he
I'm
said
just
that.
like, yeah, sure. If you want to just like lose immediately.
Oh, he is, but he's just not very fast. I mean, Zio gets locked in here. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of this Zio pick. Normally, he's only really high value if you could get a combo off. And now Wampy does, in fact, lock in the grab with 2 more Light Knights.
Is there going to
It's
be a
Witch
limited
Tenebria.
summer even where you can get limited unit? There should be
Yeah.
limited summer units this
Wampy's
year. Every year
drafts
they
are just
have them.
very, very. I don't want to say like safe, but
Every
they're-
year they have limited
haven't
summer
been quite
units, so
paying
definitely
off. He has
save.
powerful units. This match, though, in round 2 is going to be a lot different on the side of Vic. That Zio pick, I kind of agree with Valky here. I'm not sure how much value we're going to get from it, but let's let him cook. He still has one more pick on his side to round out his draft.
I think we're feeling the same way about Wampy's draft. I wouldn't call it safe, but would you say it's rather low risk, low reward?
Okay.
Exactly. It just hasn't been paying off. even though he has
Briar,
powerhouse
which
units.
Bystander Hoyle looks like to
And
be the
Wampy's down
ban
0-1.
here.
Bystander Hwayong to pair up. That's Zio. Fantastic pick, I think.
Yep.
Gets taken out. This area also gone. So left side got tanky with some damage from the bright Sanya and G-Ross. can Victor survive those two? It's big nuke.
Well, he's facing down an Ilinov, so there is a lot of mitigation on his side. Once again, it's not going to be one of the faster matches that we've seen today, but it'll really come down to the decision-making from both players.
Switching imprints, positions. We're in round 2.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Light versus
Dragon
dark.
Bride Senya protecting this Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. You can still push her back because there's a mitigation there, right? Yep.
Away from the Witch Tenebria.
Someone to ride with?
Yeah, just going to
With me backing you
crank
up.
it up.
Losing ain't enough.
Maybe thought
Hey,
about
Paris
just
gonna pop that skill 3.
potential stuns.
A bunch of Sunday drivers.
Yeah, depending on your effectiveness on the payroll here, you might even fish for a defense break onto that Dragon Bride Senya. If you do land it, could get your Tori a lot of value cheated out. Will not be landing it though.
Uh-huh. Here's
Oh,
Tori.
he hit the cascade. We've seen it miss. Gets it.
Got 5 buffs on her. Soul burn.
Dropping it on the Witch. Vic buys the first turn with the Zeo. Trades out the Witch Tenebria.
Okay.
Activates the Dragon Bride. That is the opportunity.
Unfortunately, no one's left in the back line.
But you do get the back row unit.
Can Wampy
defeated.
even win this?
It's Wind Rider on Tori.
This here.
And you really gotta like Vic's turn rotation here. Fallen Cecilia goes immediately after this turn, puts up skill nullifier, which at the very least denies the first turn from this Dragon Bride Senya. Great speed tuning from Vic.
Skill 3, get that skill nullifier up, push up the Empyrean Ilinov.
I vow my life to you.
Look how many buffs we have on the side of Vic. Gonna clear out some of those nullifiers. Soul burn activated for the Dragon Bride Senya.
The skill nulls and the barriers.
But that
almost
Fallen
no damage.
Cecilia mitigation really shrugs off most of that. Vic looking very healthy right now with the both unit advantage and the tempo advantage.
I think Vic has great target selection here. Great speed tuning from the Fallen Cecilia earlier, buys him a lot of tempo, and now all he needs to do is
he gonna
all in
live this?
Genesis Ross. The moment
Tori
the
is
Ross
at
goes
least
down, I think
stealth,
Wampy
but
is
he can
out
hit
of
the
win conditions.
Payra.
Yep, Ross.
Oh, he's gonna hit the Zeo.
Here's the lock. Yo.
DFI gonna save him.
Damage.
There was never a place for you to belong in this world.
How much can you pull it off on P?
Oh my god, the miss!
No. There was a miss there from that Lone Wolf Para
The,
buff.
the
So not
extra
even knocking out
20%
Zeo.
evasion.
That stealth
Wow,
also
from the Emma
shrugging
Para's
off a lot
buff.
of damage.
That is
Vic's
crazy.
still very healthy after that big S3.
Let my guard down.
He's
Oh
still
my god,
playing
this
very
Pyrrha
conservatively
DPS is
as well. He
crazy.
doesn't take anything in stride. Goes to the
Provoke.
soul burn, provokes, denies the turn from the Empyrean Ilinov, playing very safe from Vic. And I think with this target selection going on the Ross,
Let my guard down.
Second life.
And that's how you should play when you're in the
Revive.
driver's position. When you are in the advantage, don't take unnecessary risks. Wampy's already gassed out, so I think I like what Vic's doing. Just make sure we keep that Tori healthy. Here we go. Little fixed damage on top. Still alive.
splash damage doesn't kill there, courtesy of Fallen Cecilia passive. Soul burn does go.
Oh my god, the
Takes out
Roz.
first hit.
Just evaporated Vic.
Gigantic hit.
I think he's got
As long as
this.
she's alive.
There's no way, right? There's no way. I mean, Dragon Bride Senya has another skill 3, but...
Oh.
Oh yeah, this Tori. Oh, this Tori hits like a truck.
I think Vic is in a good spot. This Dragon Bride Senya is not looking good.
Yeah.
And I don't think Empyrean Ilinov by herself is going to be able to flip this game.
I don't think so either, especially now that Tori's protecting it in that evasion, but he's not giving up. Wampy ripping a soul burn.
Oh,
Lands the
he actually
hit.
got the Payra there.
Payra.
Wampy does have some souls. 33. I can't believe it took this long to actually have single-digit soul number.
I vow to love you,
But we finally have it.
like I promised.
Another?
S3 soul burn from Wampy here.
Wait, this Senya had oath on, right?
She did. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hold on.
The cascade, though, is going to be
Ooh,
enough.
The streamer
Tori?
Getting it in. We're getting a barrier up. Wind Rider.
The streamer.
Oh my
Tori.
god!
Oh. But does Tori
He
win
drops the
against
soul burn, and
Elena?
hang on a second.
Through the barrier. Not enough.
Oh!
No injury,
Is this
there's
it?
no splash damage.
Is
on
this
Tori.
it?
That's the only thing she's weak
There's
to,
no
and
injury on
Tori is
Tori,
gonna
there's
give
no
her more
splash
buff ups.
damage.
She's gonna want that attack buff for the barrier. That's the only way she survives this Empyrean Cascade. Still good. Soul burn still available. He's gonna be going here.
The toss
sends it
is
in.
Oh yeah, no, it's over, it's over, it's over.
57.
Yeah, there's no way.
Lives lost.
Another soul burn on this
That's-
Empyrean.
Oh, what
No
was
splash
that?
damage.
Tori lives. Fathom in 3. And that's
Oh
GG.
my god.
The power of streaming with Tori, as well as Vic Chun. There's
I
a
know
win.
that game
What
should have been
a
that
match.
close.
Yeah, maybe playing a little too
Oh,
safe, but
man.
the stars did align for Vic. Maybe that little dual attack he landed earlier could have made all that difference. It was looking like Vic had full control of the match, but that Oath Dragon Bride we kind of overlooked. The damage came through, and we went down to a 1v1 scenario. It was so close. But Wanpi is out.
Victor was really lucky that the Genesis Rouse like missed everything.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
Tori clutches
Super
that
lucky.
match by the skin of her teeth with her damage limit passive.
Yeah, that Tori
One
was
of the things that
insane.
makes a Tori really good in an endgame scenario like that is exactly as you see, because she can't take more than half of her HP bar at once. If you have a really high attack build, she's going to be able to put up a barrier with her auto attack, which is just going to let her win a lot of 1v1s. They only
Your Tori
attack
sucks
once,
because she's on Wind
or
Rider.
there's
I
no
switched her over
splash
to
damage
Master of
with those
Nightmare recently,
Very good
and
win
she's
by
been
Vic.
doing so good.
And guys, I know we have the highlight, but let's talk about Wampi a little bit. Did Wampi go little too
And
safe?
Vic predicted
Wampi
all of it with
tried
that
to
early
mention
FCC
today,
pick.
because he went
Yeah, the
0-2,
early
0-2
FCC pick was
today.
very, very smart.
I think so, yeah. I think if you play a lot of ranked ladder matches, it's okay to go low risk, low reward, especially if you know you're a very tanky player. But in a tournament
Tori would have
setting,
failed to
you
get
have
Cascade to
do
soul
research on your
burn.
opponent. If you
Yeah,
don't
mine
take
too,
any
honestly.
risks, if you always just play close to your chest, do what you normally do, you will get figured out like this. You will get teched on by your opponent. And all they need, I mean, it doesn't matter if they win by 4 characters or if they win by 300 HP. A win is a win, and that's what ended up happening here at the end of this match.
I almost forgot that Bright Senya had Oath on still.
Yeah, that was kind of the surprise factor that almost brought him back with that Wind Rider, the Tori Cascades, and those barriers. Also backed up by the Fallen Stealing the earlier round. She almost got taken out in a previous turn, but was enough. 1,000 health to seal the deal for Vic Chun.
Two-zero win. Vic Chun still on the climb. Has to face against Fan. Another very strong opponent.
Not quite out of the woods yet. Fan is one of the cleanest players today, so Vic definitely still needs to overcome yet another very tough matchup in order to make it out into that match 5 winner spot.
Another best of 3 awaits. And we'll see. I'm sure Fan has been watching the previous match. Just lost against Keith, the stat god in this group. I'm sure he has made some strategy. When it comes to
100%.
homework,
Fan strikes me.
Yeah.
You saw G-Cliff with the Nodos switch up, right? He lets it through one time and comes over the top, has a game plan. Next time he takes it, didn't quite work out, but that might have just been the Keith difference.
You're expecting him to deal
Like
way
you were
less
saying, I think
damage?
Fan
Yeah.
just has that kind of analytical approach. He's definitely watching, and he can.
Tori
make
is
adjustments on the
wild.
fly.
Tori's like damage multipliers are insane.
Yeah, and also, yeah, Vic Chun, who just climbed up. And for the tournament, as Epic 7, there's been quite a lot of history and quite a lot of time put into
Can
the
Vic Chun
game,
do it,
years
guys?
of
Can he
history,
do
years
it?
of equipment and hero farming. If you're just joining the game, of course, this will be very far. It might feel like it's very far away from you because these players are indeed very, very top of the ladder from the entire world. But slowly grind. Of course, the grinding is much, much faster than what we had before. So it'll take some time, but you can slowly
I'll be
take a
right
step
back.
at a
I'm
time.
gonna
And
go grab some
maybe
little
next
thing
year or
to
the
snack
year
on
after,
because it's
you might
whew,
be in the
it's hard to
tournament.
stay awake
So
right now.
Take your time, take this slowly. Don't feel like you're rushed in. because it will take time. You can't immediately just get up to this level.
And
There's
speaking
just no
of
way.
rushing in, we're immediately rushing into the draft,
still
and
have
after the
time to
pre-bans,
submit.
both Lady of the Scales as well as Perfumer and Bibilis are going to be in this match. Lady of the Scales going to be taken up on first pick. I still think Lady of the Scales is the best first pick in the game, though. She just gives you so much advantage in terms of what strategic options you have, and she almost guarantees that if you want to cleave, if you want to play a speed strategy, you can.
Iseria? Monarch of the Iseria band.
Yeah, that's a great point out, G-Clef. Usually you don't see that early in the pre-ban scenario. She is a very powerful unit, one of the best hyper carries, but not often seen in a pre-ban scenario this early. Fan definitely cooking up something. Perfumer Bibilis we talked about, definitely probably second in line. Just everything Valky said about Lady of the Scales. You can almost say the same with the exception of maybe like Cleave, but wow, this character really does it all. Sustained survivability, lockdown, can close out matches. Her artifact amazing too, and she's not even a Moonlight 5-star.
Shall I give it a go?
Almost, almost stronger than some of those Moonlight 5-stars. Yulha? Yulha is here.
Is it time?
Fan picking up those lights.
All right, guys, we're back.
We do have Renok. And many more.
You're hungry. Pause the match. I just got a little
Let's pick up Genesis Ross.
little homemade,
New
like,
Luna
oat
isn't
bar
even bad. If Vic
that I had,
decides
like, baked.
to play slow here, I think
chocolate
a
chip
lot of
banana
his
oat
characters
bar.
So far, I mean, look at
Pretty
the
good.
Bibilis, look at the Nurse Yoha. Both of
Super
these
simple
characters
ingredients,
mostly
guys. It's like
relying on their passives,
really ripe
but
bananas. You
Bellion
get some
on third
oats.
pick will be able to deny that soul burn, so
I
at
think it's
very
6
least, if you
ripe
want, you can
bananas,
still play
4
effect
cups of oats, a
resistance
cup of
strategy
peanut
into
butter.
this.
I personally put some chia seeds, a little bit of vanilla, and sprinkle some salt in there. And then you put like a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all up, bake it for like 12 to 15 minutes, and then you're good.
Cutting down a lot of her power.
It's like your very own granola bars, but they're way, way better for you.
Empty your pockets.
Could be a superhuman target in the form of Bellion, but as we've seen, when Bellion is kind of left as the main.
Do I like
damage dealer,
cooking? Oh, I
doesn't
like
always work
cooking
out
a
in that
lot.
player's
A
favor,
lot.
but it's looking like
Honestly,
Vic
if
is
I
shaping
I
up
didn't
that
make
could be
E7
one of his
YouTube
potential
videos,
options as his carry.
I wouldn't make cooking videos. I think it's a pain to
Ariel
film
does
yourself
get taken
cooking,
as
but
well.
I
To
would
block the
probably be
defense penetration
making
damage,
food
Genesis Ross
all the
offers
time.
well.
Like
This is
my
expected
coworkers will
anytime
probably
we've
be
seen
gaining
somebody
weight because
pick
I'll bring
Bellion
so
on
much food
3.
in.
Present Bologna has almost always
It's not even
been
just like
the
baking. I
default
love just
first
cooking in
option
general.
answer
I do meal
as
preps
the
every week as
bruiser
well.
to go into her, and I'm almost sure that character is
Chia
getting
seeds has
banned
protein.
this
Chia
draft.
seeds
You
has a
can't
lot
let
of
her through.
fiber. I'm not
Yeah,
into
that's
like
just one of the reasons I think
protein
Bellion has such
foods.
a low
I know there's
win
like a
rate,
lot
especially
of
when she's
hype
used
with
in this
protein.
fashion. Has
I'm
a lot of
a
counter
everyone
picks.
else is like protein
Besides the
maxing.
very
I fiber
powerful
max.
soul removal, she has just
I eat
not a lot of
probably
carry factor and
about
has a lot of hard
twice the
counters.
daily
Fan now hovering a
recommended
Witch of the
amount
Mirror
of
on
fiber
5.
per person. So
Maybe fans
for
might have another
yeah, daily recommended
big
intake.
lockdown.
It's like 1.5 to 2 times depending on the day.
Man.
Just get a lot of fiber in.
thinking about it.
Guide us.
No, it goes the other way.
Yeah, Ruel of Light is just in general
I
a lot
occasionally
safer,
drop
and I
like
think Fan
photos.
has
If you guys are in the
two
Discord
pretty
server, I
solid
occasionally drop
carries
photos in like
both
the
Bologna
food
and
Discord.
Ross.
But yeah. Spill the tea was my favorite meal I like to cook.
Yeah, I think what
Ooh.
Valky was. Oh. I think Valky was implying
If
that
it's
the
like
two Ross
entertaining a
could land
bunch
steal.
of guests
He's
and
very
stuff and I
strong
need
unit
something
spike
quick and
from Bibilis.
easy, something like
However, I
really
think one
nice,
present Bologna most definitely, if we keep
probably
the same here, is probably the more likely to be
probably
banned out.
chicken
They'll
katsu
be
with curry,
recountered
like
if
Japanese
it's
style
so.
curry.
Yeah, we've seen her picked up quite a bit, and I think when she's left in, very, very effective.
Yeah, so her passive seals away the fighting spirit. Your
Protein
opponent
sludge
gains.
recipe with
And
oats, protein
see,
powder,
that's what I
dark
don't get.
chocolate,
You
peanut butter,
picked out
banana.
Mira, but
Oh,
then
that
you
sounds
banned
really
Bologna.
good. I don't put
It
protein
happens
powder
a
in
lot.
this
It's
because
like
I don't
a
really
chicken.
want the sweet taste. It's really just the
most likely he
chocolate
was
chips that make
predicting,
it.
right, the zero
You can also
ban,
get
but this is the problem. He
high
lost the
fiber
game of
chocolate
chicken, and
chips
here we go. Not a great start
out
for
there.
Vic.
Don't deserve
They exist.
my mercy.
Hard
Yeah,
to come by,
that
but they do
Elvira
exist. Really
passive.
good.
Ineffective in this matchup.
I'm a bean gobbler then? I like beans a lot.
Oh,
Beans
man,
are
and
so
they
good.
are, at the end of the day, playing against
So
the lady of
good.
the scales
Chia
and
seeds,
Ruel.
I get
See in a second
high
why
fiber wraps and high fiber
everybody-
breads
I mean,
as well.
everybody hates
So
playing against it.
low carb,
This
high
is gonna be a
fiber.
very long match.
You be careful now, okay?
Talk about a long match.
Alright, the Elvira. Wait a minute, why
That's enough wine.
Oh, no, that
is
never
Elvira there?
I was not in town for that week. I was
Wait, can
actually
someone
on
explain to me? I wasn't paying
traveling.
attention. Why is Elvira here?
happened. Good.
That was something.
Good.
That was a
I really came back
game-breaking
home and they were like,
affair.
"Did you hear what happened?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" They're like, "Yeah, the game
Oh,
got
that did so
You don't understand chicken katsu is just like pork chop. So I do like pork a lot, but my wife does
That
not
was
enjoy
infinite
pork
value on
that much.
3F proc. You have
Due to like an
have to use
experience
the,
when she was
Lady of the
younger,
Scales
eating
element
pork
there.
and getting sick from
Quite
it. So
unfortunate. Luna now
she doesn't
will be
like pork.
pressing that S3 as well as Ruel,
So I don't
Vic
cook pork.
actually really upping the tempo.
If it's just for me, I'll cook it. But
Oh, no soul burn. They're quite powerful.
Feeling a bit strange?
you've been eating the beans a whole lot since you began watching the plant slant. Yo, Jimmy, the plant slant is the goat. The goat channel right there.
Misses on the Ruel.
I was eating fiber way before then, before finding him, but yeah, he definitely gave me a lot more ideas to work with, so. Yo, he's the GOAT. I love his channel. Absolutely amazing.
Does the damage.
Good
Vic
resistance on the
predicted
Bibilis.
wrong with the post ban. Oh, okay.
To hold through this damage.
Well, rest in peace, Vic.
And the team
Bibilis
holds.
survived.
I don't think Elvira's going to be offering much here.
It is.
Leave me alone.
Good healing.
Most of the damage from
Unless she can strip Ruel. But it's a 24k HP Elvira. I don't think she can strip the
Let's go,
Ruel.
Sandy. Where are you heading to? G-Ross.
We'll be kicking into the Genesis Ross.
You
for
got
the
food
damage.
points on Thanksgiving. Oh, you can't eat any of that food anymore. Yeah, that's
Man,
it's
the
a really
offering
normal
effect
human
from
response that
Lady of the Scales
once
is
you get
powerful.
like
It
sick
absorbs
from
so
eating
much
a
of the damage
food,
into the
you
front unit. And
some
now
people
Ruel
legitimately
does
like
this,
cannot
and
eat
you
that
gotta do
food.
all of
Like
that
just
damage all over again.
yeah, no,
This way.
Invincible.
She kicks though. She does kick.
Fear.
Uh-oh, the fear lands on the belly, and that's a little bit spooky if we didn't have nurse, the school nurse Yoha there. Whew.
Open the gates to paradise.
Effectiveness buff is exactly what he wants to see here, though. Doesn't strip the Ruel.
I was careful.
Man, Ruel and Lady of the Scales is just absolutely disgusting.
S2 letting it rip.
Not that.
Yeah, he wants to knock out this Bibilis.
It will
before she
definitely
cycles back
buy
into
him a
S2,
lot of
S3.
time.
She's very low on health.
It'll definitely buy Fan a lot of time.
Your attitude. How
Uh-oh.
Finally, the Luna's
Bibilis
on
might go down
cooldown,
here
but her
from the
S2 is
fixed
already
damage.
up. And,
Oh,
man,
she
Bibilis is being
doesn't.
worked down, even with the Veritas
She's still
procs.
screwed, but
I don't think she's much holding on much longer, and no natural
Yeah,
proc
doesn't
as
get
well
the
for this
follow-up
Bellion.
RNG. Unfortunate for Vic. Resist there, no bleed detonates. And we have this Elvira, who we talked about in the ban phase. Not the most effective. All right, landing some debuffs.
Provoke.
Maybe some beguiles. Just
oh,
one.
didn't even land multiple beguiles. Only one.
Shall we end this?
All right, Bibilis is gone.
Fortune is on our side.
That took one more hit. Yeah, Genesis Ross holding.
I wish for a
She
miracle.
skill
They're on
twos
his first
herself,
revival, I
right?
believe.
No, she doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Reason to
There's a
defy
lot of
No, this makes
revives, right?
sense.
Yula
This makes
coming back
sense.
to
If she
S3,
dies, she'll
so
revive
passive
anyway, so
curtain as well.
don't need damage limit buff.
Looking like
Keep
the
Lady
tempo's now
alive.
Back on the side of Fan, the power of the Ruel, Lady of the Scales really paying off. And as we get closer to this Roz S3, Vic's gotta watch out.
My mercy.
And the Luna is completely back. S2 and the Seal available, but knowing that a lot of effect resistance on Vic's side, we're just gonna spam the spear and get the damage out.
All right, we landed a follow-up. We need that little chip damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Bellion! Bellion, that damage is sick. I know it's all the damage
Finally,
share
the
into the
Ruel is
well, but
out
that's
of the offering
nice.
effect. Vic can actually do normal amounts of damage in this game, but it might be
They're
too
really
little
trying to
too
get
late.
this
Ross's skill 2 is
nurse.
already up,
Oh,
and
she's
it's
dead.
looking
She's
like
dead.
this
She's
nurse
dead.
is going down.
Over here.
Most definitely going down, and she has
Unfortunate, no second
so now Vic,
superhumanization.
No revives coming on his side. I'm not sure if the Elvira Bellion combo will be enough to tear through. Look at the amount of health Van's gotten back.
Let your death burden this
A lady
land.
ready?
What do you know about me? You have weakness all over.
Do not choose your target, Bellion.
Ooh, Bellion's getting defense broken?
break
Uh-oh,
lands,
that's not good.
I will
Is this Speed Bellion? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, it's over.
GG for first
He found
round.
out it wasn't a resist
Van,
Bellion.
Up one.
Not a resist Bellion. Uh-oh, come on, Vic. No, don't do
I
this.
think it all comes down, guys, to the ban at the end there. We have the Elvira, but then we banned out the reason she brought her. And if you're wondering why that happened,
I
Vic
know,
kinda
so many
made a bet
cringe
there,
units on the
expecting
left
that
side.
the Elvira
Ruel,
would get
Genesis
saying, "I gotta get
Roz,
that out
Lady
there.
of the
My lone
Scales.
opponent wants to do anything." But Fan called the bluff, and you're left with an Elvira that just,
Yeah,
as we
no
saw,
no
not
resist
very
on
effective
Bellion
at all.
hurts.
Yeah, Victon.
Yeah, this is a scenario where if you're a RTA veteran, it's what we call a 50-50, which is you pick Elvira to counter the Bologna and you go, he's probably banning it. Let me ban the Bologna anyway. Against better players, that is a great play because it gives you a 50% chance to automatically
Yeah,
win the
Speed
draft.
Bellion is on
But if
F. I
you're,
think
you know,
most people
posturing
who
yourself as a
play
top player, you
Bellion
don't
right
wanna
now
do that.
are running
So
Speed
let's see
Bellion
Vic
with
recover
F.
after that first game loss. Going into game
It might
two.
be why
At the
when I
very
fought
least,
Vic,
guys, no more
Vic,
scales Ruel, okay?
a few days
no
ago,
more scales Ruel.
early in the week, why he thought my Bellion would be easily debuffed.
Daring today.
But I run full
Saruka?
resist units, so
It's almost a little crazy to me. Boss Arunka is still in the game. However, Vic with first pick will be able to make use of that. She's able to protect a lot of units, so if
do
Fan
people
is
really
looking
have
to
fun
play
picking
a
them?
Renac
Well,
comp, or if he's looking to play a
Beeper,
Zeo comp, Boss Arunka protects you against all of
to
those.
some people, the only fun they have is winning, so
Let me hear you.
I mean, I
yeah,
kind of
Bane
agree.
is a lot of
I'm a
Bane.
very competitive person, so I do like winning, but
One of the most
I
big
also
games
kinda
around
like
two, Ruel Light,
playing
but also has
fun
some
stuff,
other
like
buffs
legitimately
available.
different and fun
Renac
things, so
as his
I prefer that
speedster of
over the
choice.
winning. Although it would be best if I played fun, dumb things and won with it, but that's really rare.
Victon, you came all the way this far. What's it going to be?
Yeah, I want him to set the pace here. He has the hyper carry, or he has the band protection slot on 3. Boss Arunka enables a lot of flexibility. Let's see where
Yeah,
Vic
Weeb, I
goes
get
with
it.
this one. He
When
rebans
ER
the
is all you
seal
roll,
and the C
my
phantom.
my gears
So he could speed
quad
up.
and penta roll
Hopefully,
HP and ER like nothing else, but
And one of his
Yeah,
favorite Briarwood area band.
there's no
Yeah,
chance I am
knows
ever
it
gonna
around
get super nice penta
Talk
like
about how Fan
25
really analytical.
26
While he did some research, I mean, Freeman
speed
was picked so often last week
pieces
as well,
to
but this
make
time around, we see her
insane
countered
stuff
very
like that
early from the
Lethe
likes
that you
of
guys saw
Omega,
earlier.
now getting pre-banned. Not very much Freeman today.
I'm gonna just have to rely on really high base speed units.
Vic goes for the Payra again. Okay. I think last match went
Nerf
really
Ruel and
for
we get a
him
hero
because he
recall, we
was
won't
able
get
to
mad.
deny a lot of the splash damage with Fallen Cecilia, and this time just combos it up with the Tori. So
They don't even
could
need
be
a
going for
Nerf
high tempo
Ruel.
play, but if you're taking the Tori into
It's
a
honestly
Renac,
the
that is a
only
very dangerous
reason that
position.
she's meta is because of that EE.
I protect.
They can tweak that
That's
EE.
Well, in band protection. So solo tank.
Yeah, I like that pick there with the tempo and the aggression Vic is showing, especially with that Tori. Making sure our Knight, our mitigation doesn't get banned out is going to be huge for him. And with that, Renac threatening their early turns, and then that May Chloe kind of
She did become a
recursion, we
monster
have a
because
lot
she
of
got
safety nets.
self-protection, yeah, 100%.
And speaking of safety net, we've already seen this at work.
Yep,
Not
her
only is she going
EE
to be able
is
to
really the
revive your
only reason she
characters,
is there.
she
It is
takes
ridiculous
damage
how
limit
powerful her
and
EE
a
is.
hefty,
And then
hefty
at the
user
same
pure
time,
Vaseline.
you have
Having
Spectre
fans laid out an
Tenebria's
intricate
EE,
network of
which is
revives
hot
and
garbage.
denials for Vic to have to
Don't know
solve.
why they
There's
even
so
put that
many
on
things
her.
going
It's
against him
literally
that,
ridiculous.
do you kill the May Chloe first? And if you do go for that, well, is the Spirit Eye Celine going to revive her and vice versa? And if you do go for that, well, maybe you just get your damage denied by that Arrowell able to put up defense buff as well as the barrier. It's going to be a lot for Vic to chew through.
As expected.
Tenebria
Ooh.
for Victon to control.
Parry down Tenebria, preventing everyone from
side,
getting
yeah.
immortalities
Yeah.
if she
Yeah.
lands the block. That's good.
It depends, right? Because we do have like the block mechanic, so I think that's a nice pickup from Vic, making sure Fan has to pick in a way that respects this or draws out a ban. Debuffers on those later picks, very scary, and look at that on a mid from Vic, definitely speeding up.
You love playing Briar Cleave, just not care about Ruel? Yeah, well, the problem with Ruel is never really against aggressive teams. Like, the problem with Ruel is when you play slow versus slow and the other person has Ruel, and the game goes forever.
Again, you know, you just need to make sure your last pick gets banned here to get your main game plan out the door.
Moon Bunny.
Speaking of, that could draw it out. Countering those extra turns, one of the mids counters.
Hey, Wither, I'm with you there. Lifesteal Spectre Tenebria is, in my opinion, the most fun build. I know Destruction is like the way to go, or technically not picking Spectre Tenebria is the way to go.
You trade out the Ahmed or trade out the Witch.
Bunny Dom, such a strong pick. Was always
The Whack-a-Mole incident, yep. If you know, you know.
front boss.
Ooh, and this could get really bad.
Bunny Dom
banned
so that Para can keep doing stuff, okay.
Tori.
So is the Tenebria. Oh wait, not the Tenebria, sorry.
That's a statement, right?
Tenebria's here.
Talking about the bans.
Rinnock? Ooh. Straight for the Tori, huh?
Lands and oh man, I think that's all she needs. Now you're gonna pick your
I
target
think Tori's dead.
the Ahmed or the Witch of the Mirror.
There's a lot of things that Rinnock can do right now. Fan might win this. Uh-oh.
As 3 sent to the Witch, we're taking out all the lock.
Rinnock. Tori down.
Oh, Tori down is huge.
Coming over the top from Fan, no revive like G-Clef said. That's our main damage. And not only that, our health is very low from just that Rinnock alone.
Greater attack buff Para though, guys. A little bit of a waste because of the skill 2 with the extra turn, so he only really gets 1 turn of greater attack buff.
Greater attack buff Para. No
Oh, it's not enough. Maid mitigating that damage, guys.
Oh man. Witch of the Mirror now looking to lock down the entire team.
Yeah, I think Vic lost. I think Vic lost.
Let's see how everything else lands.
Oh my god, I didn't even hit the Arwa with debuffs. Yeah. I think it's over. Oh, the resistance on everybody? What happened with the rupture?
Just a single rupture there on the maid Chloe. Vic definitely needs a lot. He needs everything to go his way to even have a remote chance of coming back after that first turn brutality.
Yeah, that Rinnock was too fast. Rinnock was too fast. Oh, that rupture was bad. If he hadn't gotten the rupture on everybody else, like legitimately, I think it would have made a huge difference here. Look, he could have killed the Spirit Eye Celine here.
And the passive, the splash damage just will not reach that Spirit Eye
But because of Maid's passive, guys, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's a good dual attack, but
there it is.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
But at the end of the day, that's the problem, right? You can hold all of your cooldowns because block is on everything, but now Maid Chloe can just hit that gong and
yeah, no, Maid's gonna bring back the Spirit Eye.
I protect.
Welcome back.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Para's gone. Para's gone. Even with the dodge, it's too much damage.
That's a miss, I think.
Too much damage. Too much damage. Yeah. Oh, Vic. No, Vic.
Fan. Second player from Group H moving up, along with Heat.
Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep so sad now.
And that's the result. 2-0.
Yeah.
From the last match.
It's okay. It's not over, right? Because technically, this is just the E7 Masters. This is the E7 World Championship preliminaries, right? He can still climb the preliminaries and potentially make it to the E7 World Championship. He did good, real good. Maybe even the best.
And that Spirit Eye Celine backup as well. Very well played, especially with that Arwell on 3.
Yes.
And I really want to highlight how much it means when Fan just lays out the
Man,
entire
he
draft,
banned the Bunny
gets that
Dom.
Bunny Dominion, and he goes,
I would have
"Wait a
let the
minute, I
Bunny
can just
Dom
ban
go,
Monster
right?
Ruka, pick the Tory, and the game is free."
I think you have to
That was
ban
such a good ban.
the
I think in
Rinnock
both
here.
games, Fan outbanned Vic, and that was the result of the victory.
Or he
When
didn't expect,
Fan
maybe he didn't
did
expect
max-
Bossarunka to get banned, right? Maybe he expected somebody else.
What if gave him some?
Defiance amounts to nothing.
Yeah. Also that first round, I think it was just banning at that point. It was just his bans in both rounds were not good, right? Because he had a worthless Elvira in that first match. Bellion put in so much work, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. The opponent Fan just playing all the revivers, playing Rinnock, or not Rinnock the reviver, what, Spirit Eye Celine made Ruel, just so many degenerate revivers.
Lands the kill, but as we said, there are
Yeah, with no mitigation, the Bossarunka was banned. It's definitely a Rinnock game.
Despite the miss, I was looking for the miss here, hoping maybe Vic could have a chance, but no, the chip damage is enough to lock her out.
Yeah, I feel that,
She's out
Camillo.
of there.
I mean,
Yeah, no
again,
more
this is why I say drafts are so important and why I show all my drafts and the whole process of picking.
Hasn't finished.
Drafts are literally like most of the game. I know some people in the past have told me like, yeah, so like, why don't you cut out the drafts and just show us like 30 minutes of pure gameplay footage. One, I'll go crazy. Way too many games to play just to have gameplay footage. But two, how are you gonna learn from gameplay footage if you didn't know why the units were chosen in the first place, right? So that's why I chose. That's why I chose to stick with showing drafts and the gameplay. Drafting, in my opinion, is honestly like even more intense than gameplay sometimes, because gameplay is RNG. At least in drafts, you get what you pick. You know, it's the only thing you can be fully in control of.
Thank you. Tournament tree.
But man, Keith and Fan moving on, that was not what I expected.
We already have the
We really do need more anti-revive, and I don't mean like Briarwitch Assyria anti-revive or Singelic anti-revive. We need more extinction units, we need more units who can actually like really deal some damage. I know we have a few extinction units, even ones that ignore damage here like Lethe for example, but they're a little gimmicky, a little situational.
It's going to be a total.
Unless you're Keith.
Lots of highlight
Yeah,
matches.
these are bangers.
It's over. Ain't it early to be over? It is early for it to be over, which is really good because one of the guys dropped, so we're down 2 matches. So technically, it should still go on for another 30 to 40 minutes, I'd say. They'll probably, honestly, if we had another 2 matches there, they probably would insert another 10-minute break because they're ridiculous like that, and then so it'll drag on for almost another hour. They can drag on 2 matches for another hour, but thankfully, we're good. But yeah, the next round is gonna be the round of 16 to see who makes it to the quarterfinals, right? So, who is it? We wanted Richard. Yeah, Richard, for sure. Haza Murray. Definitely excited about Haza Murray.
But if you lose, you're gone.
Was Tetsu the guy, was Tetsu the one that was using the Surin?
Oh, yes.
The Cursed Eye Surin last week?
Estelle and the new artifact, everything that's in
I'm not a huge fan of Omega, and I'm not a huge fan of Phantom, so again, confirmed bot account and piloted account, so not a huge fan of them.
Aha. Arvid Wiltrid? Seems like a good deal. Seems like a good deal. Yeah, the big panels pack.
Oh, Minoru? Oh, was it Minoru? Boo.
And that's why we were also taking
Minoru didn't make it.
for the players to
The
adjust
GOAT.
to the new patch and to get everything sorted out. The same rules will apply, and I believe we take 2 days, a half, 1 day for top half, and then the week after for the bottom half for the round of 16.
Yeah, he was the first one to do the cursed ice Surin and the Lethean stuff, so that was super cool to see.
Because it's happening 2 weeks after, not next week. Don't wait and say you're the only one here. Why is the broadcast not here? Because we're taking a break because of the balance patch and the new units coming in. And I heard the new artifact is actually making lots of changes.
He said a master schedule. Let me pull that up. Let me
Maybe.
see.
That seems like a good combo.
Man, I'm telling
Oh,
you.
Minoru did make it. Oh, good, good.
We're
Okay,
having
I
awesome
was maybe looking at the wrong part of the bracket then. Okay, good.
So,
Good.
thank
It's a
you
good thing he
everyone
made
for
it.
watching. Thank you, Valky. Thank you,
All right,
Caustic,
so
for
what we
joining. In
have?
2
Group
weeks,
stage
we
week
will be
4.
back with
Ooh,
balance
guys,
patch
there's no
and
stream
the
next
units
week.
allowed. Round of 16. Let's see.
Oh,
who
very
we
cool.
will have as the champion of E7
Oh my god, I get to
Thank you everyone
sleep
for
on a
watching.
Friday night
Have
at a
an
normal
epic
time? That's
weekend.
absolutely amazing. Okay.
And this, you had your chance to.
Then they're gonna do a double stream Friday night and Saturday night for knockout stage round 16 day 1, and then Saturday is gonna be the day 2. Then the following week, that's gonna be May 22nd. The Friday evening of May 22nd is when we have the quarterfinals, and then the May 29th is when we have the actual finals. All right, cool, cool. So next week there's no stream, and then we get a double stream, like back-to-back Friday, Saturday. Okay. Wow, we're in for some late nights. Okay. So, yeah, that was it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. Leave a like on the video if you've been enjoying the ride. And we did it again, guys. We stayed awake. So I'll see you guys, not next week, but the week after. I probably won't do a midnight stream next week, just for the fun of it, because I kind of probably need to catch up on some sleep. I've been exhausted lately. But good night, guys. Love you all. See you then.
Your attack pattern. How painfully transparent. Lois, do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? Let me change you.
As long as I can see you, I do not care if this body burns.